Hi, Bandit. How you doing, Bandit? I got my new control. I think Sentinel's control might take it first place, boys. Like, I'm not saying they're looking promising, but they kind of looking promising, boys. Been a rough week, glad I have a stream to distract me. Hope your week gets better. Yeah, now I'm live. There we go. Twitter. Who to win tonight? Can I tell you after the first game? I just want to see one game, and I'll tell you who's winning. Cause I don't know if like Valic and them are gonna get shit tonight, or if they're gonna do good or not. Like, I don't know how C4's gonna do. Who's CN? CN? She's like Canadian Eagles. Standings, challenger. Was I looking at something else? I've been looking at something else, so we take that out of the title then. Yo, what's up, Nox? Nox, who do you got? Who do you got from here getting top 4? I think from this group, Sentinels and Control can both get top 4 to go to the tournament. I think like maybe Lotus. Lotus is doing good here with the 97 points. Like the top 3, all these teams are pretty close. Eagles with this, maybe probably what happened. So Control, Hawk, OG are the only challenger teams I see. Where's Hawk at? Oh, here. Okay. So I think the top 4 for tonight is gonna be Hawk, Mizexis, C4, and then either Controls or Sentinels. I don't think anyone else has a chance. I don't think Golden Eagles is gonna do good. They're kinda ass. Like Golden Eagles, they got 18 total points. They did horrible. They did worse than Mizexis did. But I think Mizexis and C4 are going to both come back. Either C4 comes back or they get shit on, one or the other. But like, low key, I'm kind of leaning toward them getting shit on more than qualifying back. I think like Control or Sentinels will qualify over them. Is this a challenge down the fight? Yeah, they did so bad that they got demoted the challenger. You could get top 5, but they're pretty good. I mean, top 5 doesn't matter. You just need to be. You have to be top 4 to go to the finals, to the Premier Finals.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 4 Challenger Finals. Today is the day for some of these teams to earn a coveted spot into Premier Finals, and more importantly, have their shot at glory to earn that PMSL qualifying slot and potentially change their lives or competitive career. I'm Taylor Reflections Noble, your host for today, but I can't do the job alone. Let's bring in some familiar faces. Of course, I'm talking about Powerbang and Mustachio Dave today. He's looking
Mustache Dave for the GO chat.
How you feeling, man? How's everything going?
Brazil teams are Malaysia. Yeah, no Brazil teams this year. Can't wait to watch the DBS galore. What do you mean? You don't like that DBS gameplay? Is it true that whoever wins the tournament overall gets to compete for the night? I've heard that the top 4 from Titan Series Finals gets a slot to the PMSL qualifiers.
Hey, it's great to see you. Challenger Finals, we're back.
I appreciate you pointing out my best feature there, Reflections.
I think Lotus can last. No, Lotus isn't that bad.
Anyways, guys, happy to be here. Thank you so much for the audience tuning in. We got a great show tonight. It's the Challenger Finals.
Also, chat, found out tonight that for PMSL qualifiers, the invited teams to PMSL aren't allowed to play PMSL qualifiers. So like Nova and like the other invited team aren't allowed to play NA qualifiers. They just go straight to Americas.
Look at Control at the top. They led the charge by 109, but Sentinels, Hawks, Lotus, I mean Strangers, I mean literally everybody underneath that, so incredibly close.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting night, without a doubt. Of course, I got my eye on C4 to requalify. I mean, it's just what they're known for at this point.
Not Lotus, maybe F9.
Out of these teams, I am going to have my eye
I don't know.
checking out the stats here today on TitanSeries.gg. Lotus Esports, total damage per game on average around 600. So
Could be mid 4.
they know how to pop.
Or not mid 4. Mid 4 to even qualify.
600, not bad at all. We've seen some high numbers.
Yeah, look, he could be F29, Unique Legacy, the Fierce, Team Aces. Alright, I'm betting on the Fierce. The Fierce being dead last.
We got Aces and then at the bottom Unique Legends, but to round us off, F29 Reborn.
100%. A lot of repeat faces that we're seeing here. Challenger finalists once before. Seeing Men of 4 bros up there. Team Aces back to compete again. We also saw Hellcrime and Strangers BD on that first page. But again, Dave mentioned one of the teams in Lotus putting out a ton of damage. I got my eyes on Sentinels today. Sentinels sitting second in the standings overall coming into the Challenger Finals, but they're fresh off a PMCO. That's the PUBG Mobile Club Open victory. They finished ahead of all teams, so taking that #1 spot, so they're feeling that momentum. They're trying to have it carry through to today. See if they're able to do just that.
Love that. Sentinels Lotus already getting a lot of love out there, but not the only
Where?
teams competing today. Dave, we have
Chat, hold up. What?
But they're fresh off second ton of damage. I got my eyes on Sentinels today. Sentinels sitting second in the standings overall coming into the Challenger Finals, but they're fresh off a PMCO. That's the PUBG Mobile Club Open victory. They finished ahead of all teams, so taking that damage. I got my eyes on Sentinels today. Sentinels sitting
who are going to be playing today.
Absolutely. We took a peek at Super Lazy Reflex, C4 Esports,
With
Sixless
the bacon.
Esports, and the Golden Eagles. Those are the 4 teams relegated to the Challenger Finals. They'll be taking the stage today, starting off tied for 4th
Titans gave me a
place.
new roster. It's their
Ultimately,
NA roster.
all
They have
4
an
of
NA
these
one now.
teams will have to outperform the majority of the Challenger teams if they want to claw their way back in. This is something that C4 Esports has done successfully in seasons past, coming through the Challenger division all the way to win it all. So it can be done. They are living proof of it. But I think if one team needs to pick up their game down there, it is the Golden Eagles. They were quite a bit behind the other 3 teams, and Super Lazy Reflex relegated at the last second on the last game. So unfortunately for them, they missed their opportunity to qualify directly. But good news is they've got another chance here today.
Yeah, SLR played incredibly well. I really thought that they were going to be a shoo-in for Premier Finals, but like you said, narrowly missing out by just 5 points. And above Zombie Boys, after all, who was at one point in the Challenger rankings. But Golden Eagles, you know, Dave, I want to point that conversation towards you because they, well, you know, because you constantly hype them up, and for good reason, and you say you talk to them. What's going on with these guys?
No.
Listen, there's only enough room in this lobby for
The PSF make it. This isn't what PSF's in. PSF's in the finals of this already. This is the get to the finals of what PSF's in. The only PMPL teams that are in this that aren't in the finals are SLR, C4,
and they're looking to improve.
Skills of Minds in this.
Hopefully having another chance at going to the Premier Lobby. So I love a team when they tell me, like, listen, we had some bad games, but they learn something. They take away from their bad performances and try to improve on that.
Hopefully they do improve, man. It was kind of rough watching, you know, one of the lowest scorers out there. Maybe they can turn things around. I always hear every week, right? They're looking at VOD, but have they truly been looking at VOD? You'd have to assume they have. Sixless, another team that we didn't necessarily cover, but a team that was constantly pumped up by Hot Juice. At least in the terms of him wanting to see Sixless do well. They've been a team.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the PMPL teams. Like they've never played PMPL.
In a space. And the thing about Sixless is they're so talented, but they always fall short. It's quite disappointing. They were getting just beat off the initials left and right. Hopefully, this time around, things will be different. Those are the 4 joining the Challengers. But let's take a look at scoring and bonus points, because today's going to run how it typically does, right? We are used to the scoring as a whole, PB. So, let's run through it. First place, 10 points. That's the big eye on the prize.
Absolutely. The standard esports
I think Hawk is just bouncing, but I wouldn't consider them PMPL. You got Sixless, Golden, who's on Golden. These guys aren't PMPL, I don't think.
We're getting 1 point for
so this is just like Sixless, SLR, Lotus.
But the big story is the bonus points.
Is that all?
We'll turn our
30
attention
PMPL
there
teams?
as teams that played well throughout qualifiers over the past 3 weeks. They'll be rewarded for that consistent performance. Top teams like Control are coming in with
it's 1 day, right? Yeah, it's 1 day, 6 games.
Started today, while the Challenger teams or the Premier teams rather, that have come down to the Challenger division, they're coming in with 5 points apiece. So it's going to be interesting. We'll look at the standings before Game 1 even starts tonight, and here are the way things shake out. Control on the top of the board, Hawks, Sentinels, and Lotus Esports rounding out your top 4. But as you can see, those Premier teams are all sneakily tied right there with Lotus for that 4th place spot.
I like it. 10 points for Control. Dave, that's got to give them a lot of confidence.
Yeah, definitely a nice little cushion. The thing is, they can't lose it. You know, they got to hit the ground game 1 running. If they get a bad game, they might feel a little comfortable and be like, hey, we already got 10 points from the previous lobby. We're good. We're chilling. But that mindset, I don't want to see it. You know, I want them to take every game and make it count here, even though they have the buffer.
Well, Dave, you have mentioned there is a curse when it comes to bonus points. Now, that's been applied to Premier Finals, not necessarily Challenger Finals. We'll see if that curse is going to reign true today. Obviously, bottom 4, Unique Legacy, the Fierce Aces, and Reborn, they will not be having any bonus points. But you know what? That's going to be all right, because they're not going to let it slip. By the way, shout out Old Gangsters, all right? I can say for myself, I'm getting up there, all right? So hopefully they represent. That's a heavy name to have, especially if you're calling yourself the OGs, right, PB? So they've got to perform And not only because they're trying to make it the Premier Finals, but also...
Hey, how does Titan Series go? What qualifies you for? Okay, so I think the top 4 Titan Series Finals goes to PMSL qualifiers. That's what I've been hearing.
To stay eligible for that $2,000 that'll go down next weekend, or I guess this weekend, rather Saturday, December 2nd. $1,200 for first place, though, for whoever takes home the top prize in the Premier Division. And second place will receive $500. Third place gets $300. The good news is all teams still playing still have a shot at this prize pool. So all you got to do is score in the top 4 tonight, move on, and we are there. So loving the format here. And don't forget, in addition to the prize pool, we've got the coveted spot to move on.
Yes.
PMSL.
Good evening, vibe. Well, quick there. Hi, Karma.
Inside
Hope
of
you're
the
doing good
Titan division
today.
that's not already qualified, they're going to get their free golden ticket to move on, and that cannot be understated.
Slap that
Money
VC
can't
invite.
buy that, Dave, right? That's
Maybe,
a big
bro. If no one else
opportunity.
has
I mean,
VC,
you've been
I'll
watching
slide you an
competitive for a
invite.
long time alongside that of PB. Dave, what does that spot mean to these players?
Oh, it's huge. It's another stepping stone when it comes to just.
Chat, do I sound quiet? Because I'm like far from my
Yeah,
mic. I can like scoot
land
up closer.
For that big cash prize, like $1 million on the line. So it would be so cool to see a team come from challengers, qualify through the challenger finals here tonight, and actually get that golden ticket later on in the week. Like that would be one heck of a storyline. And you know what? It's all on the table here tonight. Like that could actually happen here, fellas.
It absolutely could. That is such
It's
a
all
big
scored tonight.
opportunity. I love that.
Team
And
tonight
quite
gets
honestly,
beaten
I
as a
love
qualifier slot?
watching
No, it doesn't.
challenger divisions across multiple esports.
I don't
Because
think
these guys
so.
are passionate. They're
Definitely
here for
not.
a reason, and that is
That doesn't
passion,
make
right?
sense
They
at
don't
all.
necessarily get the most broadcast time. They don't necessarily have the biggest following, but they want to get to that point. So they're going to be hungry today, and that's what worries me about the bottom 4 relegated teams. We'll see how well they're
Well,
going
the
to
rank
do.
running.
C4,
I
as you
think
can say, honestly,
I'm gonna change
seems
the
like
way
they
my
always
channel is, chat.
find their way here. We'll be starting off
I
with
think I'm not gonna
Erangel,
do
then
gameplay
Miramar,
anymore.
Sandhawk, back to Erangel,
I'm just gonna do,
back to
like-
Miramar, and then back to Erangel. So Erangel,
Like coaching
going to
shit.
be, or has to be the bread and butter tonight.
I'm gonna do
Throwing
like
Miramar in there too with Sandhawk,
VOD
and
review
then,
stuff for comp tournaments and
sprinkles
shit.
on top.
Like in
Today,
PvC, if like
a
SC
big
does a very
day.
good game, I'm
16
gonna
wonderful teams
do a
to
video of it like after it happens and
make
break it
out
down and be like, oh,
play in the
how
Premier Finals.
SC
Find out who can only
held this
perform
game
well.
perfectly and
So
won
let's
before
start
everyone in their path or some shit like that. You know, whatever the fuck it's gonna be.
Now, Dave, starting with you, Lotus.
That's basically what I'm gonna
talked a
do
little bit
to move my
earlier.
channel.
Will Lotus be winning map 1 in your opinion?
Good shot, good shot.
PMSL is
If
basically
they start
championship and
strong,
land. It's
if they
basically
start
America's but land, yes.
qualifying here tonight, so a game 1 winner chicken dinner will definitely set them on that track. Honestly, fellas, I already know C4 are gonna qualify. So in my mind, I'm looking at 3 other teams, and I'm thinking Lotus is one of them.
Okay, so is Lotus your map 1 winner then?
Sure. Yeah, mark me down. Lotus, we're going for it.
I
baby.
mark you down because there was a sprinkle of C4 in there too, so I was just making sure you had a distinct lineup. This is who I'm going with. PB, what about you? Who's winning map 1?
You know, if Fodjux was on the set, which he will be a little bit later today for those of you guys here for him, he would say not C4, that he's going to vote against them here and now. I am not going to do that, but I'm also not voting for them in game number 1. I'm going to stick with my earlier pick of Sentinels. I do have a dark horse in mind, but maybe let's see how it goes in game 1. I might predict him in game 2.
I like, so sticking true to the early narrative. Both of you set, right? Sentinels, Lotus, good. We'll see how well they do because, hey, especially from you, Dave, you pumped up Lotus's stats, you did your research, so clearly you know a little bit about what's going on, and I'm not messing with your history. You were the one to pump up Zombie Boys when everybody else was liking them, but kind of doubting them too, and Zombie Boys ended up playing very well. PB, you were on the desk for that, all right? So Dave's got some heavy weight when it comes to his wizard.
You know
research,
what I have
all
lost
right?
to them, Mayo?
For me,
What?
I am gonna go. Look, I'm
Your
gonna
mod?
go C4.
Here,
Easy.
whatever.
I'm going for them. C4 is just that team that they love Erangel. They're a great Erangel team, and that's most importantly
Got
why.
you.
Never mind their history of making it out of challengers. I typically
6 you have more
go with
views
them when
right
it
now
comes
than
to
the actually.
Erangel.
Keep it
They
that
love
way.
this layout. They're very
Sixless
aggressive
supremacy,
team,
chat.
But they're also a team that,
But yeah, chat, I think I'm only
they
doing
say
viewer
off the
parties
rip,
from
they
now
do
on. I don't
like
think I'm
to
actually going to play the game anymore because I just don't enjoy it and I'm not good at it anymore.
Or, hey,
So I think I'm just not going to play. I'm going to start up coaching sessions and stuff like that, and I'm going to start up a scrim server.
They try to ego players out of their initial landing spot.
And it'll be a scrim server with a good point system. So
especially
like the top
if
teams
they
at the
get
top.
third
And we'll see if we
party.
get
But
sponsors
we'll see
eventually and
with
shit.
an honorable mention
But I'm doing
of
that,
our teams.
and
All right,
then
we'll
I'm
try
just
back
going to do
with
like
the gangsters as much as we
VOD
can tonight. Gotta
VOD
go with
review
the
like
BB.
coaching type videos
What's in a name,
on tournaments.
right? What is in a name? You know, I feel that pick true to the core. Taylor, I love the fact that you went with them. We'll see if they perform well. That wasn't even my dark horse pick, but they might win me over before the night's done.
That's right. Well, talk to me though about. Let's go back to the teams real quick and set a big narrative here for tonight, because yes, we have challengers, and yes, we do have the standings at stake, right? The top 4 to move to Premier Finals. Talk to me about number 5 and number 8 teams, though. Most importantly, of course, talking about Super Lazy Reflex, C4, Misexis, Golden Eagles. Why is tonight so important for those 4 specific teams?
You know, having been in the Premier Finals and in the Premier Division throughout the past couple of seasons for many of those teams, this is their opportunity to maintain their
start the
grasp
scrim
on
server.
that coveted position,
Yeah, so that's
to
what
stay
I want
into
to do.
the best of the best, and ultimately, the placement in an individual tournament or league isn't necessarily the most important thing. What is important, though, is playing against the best
6 needs to pull a
competition,
Rolex to
so
start
you can
dick
actually
sucking
get
dating
better
interviews.
as
I'll
a
start doing
team.
that after a
And
while.
if relegated,
I want to do my own
think
thing at
that
first,
their
where I just like
team
analyze
is their
teams and
ability to
shit.
face off against the best of the best
And
of the
then
best.
I want to start doing like
Unfortunately for
reaction
them,
videos as
a lot
well.
is on the line when it comes to that tonight, so we'll have to keep an eye on them. Again, I expect Super
And then I'll eventually chat. I will eventually become this fake personality in my YouTube videos, but when I'm streaming, I'm 100% real, bro. I'm chill, you know?
But maybe they can get some momentum going against a perceived weaker competition, but that may not be the case either. These teams, several of them doing quite well in the PUBG Mobile Club Open.
Never underestimate your enemies, man. Once you do that, you pretty much lose the battle off the rip. But like I said, these challenger guys, they are very passionate. They want to be the best, and they're determined to be the best, Dave. So,
Alright, Juancho, how many kills Valic dropped tonight?
Outside of C4 that could very well dominate.
3.5.
Granted,
3.5?
they are starting low in bonus points, but 5
Yes.
points, they can recover that quite easily.
Interesting.
Yeah, they
interesting.
could. It's just a matter of the themes, like who's hungrier, you know, who wants it more, because only 4 spots, there's not a lot of wiggle room here. So if you have like 1 or 2 bad games, you might be out of the race here tonight. And just kind of going back to Premier, SLR, Golden Eagles, like these are teams, like if they have 1 bad game, they kind of just...
Dude, I'm literally
the next
the
game
poster,
over
dude.
with kind of a
I just be
poor
posting, dude.
performance, and
I'm
you can
posting on
really
One
tell,
Touch right now,
like,
dude.
tilted and they start
It's
going
over, dude.
own
Chat,
individual
he's posting on
directions,
an
things
Instagram
just
One
fall
Touch?
apart, you know, and hopefully that's not going to be the
No
case
shit.
tonight. Not trying to raise
Yeah.
anyone's parade,
Is it posted yet?
but I'm just saying some of these challenger teams.
Oh, it's posting.
field,
It's posting.
They're just hungrier.
They're
They
posting,
want
On
bro.
Instagram first, and then I'm upload it to YT.
Being hungry sucks. I beg to differ with you.
Chat, watch
Anyway,
Juancho's
keep
YouTube
going.
montage.
motivated, you know.
I was trying to slam a banana
When it
before the
uploads.
broadcast, man. So luckily I'm only host. I had probably the wrong thing to say, but either way, I really was, and I'm hoping to have a little bit of downtime once game 1 starts, so I can eat that. Maybe even have some crackers and whatever on the side. So I'm hungry, but as I was saying, man, hungry is one thing, right? It's good to be hungry, but it's also good to be the team that was being fed.
When's
at one
first
point, being
match
the
start?
team,
No clue.
having the experience, and I mean, there's no other team, like I said, than C4 who truly does have that experience. My concern with them is their consistency. I really do worry about that, and I also worry about, do they get a bit lackadaisical at times, because they're a team that consistently drops down or plays, very poorly
Yo, what time you
in
in?
regular season. However, not to mention
Hello?
other esports, there were
What time?
certain teams that
What-
would do
what
that
time you in?
during regular
What-
season.
what
Come
time?
tournament time, they would just turn up.
Um,
C4 seems to be that team.
The match
you know,
hasn't
they don't
started yet.
really
What are you
care
talking
too much
about?
regular season.
I'm
Not
at
so much as they do
143.
about
Stop.
whether it be
42.
Challenger Finals
Shut the
or
hell up.
41.
Premier Finals. After all,
40.
they literally
Brother,
are
it is not
39.
started yet.
looking to take it
I'm
all
gonna go back
the
to
way.
45. I'll post
Sometimes
45.
like that
Okay,
feeling
pause
talking
45
about
wait for me.
hunger. I think we will have some surprises today. I mean, after all, I think we
Aight.
have to, and we typically do every single Challenger Finals. So PB, starting off, Erangel writes, big drops. I'm hoping some initials
Can you
don't
like
get a little
skip
bit
forward a
Well,
little
I'm
bit?
hoping too,
Oh, that's
it.
not too many
Wait a
initials
second.
get too spicy, because that's where a lot of teams lose out. Golden Eagles is one of them. They were losing a ton of initials week 1, week 2, week 3. They got a victory. That was the first
Yo,
one they ended up getting.
2 times
Golden
speed,
Eagles
the
initials.
stream,
Let's see
please.
how they're going to pay off today. Well, here it is. Season 4 Challenger Finals map number 1. It's going to be Erangel. Let's
Hello?
see
What?
who's going to perform.
Hey,
well.
CP.
Juancho, what do you
Take it
want?
away.
Holy shit, dude.
Appreciate the attitude there.
Jesus.
Topic. I am gonna talk about that
Is Kane's good? I'm tempted to go over there someday after work in December. Yeah. Kane's is good. Juancho, what's your opinion of Kane?
Challenger division.
It's aight.
We got a
Not
really
bad.
awkward playing path right here, Dave. I'm
Psych!
just gonna
It's
kinda
the fucking
change
best.
for a moment.
That's what I'm
I've
talking
never
about.
seen a
What did I get? My budget's
Freaking
$10 because I ain't
South
Juancho and
North
don't
lane
got
path
Juancho's being
angle to
filmed.
this whatsoever.
You're getting nothing for $10. You're getting like a cup of sauce.
But I think it's
You can get like a kid's
start
meal.
off the night, you know, because a
I
lot
think.
of
Actually, I don't even think so.
Let
Let me check. I'm gonna check right now. How much?
All right, chat.
What exact?
Let's get
You
this.
can
Let's
get a
get this.
3-finger condom.
Condom?
Yes.
Condom? I say condom? Combo.
I'm pretty sure it's a condom, bro.
Did I?
So honestly, if I'm a
How come
Yeah,
you're
I think
not a
you're
PUBG
hiding.
partner? So I've never applied for it or tried to.
I might show some respect to the challenger teams.
Probably 'cause they don't like you.
Push them out of their drop spots
True.
here, maybe. I mean, what are your thoughts on
It's
Probably wouldn't
it's
get you
deeper
either.
than that.
'Cause
Who's
you're
the
pretty
piece of
bad.
roster?
I say you establish
Poncho,
dominance
me,
and you
HH,
assert
Divine,
what
Vo.
is
Those are our
yours, you
five
claim
right
your
now.
territory early because-
That team sucks.
and I repeat,
We aren't
because
playing
it
scrims
is
or
two
anything
different
though. We're
groups of
disbanding
challenges.
basically
So
after
half of
Titans.
these
We just
teams
gotta play
haven't played
Titans
each other
and
before, so they might have
we're
all
all
kinds of conflicts
doing our
in
own
the drop
thing.
spots in addition to the 4 teams coming
We're
down
disbanding?
here. So it can
Yes.
get really hairy.
I'm sorry to break it
No.
to you now, Poncho, for the first time.
Dude.
Dude,
No.
no! Yo, what is with these drops that are on top of each other? Why is this guy so much later than literally everyone? What the fuck is America? Where is he going?
Make sure you claim it for your
Oh, no.
own here as the night progresses.
Oh no, XCZ from Super Lazy Reflex, you can see on the screen running into the compound right now. It is
Wait, what is
fully
XCZ
occupied by
doing?
two
I'm so
aces.
confused.
I don't know that he saw them on the drop.
What's his
They
plan,
are
dude?
already there, so we'll see. And it looks like they
No one's
did
even in
see
Raw
him,
Sock, bro.
and
Why
if
didn't
they
he just
attempt
go
to
Raw
pull the
Sock, dude?
weapons, he's in trouble.
Oh no, we got the knife though.
Yo, the bait, the
Oh,
bait.
Support from the teammates right there, just in time. Do they even know XCZ's right here? XCZ's trying to pull up from behind with the Bowie knife, baby.
Yo, XCC
Oh,
or
it's unfortunate.
XCZ
I don't
is
know
gonna
why
be
he
the
just
dumbest
ran out of
motherfucker I've ever seen.
patience
Watch,
right
you
there.
see
It
this
seemed
shit?
like the team aces
Alright, what's your
just
time at?
wasn't scared.
Yeah.
And he just
I'm
rolled out
ordering
there with his
Popeyes.
fists, man. I commend
just
the
missed
bravery,
it.
but maybe not the smartest
Oh
decision
my
early
God.
on in this one, as it does look like Goat 69.
Oh my God, I
and
forgot my
Team Ace is
drink.
able to
Poncho has a
defend,
fatty?
and they'll pick up their 4th member here and get back in the fight. We do see a northern circle form early on in this one. You can see Yuan rolling up just a
I hope
bit
Poncho
late. This
doesn't
is
go
not
play
the
with
start
Mizexus.
that Super
What if
Lazy
Poncho
Reflex
does
was
go play with
hoping for.
Mizexus?
Not
Would
at
you still
all.
love
A couple
Poncho?
other teams can
If
say
you
the
played with
same
Mizexus?
thing right here.
I'd still love
The old
Poncho.
Gangsters looking like they're gonna be in the mix
Would you?
with Lotus Esports, the team that I got my eye on here.
My God,
Just
Bookie, would you?
based off of looking
Yeah.
at some of their previous stats, a team that can definitely put in the work here. Looks like both these
Give a
teams are
fuck.
trying to fight for a drop spot here on
Kidding.
game number 1. Looks like the old Gangsters did lose one early on. Lotus Esports.
I do give a
also
freak, okay?
working together as a unit here.
I want to change my prediction, Dave, on the team.
Top
I
3
don't
good
know
player
if we
here.
can
And
do
Ace
that.
Finest, that's what I'm
No,
saying,
we
bro.
can't do that.
Who do we know?
But
This
just
probably
looking at
Mizexus.
The overall scene as it's developing here, looking at the circle, looking at the teams, how everybody started. I'm really liking
Yeah.
Strangers BD.
Watch how
they're
you join an
sitting
org
on
unless they
top
get
of
Kane's
the
sponsor.
tracker right now, but
We
they
had
are in Kameshki with
Uber Eats as a sponsor for one of my places, one of my orgs.
So,
And we got like
guys,
$300 per
Strangers
month
BD,
of just
don't
free
focus on
food,
just yet,
and I
but
just
you're
would always
gonna
order
see as
Canes.
this game evolves.
What
seeing good
the
things.
frick?
They literally
What
gave me
org?
just a Canes
I
fund.
need
It
it!
was SSG.
I need it!
The mountaintop, pretty much the
I need
buffer
that!
zone between
You're not getting
everybody
SSG anymore,
else
bud. It's over.
in the lobby. So Strangers BD definitely catching some.
Saquon's Mizexus now. I think he's just
Team number 1 with
there for now. I don't think they're keeping him as a player. I don't think they like him.
Pointing it out real quick, C4 in Nova, military base island. They're gonna have
Wow.
a long rotate, so I'll keep
Racism.
them as well here, PB.
Yeah.
Very good.
BT
Hey,
Different
my
making
Dark
top
Horse
5.
pick,
No one gives a fuck about top 5. It's only about top 4 that matters in this tournament.
It actually was Team Aces.
Top 4.
One of the top performing teams in Season 3 in the Challenger Division. Unfortunately, just missed the qualification to move on to Premier. I have a feeling they're going to want it, man. They're going to want to be moving up to the Premier Division. And they've been around and stuck together for a little bit, putting some great performances together. So, again, I like Team Aces to actually do well in this tournament.
Hi, Lucy.
And they came out early, and they got 2
Yeah, you fed for
frags
Canes
over
every day?
the,
No, motherfucker. You think
the,
300 with
Super
$300 you
Lazy
get Canes
Reflex
every
team
day?
came out Premier. So head
Hold
to
on.
head, that
I'll
bodes
get
really well
Canes
for them.
like 3 times a week.
I mean, if you
max.
get a
It's a solid
ox
start here.
combo,
SLR gonna be down to just that duo, like you said, hovering around Raw. Sox.
Because if you spend $10 every day, and then there's 30 days in a month,
Looking like a pretty solid start here.
then-
A lot of these teams have a lot of room to
well, that's the month has 31 days,
to
you know, the
acquire
month you order.
all that
Then
loot, all the utilities,
you can't
all the
order that
vehicles
one.
here.
Oh, I gotta get him started.
Much
Get me started.
going
Get me started,
on
guys.
between, the
Fuck
OG
get me
Yes,
started.
get me started.
we saw earlier on with,
Yo, what time you in now?
actually, so-
Oh yeah, I'm on 145.
Punch, I'm so high. I thought you had a game like a scrim or a tournament sometime. Like, who the fuck are you playing with?
You know, maybe a
Alright, what's your time at? I'm at
later on in this
255,
game,
54,
those OGs, they seem like they're
53.
just
Okay, plus a 50.
now in their
Was it
rocket
50?
ships.
Alright, I'm at 50.
Mhm.
Tell me when.
All right, go. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Ah.
Go, go, go.
Oh, okay. 48,
What time you in?
47.
Okay,
46,
I'll push out 40.
40. Okay. 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38,
All right, go.
35, 34, 33.
Yeah, man. We're in the same time, man.
My name was.
Oh my God,
May
Miss
44th,
X is
the
playing
fuck?
this.
Holy shit, was this playing this? Does that mean Valic playing this?
It really is. We are getting ready
Oh my
to
God,
have that
the
circle
C is
shrink
playing
right
this.
now. Got 2 minutes
Oh my
until
God,
it
C4
closes,
is playing this.
and
Hey, chat, y'all want to hear a hot take?
Esports, they're getting refueled, ready to rotate.
Your mommy.
It's popping up on the screen here. We got to keep
No,
our
but do
eye
y'all want to
on
hear a hot
them
take, though?
tonight because again, they
Mhm,
need to turn
mhm.
things around.
Alright.
Good news is they picked a great drop spot here.
Ms. Exis with Wancho, like basically the PSF roster, the same roster. Hot take could be the best team in A if they just had a good coach and like the coach taught them strats. Because that team has the most raw potential in the game. It's just they're like rookies, you know, all except Wancho. That's why Wancho brings the fucking the leadership in, you know. Valic learns how to IGL with a proper coach and stuff, and after, you know, he's played a season already. I think it could be the best team if everything goes right.
Y'all
You
hear
know?
that? You hear that?
What the fuck you
That cock munching. I can just hear it. I can
My
just
bad.
feel
My
it
bad,
through
my
the
bad. What team would have worked as
I-
Wancho on the team? Literally anyone, bro. Like Quan's even better.
What the frick? Too far.
Too far. My bad. My bad. Is the hot take
Definitely
that
gonna
Wancho's
spend
the top
31
6 player
bucks
now?
on Popeyes. What?
They wouldn't beat Titan or Nova. I don't know. I think they would beat them if they got a good coach. Like it'd be way
Titan is
better.
ass.
They are going to be gatekeeping.
I 1v3 them last night, bro. Yes.
Again, we'll have to see as they rotate off of Everest there, but just something to keep an eye on for the observation team. Maybe we can catch a nice little bridge camp. Maybe not. We'll see. But we got fighting started to break out right now. Looks like it's Stalber.
Well, they're good when they're not playing against me.
They're not gonna beat any of the top 3 teams.
Take
You say-
another edible, pussy.
Me take another edible? Chat, did I take it?
Yeah.
Nah, I just took one. Give me a minute.
Chat, one like right now, you take another edible.
All right, chat.
I'm
$10
about
donut. I'll
to
take another edible.
Hey,
Coach,
I not
what
say
are
that's
the
a one
activities?
like.
No, $10 donut. And I'll take another edible.
What if I donate the 10 and you take 2 more edibles? Which
Deal.
one? Which one?
I'll do that. If you donate $10 to my stream, I'll take 2 edibles.
I don't know, man. I'm going to go northwest. Severny.
Where the fuck's my other
Center
phone?
up pretty much. We're
So
looking
we're saying is
over
all
Stalber.
be with
Those
fans
teams
against
that
him.
rotated early. Look at that big mess
I
of
mean, if you're just gonna be
squads right
fans
in the
because
middle
they're good,
here,
then yeah,
and it does
that's
look like
a
if we
maybe.
look at F29 on that
But I don't think they're
northwest
gonna
side
get a
of the
good
map,
coach,
all of the teams that were rotating in
and I
have
don't think
gone
they will
around
listen.
that choke point.
I don't
So
think like
good for
Zuko
them.
and
They noticed the trap and
Zuko
have
mainly and like
avoided it.
Valic,
Now,
they don't like
we take our
learn
attention to
very
Stalber
easily.
up on top, the
So
high ground,
it's
leading
they aren't
Hell
gonna become
Crime,
you know the
looting
number 1
up and
team.
also trying to
But
establish
theoretically,
position.
if you know.
Hell Crime, one of the repeat finalists here in the Challenger division. Will this be their year, though, Dave? We'll have to see.
What is bloody yapping about right now?
Who?
You.
Got him.
Aw.
Countered, buddy. Countered. Default zone. Probably still making PUBG content? Probably not.
Where's Melody at?
Where's Melody?
Why should I visit all day?
For
I know
real.
she's doing like adult stuff, just going out and stuff.
Like a person that she should be doing. She's like middle aged. C4 recruit bonded from UL. I have no clue what the fuck that is.
And that theme was play slow, play edge. So I'm really curious to see how that pans out here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like 5 or 6 teams still out near the blue zone edge right now, edging their way in. Going to see some
Edging.
conclusions coming outside of Pachinki still. Is there still some teams
No,
down
what's
there.
that?
But we got the Aces at one of the best
That's
compounds
what
currently
PB
left
said.
in this circle. They're holding down
Yeah.
this little crossroads. All kinds of visibility right here. The difficult part about this particular compound is rotating out of it can be a bit of a challenge if anybody
You want me to
moves up
edge
on 'em
to
up
you
on
right
that
now?
ridge line. So we'll see how they're able to hold this down, and obviously it really depends on what this third circle does.
This Titan
Start to
baton?
form up.
Yes, that is
Yeah,
Titan
the
baton.
mine's going on here in the house.
You really got to have confidence too to hold down a 2-2 at these crossroads. And really
No,
make
my
shots,
screen
your
paused,
communication needs to be
yeah.
on point because I've seen
Edging
teams,
their
the
way
whole
in.
squad just
Shit, y'all
crash
don't edge in?
sides of the
No,
streets
también.
Well, there you are.
52, 51, 50, 49,
Keep counting.
48. W shit.
They're still in the compound.
Motherfucker, keep counting that.
Oh shit. 42,
They're getting company right now
41,
from their
40,
east as well.
39.
It's starting to
There it is.
converge.
We good, we good,
thought
we
this
good.
might be a bit of a
We
hot
good?
spot here.
Okay.
F9 has been spotted
I thought you were
out.
saying something else, bro.
Crippy? I don't know. He's out on his own, man. Dave, I don't like to be this guy. Here comes the grenade. In the window, it misses.
Yo, why is this guy's teammates not even looking this way? You see that guy on the map?
They don't care about homie.
How the fuck did he not die?
He's dead now. Oh,
No, please.
oh shit, bro. He peeked the Overwatch dude. He said, fuck it, I'm going out to bang.
They just don't really have the angle, especially with Blue Tiam just flushing them out with the grenade.
Blue Team, supposedly they're a good team, but they're 3-man right now.
They're aware that
They're
the squad
3-man,
is
just
in
full
the area,
sitting.
so let's see what they can do.
This has AFK on their team.
You know, Milky here trying to ward off the enemy, and this is going to be a good nade. Look at
That's
this.
good nade.
Perfectly
Oh,
thrown. Just a bit too far.
What's edging? That's
Player
what I do
left
to
right
watch
as
every
it
night.
came out. Now it's time to defend. The molly out a bit late. It's going to gatekeep. He's going to have to.
Hey,
Dude,
my
I
girl.
missed
I do that
those.
to my girl every night.
Miracle going on here. And
What was the old
did
6?
he avoid that? Somehow he is
That one
avoided
that
the
was good at the
Molotov.
game could shoot
Every
his
inch of that
gun.
room except for where he's
Could even
standing
kill
on fire.
order and shit.
Every inch
I'm kidding.
is on
No, the one that I
fire.
watched in high all the
Blue
day,
Tiam,
all fucking day.
all of the squad mates,
What the fuck do you need me to kill people for, bro? I don't even play the game anymore.
Instead of just
No, I said that I missed the old one that didn't get high.
Why? Why can't I get high
It's
anymore?
boring.
I'm boring. How the fuck am I boring?
Being high. You're slow. It's slower than usual. It's fucking bothering me.
Oh wow, nice grenade there out
Fuck.
the
Me
door.
being slow is
Edge
bothering
on
me?
the
What the
approach.
fuck?
Quick finish by Junior there.
Why is bro
I mean,
okay?
more than the usual. Like, you know, the tolerance for you being slow was up here, and then
Being
then now
high
you're
is
more
just
slow.
over it, you know? Alright. Why are they doing
What
it
the heck, man?
in caps? I don't know.
How many edibles you got left?
A good bit, like for another month I'm chilling.
God damn it.
Or 2, low key.
The blue zone is going to be applying a little bit of pressure
I got like
really early on.
45
Just
more.
with the Bison just zoning in
I start
on
with
this
60.
doorway, waiting for the push.
And then once those are out, then I'm just getting more.
Freaking edibles.
Because if I'm winning on my pick'ems, bro, I'm dropping more in edibles.
There. So Junior just popping off here on this early engagement.
Dude, man.
Just gonna be absolutely cooking while high 24/7.
Hopefully top off their meds, their ammunition, and there's also
Wait, there's a new deal that just dropped. 59.5 grand.
Here we go.
Dude,
Really was. Blue Tiam
it's a fucking
having
29%
bit of a
off. It's kinda
momentum
like
wave they're
huge,
riding
bro.
right now. They did come into this game with just 3 players actually, so they were able to complete a clean
When did the game
squad
start?
right there.
Hey, I found my other phone.
8 p.m.
4 points
7:40
already in
p.m.
their column. They'll take top spot right
Fuck, I went back on the stream. I'm gonna watch fucking Trey Young, dude. Frick you.
Straight Young playing right now.
Took 4th place overall in the club.
All right, chat. Hit the like button right now.
Seems to be carrying forward here.
Give me a like button.
Definitely not
Finals,
doing
Ace is
anything.
trying to
Oh, wait,
move
no.
out, and
He
this
plays
is
in
exactly what we forecasted.
Yeah, I don't
would
think
go.
anyone's
It's a
playing
bit
right now.
challenging to get out of
The
there
next
to
No,
stream
yeah, they
is
played
7:40.
10 minutes.
Will they be able
Yeah,
to
Yeah, I know,
I
that's
literally
why
just looked. I literally just looked one shot. I'm so slow on my back. I told you that.
Wait, you got the same time as me?
Yeah.
After their late rotate, and it just sent
What time is it for you right now, huh?
It's 7:33.
How they continue to qualify and win. They're just
Since
zoning
when the
out
fuck do
here.
you guys Central Time?
Absolutely.
I don't-
hard shift
I don't
here
think I
on
have
Circle
Central Time.
4. Not what really anybody except
If
for
it-
maybe C4
it's
wanted to
6:33
see.
for
They
me,
knew
and I got
exactly where
Central
to be,
Time.
and they put their butts in those seats. So
It's
F9
7:33 for me.
shaping up to be the final circles for this
Yo, when the
first
fuck are you
game.
gonna?
All of the teams
Yeah, no
right now
shit.
have
That's
ways to
my
go.
time
I was so
too.
Secure their positions
confused.
in zone,
God
and
damn.
really this big
Where are
city,
you at? What the
you know,
fuck?
there's a lot of places to hide.
Oh,
Yeah, without a doubt. Then
he's not even conscious.
Yo,
right
why
now.
is
Give
Sixless
this
not
man
won the
keys.
game already?
in the water, the
Keys?
Give this man
No,
keys.
brother, what?
Going for those unorthodox
Dude, give me a bottle of
plays,
vodka,
but
then
really
give me my
15
keys, bro.
teams alive
Is
still
Sin going
in
down by
the
BT?
It's going to get chaotic up here in the north
Fuck
as
yeah,
all
my
these
head on
teams
you.
look to now
Frick you.
Oh,
God
man.
damn it. I'm never gonna get invited, man. It's over, man.
Holy hecko, guacamole! Miro's playing for a team in Farlight and caused my wife to crash. And that was it. Pumped in for a night. I was AK for a night. They dropped me from the roster. Honestly, that's a valid reason to drop you, Traps. Like, if my teammate just dipped on scrims, I'm replacing him instantly, bro. I'm trying to win, you know. Hey, my team is
Just
doing
a
every
bit,
skim.
but
Damn, this
also a
guy's
couple
dead.
men down of
Blue
their
team is
own end.
dead.
We've got some
This
trades
BT
going on.
Cappers
Shot
guy
from
is
Jelly
titan.
Connect and Blue Tian
He's
down to their
freaking
last
ass.
member.
Yeah,
The
Jelly's,
Cappers guy.
M4 spray right there.
BT.
Disgusting right there.
He's a Titan player.
If I'm the last member of Blue Tiam, I think I'm just.
That's what orgs now post requirements 5-year internet plus phone. I don't think I've ever seen an org post that.
The high ground and get the support. Yeah, here we go. Opening up on Jelly, missing a couple shots. Popped in for that reload. Second chance right here. Jelly now behind the tree, now aware that there's going to be an enemy over here.
Yeah, it's a tough call. You know, there's still 15 teams alive, and in order to get into those rank points, he needs 7 other teams to go out. So if he could just pick up 1 point here, that's the equivalent of like 9 placements. So, you know, I can understand the decision to want to fight, but at the same time, Super Lazy Reflex also goes out.
Yeah, bro, I'm not
Not
taking a
start
while
they
to
were
post. I
hoping
think it's
for.
because I'm not even on the
Early
Instagram app.
engagement in this one, going up against Team Aces. Aces getting the better of them, and Super Lazy Reflex starting
Hello?
out with
Hello?
the goose egg. They
Yeah.
will go out in 15
Dude,
place.
you're too quiet, dude. I'm losing you. We're losing.
I'm
man.
sorry, man. I'm sorry, man.
Still 5 more games.
I'll lock in. Let me turn the volume up real quick. Let me
C4,
lock
interesting
in.
little split in Yasnaya. Hopefully they don't bite off more than they can chew. I see Jin kind of off on their own, trying to hold down a position. Possibly
So
waiting
some
for that
EU
next
wouldn't write
circle
that shit?
shift
Is it
call
like an
to
actual
Saudi.
EU org or is it a clan?
Move up on them, so we'll see how that
JPK just got awareness check. This guy is
Jelly
so.
from
Wait,
Sexel.
stop, bro. You're so far ahead of me.
Trying to survive a little longer. The Golden Eagles. Hey,
What's your time at right now?
Still alive already.
Map.
Progress. Oh, and T44.
God. All right, pause once the Mac closes. The second the Mac closes, pause it.
Oh, here comes the push too from the squad mates. Looking at
Yeah, I'm curious who exactly are
Damn.
they fighting at the moment. The Golden
Leave control.
Eagles, man. Okay, control. That was like the easiest serve
The
up
fuck was
shot
the
I think I've
split?
ever seen. They just were kind of crouched there, just waiting for the ear hole. Golden Eagles happy to deliver it. Moto wiped off the map right now with the DBS, and unfortunately,
Alright, the map's down.
control, they are at the
Oh, yeah,
the
the
end
map's
of
down.
the gun for the Golden Eagles. And again, control.
116. I'll plus that 50.
This week's action.
Pause at what?
They have a lot of
15?
people sure they're for real. They want to move up.
15.
Unfortunately for them,
All right, 17,
Golden Eagles
16,
beating them up a little bit.
15,
Yeah,
14.
definitely a confidence booster for the Golden Eagles and all the Golden Eagles fans out there. Mustache Dave, but
Who beats the rest of the half here?
still,
Sausage
it
boys,
looks like they were just
what's
kind of
for there?
separated
W.
right there, so the odds were stacked against
Huh?
them. And it looks like the duo from Control.
What did you say?
survived.
What did
JP
you
Hey,
say?
just
Green
watching them
shot.
drive away like, no, my boys,
I'm safe,
have a
I'm
good
safe.
night.
You were not reading, brother. You were
Exactly.
baffling.
Exactly. So they're gonna
Bad,
bounce
bad,
out. They're starting to pop off now. You get into it. Looks like with
Those are terms.
Hawks holding down the fort here. They're on the defensive. Guns
Wait,
are
that
out, and
Miss
we've got
Jackson had a good
Sixless
spot. Yo,
on
let's
the side
fucking
as
go.
well, lobbing in
Juan
some
the go
shots.
idea.
Things are getting
Is
crazy.
Juan
Dave.
Where's
Joe,
he
bro?
got
Dude
going?
is just sending it through the middle
No,
of
I'm
the
just saying.
battlefield.
Oh,
Oh,
Valic
wait, he
goal.
made it. He made
God,
it.
knocked.
For that. So the next circle shift, by the way, we saw.
If
very
I was
briefly,
Valic, I'd pull
another
up,
hard
get
shift
Quan
from
Thursday.
Ukrainian Going to
And we got a Quanta go.
side now. So
The
dynamic
duo, Quantum Valley.
By the way, if you're watching,
Never seen a better duo
Yo,
before in my
Hawk
life.
Geo?
Plants in the back, but it is great. It is exciting.
Hawk
But
Hacks? Yo, this
Zexus,
team
like
is
you said,
the GOAT.
down range, trying to avoid getting flushed
Hawk
out.
team,
C4,
my good
C4
team.
in a very
Trust.
strong position right now.
Fish just dead.
Love
It's
all
over.
of the
I'm not watching anymore.
drive-bys that are going on
Let me know
right
when
now.
the
You
next
got the
game
late
starts.
rotators, those that are edging in, now trying to find their position.
Don't start
Strangers
edging
BD
in.
risking it, and this is
That's
the
funny.
danger of those
Okay,
late
Juan.
rotations in,
Stop.
especially when
You're-
it centers on an area where a large
Yo,
part of
Hacks?
it,
I'm
like
gonna
My
edge you.
buddy,
just
you're a
northwest
PMWI
of
player,
Zion,
dude. Come
it's
on.
not playable, so there's
You're better
not
than
a
this.
lot
How
of
is
safe
this
spots
guy
right
getting
now. The
knocked to
compounds
players
are
that are-
occupied, people
were
are getting
never
knocked left and
PMWI?
right. Strangers BD loses one on
All
the
right,
way in.
this
Can you
is
riddle me
if
that,
this is
Batman?
in game chat, I'm straight.
Mazexis dead center in the circle, owning the high ground and having some hard cover to boot. You can see Zuko in the house there. Good sight
Shit, man,
lines
that
onto
should
the
just
other
message
teams.
me.
They're
I'm
great
just
spread.
picking up your order
Lots
at
of great
Popeyes.
angles
This
here for
guy's the
Mazexis,
GOAT.
so I like their chances.
Dude, he's the real guy.
Definitely a strong spot. Hopefully they don't get surprised from OGs across the way, but yeah, huge spot for Mazexis. And
Like,
also I'm
what am I
really
supposed to
favoring
reply? I'm
C4s
scared
down
now.
there
I
in
don't
the
know what to
south,
say, man.
of Yasnaya. They
Say,
got
like,
the
thank you,
fields, they're
Poppy.
overlooking the field, so any squad that decides to
Uh,
just send it across there, easy spread.
Dear Father,
like we saw
please
earlier
thank
on.
you.
But look at this. We got the Hawks.
Just tell him to
C4s
spit in
over
it.
here. We got Hell Crime.
Huh?
There's so many
What?
teams in Yasnaya. And did I just see that next circle?
The next circle's
Oh,
gross.
my goodness.
All right, chat. Mazexis should win
Look
this
at
game.
this.
My
The next
Like,
circle
it should be the
is on
easiest
screen
win
right
for-
now. It goes
The easiest
west
win
of
I've ever seen from
Yasnaya.
Mazexis in my life. If
Looks
they
like
don't win this,
Mazexis
then it's
still
over.
center, and that push
Why is
from
Nate going so
Strangers
center?
to get into the zone while they did lose somebody.
Wait,
they're where
Nate,
they
chill.
want
They're
to
into
be. I have
the-
serious doubts
Yeah,
right
he's
now
chilling,
of their
he's chilling.
ability, short-handed.
No, they're gonna
mind
get
you,
pushed in the
There's a
back
good
end.
one.
to
3 in the
hold that
back
position
and then
against
just
all of
Valic
these
here.
teams. There's still 30 teams on
he's
the line
chilling.
that really. What are they grasping for here? Some gravel
kidding.
on the
I
side
don't know
of the
why Valic
road,
is good,
a
though.
hay bale. I don't
Yeah,
know, Dave. There's
Valic
not
should
much
be, like,
cover
with
out
the
there. The
trio,
vehicles
like-
are going to become absolutely crucial.
Or the,
Yeah, you're gonna need
They should
to
have 3 on the
really
edges
be
all the time,
aware,
like just
ultra
3 in that
aware,
one
hit your
compound.
shots, your 360s. Team aces
Pookie,
really
you're
good
so
position
fucking
just
right,
because
Pookie. How
they're
you
geared
always
up,
so
they know the
right,
field
but when
is a
you're
nice
playing, you're
buffer.
always
They just
not
need to be
right. You
cautious of
fucking
golden eagles,
suck.
But besides that, all the other teams
Shit, my
are
bad, bro. It's just
gonna have to relocate.
yeah, my agile calls are only good when I
I'm
have a good
sleepy.
team, then you're fucking ass of the game, you know.
You
You guys stay awake. Did you pick any NBA shit tonight?
They did lose one early that we saw.
Yeah, I picked Trae Young and the other guy. That was
I don't know who's gonna survive here, PB. It's gonna be a bloodbath.
what's going?
It's a tough
this
call.
time?
I'm looking at the C4 squad here in this compound. You can see them just gunning down everyone on the way in. They're going to have to watch their back. They've got the Fierce coming from behind them as well as Sentinels. That is going to be 2 squads to watch out for. But if they can hold serve in that compound where they're at, they oversee the entire circle. And ultimately, they'll probably secure a top 3 here if they can just defend from people sweeping through their building. Love this position here from Strangers as well.
Oh, he's
man, the
waving.
screen is very
He's
white.
waving at him.
Very white.
Are we still pushing? Oh, we're in
Very
there
white.
somehow. We were able to breach the compound. A little pre-fire
Who's
action right
shooting?
there. Fierce trying to take control
Dude,
right
just
now.
take it, bro.
Got the Hawks Esports right ahead of them, and then Hellcrime. So it is just all these buildings are just going to be occupied. You have to assume, and that's where the
Yo, is a soldier? How you doing, homie?
And the Fierce doing just that, trying to use the Molotov, trying to use the
Okay,
grenades,
okay.
and just flush out their opponents here.
Okay,
Oh,
never mind.
catching the DBS, the dome right there.
Everyone's dead to zone now. Half the people in the pros holding zone out here.
Still gonna be alive. Going for that
Earliest
kill-off
med of
here.
his life.
Blue zone is gonna be applying a little more pressure now that we are getting towards that late game. But the Fierce from behind, discounting the solo.
Okay,
From Hellcrime.
Quarter just
Getting the
started.
foul
Why
back
does
right
Trae Young
there.
does not have any single
Absolutely,
point?
the Fears calling it out a
That
little bit
sucks.
earlier. They were
Why
going
did
to
I
try to
bet
work their
on
way through the city, give teams some
Kidding, you don't
problems, and
suck,
now
King.
we see
You don't-
that
you don't
circle
suck.
center
You don't
up
suck.
on nothing. That means everyone is going to have to move. There is literally no single player inside
Dude,
of
Valic
the
with
safe
Yeah,
5
no cap.
at this
KPs?
moment in time.
Do this
Everyone's going
NFL
to try to
picks.
hold as long as they possibly can and cover
Did you
and
pick
make
him?
a
Yeah, I did my
dash
pick
for
him
the
already.
circle as late as possible here. Man, it's going to be difficult for the teams on the far
Do
edge
this
of the
price
circle.
picks
Looking at the
in,
northern side here, teams like
the group chat.
Texas, who previously had a great position. You can see Nate scrambling right now.
Nate is
Cover
a
he can
virgin
get. Quan
with
on the move as
NFL,
well.
and he
Zuko
told me
getting ready to move.
those are bad.
Valic also going to be hopping
Let
in
me
just a
ask
second. This is going to be
fucking
really
Matt.
tough for teams to secure that position. As, like I mentioned
They
before,
play tomorrow,
just a
right?
few hay
Or
bales
they
out
play
there.
the
And other than
third,
that, it
so I
is
got
open
time. Okay.
ground, and smokes are going to be everything.
That is it. So it looks like Mazexis just cleaning up the edge right here. 7 eliminations. They see Strangers BD right ahead of them. Nice little smoke wall, Strangers BD. They were able to cross the road, and they're actually going to get the pickup on their squad mate. You love to see the utility come and play like that. But Mazexis, we're pulling up right now on the Golden Eagles. The Guitars of the lobby. 3 people in the vehicle
Mazexis?
for the drive-by. But look at this, Strangers BD with the third
I
party
think
right
they're all
there.
up and they're chilling inside circle.
What an incredible entry from Mazexis. They do it in
they're
style,
getting farmed,
completely
low-key.
take over the Golden Eagles position.
Everyone's just getting
but they
farmed.
are going to pay for that. Strangers BD raining down hell upon them.
Gaga.
It looks absolutely
Gaga.
devastating out there for anyone caught in the crossfire, but Mazexis is not out yet. They're down to their last man. That's Valic. Getting the team patched up.
Valic,
We've
the only
gotten
one
to
up,
the
my
top
goat,
4,
dude.
Dave. The storyline so far, in my eyes, are 3 premier teams making it to the top 5 with
Why
loads
don't you
of kills to
meow
boot.
for your
So
dad?
that is an
Why don't you
interesting
not do that?
story, the way this is currently playing out.
Heck yeah, what a game. 6 eliminations on Valic as well. And I believe Valic
Oh,
is
damn, revenge, okay.
getting the revives back there.
You're
So everybody
lame.
kind of just leaving them alone to be their own demise, essentially, with the blue zone,
Zuko
depending on
down.
how this one plays out. But T4 right now, trying to gatekeep. Here comes Jin. Finally going to start to unload some of his utility.
Nate
2 more
Strickland's
grenades
off,
to
okay.
go. Just one could be the seal.
Are you kidding me?
Valic is so low right there in the smokes, but Nate's alive. So Valic doing their job.
We are down to just a couple of players right now. It looks like incoming Pain. They did get Jin, so now
Yeah, I
we've got
think
Bonnie and
C4
Pain in the
wins.
background here. Pain going to be trying to pick up his teammate here.
Blue
It
C4
comes down to
doesn't win.
C4 versus Mazexis, the 2 premier teams coming down, and they will be a premier chicken dinner in game 1. Now it's just about who is it going to be.
Great grenades on Bonnie. Let's see, cooking it to perfection, going for the toss fadeaway. You know they're back here. It is going to be connecting, applying a little bit of damage. Bonnie with the follow-up grenade. Valic running for cover on the hay bales. Here comes the Molotov, flush him out. And there we go. C4 coming out on top. Game number 1. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner, PB.
Incredible stuff there from C4. They were quiet most of the game, but my goodness, they deliver at the end. 14 eliminations.
I heard the
from
door.
C4, over 2,000 damage. Absolutely crushing it at the end of this game. But again, like I mentioned just a moment ago, the storyline for me, you saw Mazexis up there. You saw even the Golden Eagles up there. They needed that performance to start off the night.
What the fuck are you saying?
They got it here in this first game.
Huh? What are you saying?
What are you? No, what are you saying?
We're gonna win game
We're back getting my food.
First ability.
Shout out to Jukes. But yeah, Golden Eagles, huge come up for them. I like what I saw in game number 1 because they could have just held the edge, but instead they were proactive and actually.
They should make PMPL no matter what, low key.
Golden Eagles
If they don't make PMPL, then it's wild.
They really
So keep
did.
bringing C4's downfall? Should I, bro? I don't know. I just don't think C4 are gonna win it, dude. They could get top 4. I see them top 5 easily, top 6. The top 4, I think they might not qualify. You know, still trust. It's also only 6 games, so it could just come down if they get one more good game, they just ought to make it.
Hey man, they came out
Probably
firing,
sure to
didn't
be,
they?
yeah.
C4 looked strong. That open hayfield, which was, you guys called it early on. You said that final zone is nasty, and it was in fact nasty. I love the fact that Mazexis, though, grounded the Golden Eagles with the car. That was pretty funny to watch, and ultimately Mazexis surviving, right, with just one player to get second place. Very, very impressive. Exciting game all around. Some standout teams, and honestly, a standing ovation from Blue Team, who ended up getting 5 points themselves. Team Aces, though, this is where we start going against SLR, Dave. And man, Ziz was just caught out in the open, or excuse me, XEZ. What was going on with that split drop? Is this the time to experiment?
No, I don't even think they're experimenting. I think that's just their game plan. I mean, that's the same thing we saw from the Premier lobby from SRLR that kind of got them here in the first place. So, I don't know. I want to see them drop together, you know, play slow. Just go for some third parties here tonight.
Well, third parties, man, that's the way to go. Split drop might not be the way. Granted, Erangel gonna be played 2 more times tonight, 3 in total PB, so a chance to recover, a chance to learn.
The flexion guy looks kind of zesty, not gonna lie.
Seeing this map very shortly,
that's wild,
to say the least. A lot of great fights. This fight, though, in this building was nutty.
It really was. There were some nutty engagements all game long, and this one, none other more important here than the OGs getting clapped from the side by Mazexis as they send it to the circle, jumping over the Golden Eagles. Unfortunately, they lose a couple of players. If they did that clean, they might have cleaned up this last circle. They obviously, with that kind of stunt, drew a lot of attention here. You see Revenge cleaning out the backside of C4. Had his teammates still been up, I think Strangers BD takes that game, but unfortunately for them, it didn't work out. Molotovs abound, and that is going to wrap the replay.
There he is. About to have those eyebrows shaved off. Okay.
Whoa.
I look, I'm just throwing that out. He said it. He said an isolate. I've heard.
C4's a hack that should be picked up from QSL.
Like all of the above.
Well, the thing about C4 is they've never played against teams like when they're trying at their hardest.
2,000 damage dealt.
Which is why I think like they can do good in Titans, but when it hits PMPL or PMSL qualifiers, they're gonna fumble.
Going to be played 2 more times, so C4 looks to be the heavy favorite already.
They really do. You know, the interesting stat for me is in addition to all of the damage and the elims, obviously, they didn't get shot much. I'll talk about that in just a second, but first, let's check out some of the other top performers. We saw Valic getting a lot of shout-outs during that last game. He put up a lot of elims for his team, and ultimately was Mr. Utility, bringing 13 grenades with him to the battlegrounds. That's a lot, my friend, for one individual. But focusing back on C4 for just a moment, they only took like 300 damage that whole game, so they were outputting 7 times more damage than
might be the go, dude.
and that is a formula for success.
What's the prize pool here? There's no prize pool here, but the top 4 goes to the next tournament to where the prize pool is.
Wow, so let's take a look at this game. C4 leading the charge. Mazexis, nice to see them in second. And you pointed out Golden Eagles earlier. In fifth, they had a heck of a game.
Yeah, heck of a game for them.
Good game for
Just
C4
kinda
M's
being
license.
proactive, you know. They had two options, either turtle up and wait for the end game, but instead they were proactive and tried to get some
Old
additional
gangsters? Who the
eliminations,
fuck
as we
was
can see
that?
right there, 6. So already a good start compared to their last lobby, where I think they had 6
Control 0
eliminations in
points.
total after like 3 weeks. So definitely a different squad here. I told you, they're hungry. They're hungry. There's only enough room for one bird of prey. I'm gonna keep saying that all night.
So Golden Eagles, are they going to do it, or will the Hawks make it through? That's the question. They're relatively close, 3-6, PB. I like that. Your pick, those Sentinels. You tried to switch it up. I got a little bit worried. I said, why? They're still in it, man. And look, 5th place. That's not bad.
Not bad at all. I gotta say, though, my focus when I look at this isn't so much on the Premier teams who kind of cleaned up in this first game. I'm looking at Control, man. They came in the #1 overall seed from the Challenger division. 10 bonus points coming into match 1. They were one of just a few teams to put up a goose egg in the first
Did you
game,
just meow
and they
for
have
me,
gone from
Pookie?
#1 all the way to #7 in the first game. So they've got to turn it around and figure things out in a hurry.
Yeah, which is interesting because
Top
they
my goat,
placed
second
ninth.
Pairboy.
There's a lot of early engagement.
That's
You
Pairboy
placed
top
ninth,
goose.
but without any
Pairboy top goose to
eliminations,
goat
and
order.
you barely had any damage. Only 248 total, which matches that of F29 Reborn, who was the first team eliminated with 214. So a lot
Pookie,
of
answer
questions
me out
there
for
we'll be
me
going
again.
through.
Unless
But
you want me to
ninth
Watch
edge
out.
aggressively to
Dave,
you.
Can you
and, I think
stop
the
talking
biggest storyline
sometimes?
here, right, is
Holy
going to be
shit,
Zuko
bro.
Daisy Reflex, who
You
with that
just
split drop didn't
don't
earn
stop
anything.
yapping,
They're
brother.
eliminated early on. They stick with the 5 points they
You're
got.
like
for
all
dropping
my
out.
exes, dude.
Yeah, and you know, 5 more games to go. It's definitely doable.
Oh, fuck, you're never gonna hear me again.
Oh man, Pookie, come back. I'm sorry, Pookie. Pookie, no. Pookie. Pookie, Pookie, unmute yourself. Pookie.
Obviously, they didn't get that end game.
Why don't you come back?
One, but if they could just drop together and try to avoid the early game fights, allow
Is it 6
themselves
matches?
some
Yeah,
time
6
to get some
matches.
weapons to even take the engagement, I can see them doing a little better here tonight.
Yeah, it's risky, right? When it comes to BR, is
That
you
is for
drop
me
with another
to
team,
join your VC?
literally
No.
right there on your heels. If they get to the building before you,
I got Juancho
before you-
here.
I mean, you're kind of toasted.
Juancho,
That ended up
right?
being
Right,
the
you're
case.
here, Juancho?
Granted, for XEZ, like, why didn't he just have a little bit more patience? There was an engagement going down. There was a very real chance he could have got away. He makes the
Juancho,
move.
don't see the
He's
worst
worried about being
Instagram
caught
post
out
I've ever
in
seen
the
in my
open,
life.
but I think in that moment, he might have had a chance to stay alive.
Frick you.
Discipline might have
Check
paid
the
off
chin
there.
chat.
Granted,
Not the chin
in a
chat, but the
possible
prize picks
situation,
chat.
we saw his teammate who actually had a gun get taken down in a 1v2
What?
shortly after that. I want to move
All right, chat,
forward
hit the
to
like
go
button.
to Aces, who I think played fairly well, PB, and Team Aces again taking out SLR, but they were very aggressive, weren't they? They wanted to finish them off, and they chased them for a long time, ultimately hurting them in the end.
It really did. It seemed like they got a bit
Hope the
out of
Stranger
position
PG
there,
makes
and
it. They've been
as they
around
went
What the
forever
fuck?
and never anything.
They kind of got out into no
I feel like
man's land. They
has
rotated,
Stranger
someone had
BD
players
made
go all
a
the way out to the
PMPL
center of
before?
kind of a grassy field and say, yeah, maybe we don't chase them all the way through.
No.
But that was
No?
right when the other team started
Dude, they're
rotating.
just like the
Mm-mm.
longest lasting
Started
like
getting shot
team
up
that
from a
just
number
never
of
gets
different
better.
sides, had to regroup, and ultimately probably kept them from a better rotation and a better spot in the circle. So that aggressiveness I like,
Who?
and I like the fact that they got on the board early
The
on.
fuck are you
Like,
doing?
Pookie!
ultimately, with them
Dude,
being one of
chat,
teams
the
that
fraud
did
is
not
here,
have
bro.
bonus points coming
You
into
can only
tonight,
farm the
they've
Tom
gotta
and
play
NA,
a
bro.
bit conservatively because they got to finish high in the ranks as well as collect those elim points.
All I'm saying,
in order to
Sixless,
move on.
I
you didn't
cursed
post
him.
about
I
C4 doing good
cursed
today,
you.
and they're
Putting
doing
on
good.
such
I'm
a
just
strong
saying.
performance
Bro.
in game number one. That was one
I
point
was
wanted to
too
make
high,
sure
bro.
that
I
we
was
go.
too
You
hype.
guys were talking about, like,
I forgot.
momentum and getting things going.
I didn't even view
The
part of the
Premier
next
teams
day. Y'all got
have
like
done
50
so,
points,
and
bro.
they came in with those 5
Poop,
bonus points.
are you
So
playing with
it
C4,
pays to be
Pookie?
one of the first teams to
No,
get it
bro,
going
why?
because there's so many games afterwards in order
Sure.
to just
I
hang
feel
on
like
and
you're
have that
playing
momentum
with them.
build. So I'm looking at this next game as absolutely
What?
crucial for the rest of the lobby.
I think
Right
so,
now.
right? Miramar.
Are they
plus,
winning?
Given the fact Miramar is also
Mhm.
another map that's going to be repeated tonight. It's going to be played twice. So,
Let
a
JP
good
join your
indication of how
server?
well the team
Nah.
was going to do was off of map 1. C4 clearly dominated, along with the top 5. You can throw them in the mix. Miramar is also going to be a good representation. How
Why is it so
tonight
funny,
ends
Coops?
up
Do you know
going. For
JP,
you,
huh?
Dave, though, you shouted out Lotus
That's
early
funny.
on.
Someone
In fact,
sent me
that was
his
your prediction
his
to
interview,
take
and
map
he had a
number
mask
1.
on.
And
Yeah,
fair
that
enough,
shit
they
was
get
funny,
2
bro.
points. You mentioned early that they, or at least at top of show,
So
that they
troll.
averaged around 680 or 600 something damage per game, which is pretty impressive. This time around, they get 785, so they're around the same number that they
Yeah,
had
when are we on
averaging.
that
But I
battle?
ask you, do you think that's enough though to make it in
Bro,
the top
whenever
4 move to Premier
I
Finals?
get to my
Because
PC,
in
bro.
game number 1, it wasn't.
Yeah, and that's my fear, you know, kind of chatting with all these
I think you're
teams
back
in
in
the
NA.
Challenger division, chatting with
Yeah, I'm back
Sixless,
in LA.
Lotus,
I'm
looking
not
at
back
their
in, like,
previous lobbies,
with my
these
PC
teams
and
were
shit.
at the top when it comes to elimination eliminations. But then the game plan, or at least what I gathered here tonight, is to play slow,
Man.
steady, play the edges.
Coops versus
In my
Buggy,
mind,
CQC,
that's a
who
little
wins?
opposite of what got them here in the first place when it comes to a
Ooh.
heavy elimination squad. So
I don't know, bro. I don't remember the
changing
Buggy
up
clip.
the secret recipe here, the secret sauce too much, and they just play
Oh,
their game
remember.
on what got
Who had
them
a
in the
mask
first place.
on?
And I can see them
JP47
definitely
had a
bouncing
mask
back
on his like
Wait, what
interview.
Buggy?
Go here.
Oh, 100%.
Well,
You know,
that
I
was
just raised
song.
the question. We look at their stats a little bit deeper. I mean, 5
Oh.
eliminations per game, honestly, is pretty good. I would have to say, and that damage per game actually is up to 1,200.
No,
which is,
I think it's talking
which is
about
quite nice.
when
we look at this PB, and overall, though, for Lotus,
when
do
I
you
got
think
ran
this
over
is
by
enough, like I
that
asked PB,
Zuko
or
guy.
like I asked Dave, do you think this is enough for them to make it out?
You know, when I look at the stats, I only look at their placements, baby. And
Bro.
that's what's going to be putting them into the final
What?
standings
You're
here in
fan.
the spot that they want to be in. You
Sorry,
look
babe.
at the leaderboards there. We're seeing teams like C4, like Mazexis, really get those positions secured early on. So we're going to need to see teams put out on the elims.
Yo, have you
They're gonna
played
need to step
Lethal
it up.
Company?
I'm going to need to see
Well, you were over there?
7, 8,
And-
9 elims. A couple
No,
of
I
different times
haven't
for some
even heard
these
of it
teams.
until
So the
my
5,
my
that's
brother told me
cool.
about
If
it.
they can average that, it might
my
work
ankle
out,
hurts.
but there's such a gap to cover already that we're going to need to see
We
some
need to play it
standouts,
when you get
maybe
to
a
your
chicken
PC,
dinner
dude.
with some big elims. But again, with 6 games, that's 6 different opportunities.
Honestly, I don't
for
want to play
other
with you if
teams
I'm
to
being
go
honest,
and
dude.
We'll see if there's any point
What
sponges
the heck?
tonight
You don't
to
mean
soak
that.
up maybe 2 or 3 chicken dinners, but we won't know that for some time to come.
So, Dave, there was something pointed out by PB. He said C4 remained relatively quiet throughout all of map 1, okay? And C4, right, Hot Juke's
I think
favorite
Enigma
team
cast
out
games
there.
2 and
Look at
3.
Archum once again. What is it about
And then he
C4,
cast
though?
game
They
6,
stay
so we got
quiet,
Enigma
they
next.
pop off at endgame. They clearly know
Let's
something we
go.
don't know. Now, when it comes to BRs, I like to say that you get the bulk of your eliminations in that end game, in that chaotic, open zone that we just saw in a hayfield.
Yeah.
You think C4 planned that? Is that where they capitalized? Is that where their strength is?
Since you knew Monarch, right? Did he ever play
play
comp? Yeah, he used to play comp back in the day.
The zones, the circle shifts were chaotic here on game number 1. It was hard shift after hard shift.
Poncho.
But when it comes to C4, they dropped in Nova,
Yeah.
Military Base Island, the only team, the furthest team away from zone number 1, by the way.
Do it,
What did
Jiggle.
they do? They just went straight to Yasnaya. They
I
held
can
it
club with
down.
no
Chat,
hands.
he asked that to a
Zone
child.
blessings, and then once
Coops,
they
this
popped
Coops
out
guy.
of Yasnaya, they moved out.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, he's older than
Nice.
you. What do
If you look
you
at it, when it comes to rotation,
Nah,
of
you're
course
weird,
they were able
dude.
to hit their shots and the team
This
comes
Coops
from
guy's so
point.
fucking
But
weird,
when I
bro.
look at other teams that
My
got
bad,
eliminated
my bad.
early, they were going zigging and zagging all over the place, kind of reacting according to the zone, and they didn't really.
What team, though? He
feel as
played for,
confident rotation
Pittsburgh
when it comes to
Knights.
C4. A lot
He
of
played for
confidence in
Method.
You can play with me.
That's my point here.
Hey, zig and zagging, I get it. Sometimes I'm walking straight to the gym, then I to the gym, then I zigzag over to Panda
Did you
Express.
say
I don't know how
the
it
gym?
happens. It happens. PB, rapid fire. Who you going with for this game?
You know, I liked a lot of the teams in game number 1, but if I had to pick
Oh,
one,
hell
I'm
no.
going with Mazexis. I like the style. I like their
Sure.
commitment. I like the fact they knew they got to secure their circle. Mazexis is my choice for game 2.
I like that, and they know they need to be back in top.
But
four
has
if
one
they
ever
wanna,
put out a
succeed,
montage?
Right, moving forward. Dave, what about you?
I don't know,
I'm going
dog.
with Mazexis too.
Probably.
Let's see.
Wow.
Two of us calling them Mazexis. Listen, game 1, they were popping
think I
off.
follow-
It was looking
maybe.
pretty good.
He
I
should-
can see them
I feel like
easily
he
doing the
has
same
it,
thing
like-
here on Miramar.
I hope they do, man. Mazexis,
Why
a
isn't Dave
team that,
Castro,
again,
he's
we
way
wanted
better than others
so
than
much
him?
from
He's-
them in the
does PUBG
Premier
PC,
League,
I
but we
think? Yeah.
just didn't get it. They've had great seasons before that, but Season 4 just wasn't theirs. But they can still turn that around. As far as I go, I'm going to keep it consistent. I'm going
Bro, they
back to
fake
back with
tricked me,
C4.
bro.
Hey, tonight they are looking to prove a point. And there's some meta to that, by the way. Remember, the final game, game number 4 last week, in week number
About what?
3, there was some love being shown to them while they were on
They
the
have, like,
ground
a
leading out. okay?
tournament.
They remembered that. They took it personal just like
He wanted me
MJ.
to sub.
They want revenge. So we're going to be heading into map number 2. It's Miramar. Without further ado, Enigma, Dave, take it away.
What is going
It's
on?
true now, dude.
Game number 2. What a night. Game number 1. Super exciting here, Enigma. Before we get into game number 2, I got to ask you, thoughts on game number 1, my man?
I thought I was watching Death Race or something. I mean, everyone was kind of just sending it through the hills north of Yasnaya into the city just for it to hard shift out to the west side. And one note I'd like to make is that you talked about earlier about teams like Mazexis and C4. You know, C4 landing at Yasnaya, but taking a proactive move earlier on in those circles to kind of set themselves up for success. If it were to hard shift off, and these teams that are playing that more reactionary style, in my eyes, it's a little bit too early maybe into those zones of having
This is the amount of viewers in the Titan channel. Chat, y'all gotta stay in chat more. We gotta keep the numbers up. We gotta get more viewers in the Titan channel. We gotta show them we're the superior. Chat. Alright?
SLR, you know, one really
This
bad
has
game,
95 viewers only.
like momentum and confidence.
Bro, I average like 600.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
SLR, like game number 2, what do you want to see from them here?
I mean, you're on a
Kidding,
bit of a
just
cold
kidding,
streak,
bro.
especially coming out
I'm sure
of
you average more than that.
qualifiers.
Who's
Who's
playing that?
Finals. Coming into this, I
Who's
hope
playing that we
they
know?
had some sort of good
C4,
gameplay when it
Mazexis.
comes to scrims and stuff like that. I know we had a bit of a break going over the holidays and
Mazexis
stuff like
is
that.
Nate,
But this
Zuko,
team,
Valic,
you know, like there's a lot of
and,
time
like,
for them
Quan.
to be able to kind of iron out the mistakes maybe
Who's
they
this
had
gold-
in Premier, but
Golden
there's
Eagles
challenges
name?
now. A lot of
No
these
clue.
teams, the 12 teams that are qualified
Complete
to
random.
this finals portion from challengers, all of them I see are on a hot streak.
This
while
2 in
all
NA
of
though.
these
This is
Premier
tier 2
were
NA.
bottom 4. They weren't really feeling it. Thankfully, to my surprise, especially C4 being the squad that had won last round, 3 out of the 4 on the leaderboard are Premier teams. So I'm interested to see what these sort of challenger teams are able to come into and prepared for coming into this Miramar match.
Hot streak, like Hot Jukes picking C4
Oh.
to win game number 1. Am I right? But SLR, they're
Yeah.
gonna be
Man,
well
fuck this, I'm gonna go watch
posed
the
in
Bucks
Lotus
play.
Lotus Esports, one of those
Don't name me,
challenger
baby,
teams that,
please.
Wait,
I was kind of hyping up
okay.
because they put out a ton of
I wanna watch
damage
basketball
in
right now.
their respective lobby here, so
He said
SLR,
low-key.
hopefully they have enough time to
No,
get
Trae
some
Young, no
gear
points?
this time around,
What?
It's over.
weapons and some utility and
No
some
points
armor.
at all.
Trae Young has no
Wait a
points.
second.
Hold on.
And bring the fight here, because if they can get a fight going and win a couple trades, then they could be looking good. I mean, that's exactly what we have
Or maybe
been
not
chatting
updated
about. Like
on the
SLR, they just kind of need that one
Wait, Trae Young just
fight
has
to
0 points, but he also has only 6 minutes so far.
direction,
It's
you know,
okay. It's only 6 minutes.
They just believe in their gameplay. So we'll see if that fight ends up erupting. Strangers BD, another interesting drop.
Oh.
Game number 1, remember they dropped Kameshki completely opposite
Can you
from
lower
everybody else.
the way
This
you
time
eat
around,
chips?
Guess where they are. Guess where they are.
What?
I think it was Impala or something on the east. I'm not too
A rip
sure.
the Sen guy did.
They are far. All right, they are
Wow.
far. But we'll get back to that because C4 Pain right out here. But the Tommy
Let's just
gun,
be can flash just me and get more views, and so can
Sentinels right
6.
here. It's a
What?
big fight.
Yeah, and I mean,
I'm
I
good.
expect that they had seen
Coops
a
can do
solo
that. Coops can
player
test that
land.
one out.
They didn't have that golden Murado from Hacienda just south of them, but not too sure what was going on with the game plan of Sentinels. Really,
Dude,
Joey,
Coops.
I believe it was, kind of being the top front
What?
for his
Realistically,
squad last map. They didn't really pop
How much
off
longer
too
do you
much,
see
but,
yourself playing
I mean, any
PUBG
sort of
Mobile?
eliminations is good at this stage of the game. We are
I got
only
2
into
more
the
in me.
second match
2 more
of the
years?
day. It
Or
is
2 more
Miramar,
splits?
and this is kind of the map I kind of related to.
Years,
Endgame,
bro,
where A
years.
lot of these
Years?
teams kind of know.
Alright.
Damn, bro, get a fucking life.
Certain zones play out. Sandhawks that
Huh?
at Wild.
Huh?
I mean, you're kind of just hoping.
Alright,
that the
so if
zone
you
is
have
Josh
two-
is still in school and
these
you're like
teams on
19?
this map, I'm hoping.
Babe, it's a
They're
joke.
able to kind of
Yeah,
clean
yeah,
it up
now it's a
coming into
joke,
the later
huh?
half, because we only have 6 matches.
It was
to
a
play. It's
joke,
not
but
like
then you
have
take it
those
to heart,
3
you
weeks
fucking
of
bitch. Fuck you.
qualifiers. It's just tonight, and you have to be in that
That's
top
right, that's
4.
right.
and you and
Alright, if
PB,
you don't make
you're
Worlds
stressing
next year
that
with your
up.
team, do you
Not
switch teams
only are you
for
playing
your
that
last
first,
year?
second, third place positioning if you were
No.
making those
NGX
finals.
forever.
Well, there's also
Say
that
AJ still there?
PMSL slot.
Alright, valid,
I mean,
valid.
that thing is worth its
Do you have to
weight
say that
in
that's in the
gold
contract
my
or
eyes,
something?
because limited
Message to group chat right now. You can
come
tell
and
us the
prove
truth.
himself. And I think that's why we're seeing teams like C4, Mazexis, Golden Eagles even really put in the work.
Alright,
compared to maybe
Coops,
some of
flash
these
that
other
hog.
teams in that first match of, hey,
Alright.
we're wanting to play for that slot because
Why are you
there's
so
a chance
weird?
that you
Why
could
is your
be
chat so
going, if it
weird?
is a land
4th
event,
time is the charm,
to the
Coops. This
international
will be
stage
Coops'
as
4th
a
time at
beginning
Worlds
roster
next year.
even for some of these squads.
4 times to the
beautiful.
charm
And
for
honestly,
making
that-
finals.
That is where careers
To be fair,
start.
the
Yeah,
PMGC
you
West
think
does
about
not
it,
count.
that's exactly where it begins, right here, right
So
now. You're
that counts
just
as
third
Worlds.
time will be
making it to
third.
that next level.
Like
Definitely
half-
counts.
That's like half Worlds,
No, bro.
though. So, like,
Bro, it doesn't even count though. I'm playing against EU only in Turkey.
But we'll see Sentinels legendary right
What's
here.
in
Yeah,
EU
that's
still, but
half
not in
Worlds.
EU.
It's Westworld.
Oh.
Yeah, America's
Team
teams
GC
there.
West does not count. Huh?
Yeah, the Tom teams there in America's.
Using their numbers just too strong. Right there.
Yeah.
Paying with the VSS to the hip fire.
Damn! DBS,
popping off here,
OP.
and C4 flushing out the Sentinels, one of the strongest contenders in the lobby right here. Gonna set them back a couple pegs. They did get one elimination, but C4 have 4. So it looks like Bond was flushed out of there, but yeah,
Rip Bond.
interesting engagement here to start off the Miramar match.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a little unfortunate seeing Bond get thirsty there. He did get one elimination to his name, but you had the man advantage. You kind of knew where most of the players were at. Would like to see that maybe cleaned up in the later half of the matches tonight. But C4, I mean, they were the squad that popped off game 1. They did have 4 players alive, though, going into that later half of the game with the zones. But now, I mean, you do have the 4 eliminations.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a squad like that to kind of play more passive, play more reserved into the late game. Or maybe other teams will start losing players as the zones move on. And I mean, we can see right now Golden Eagles, stuff like that. They're just kind of rotating. A lot of these squads, though, I want to get your opinion on it. The early rotations.
Yeah.
And chasing people. Do you rotate center zone, Dave, or you feel like you can go for that? Because you and PB talked about.
He's just tapping whatever you're tapping.
Driving down players and stuff
My
like
bad,
that.
bro.
And I kind of had the same scoop of I'm not like.
I'm watching.
Oh, you didn't. I
remember.
like the early game aggression when you know that
Honcho.
there's probably a low chance of a team being
Mhm.
near you. You know, for the
You
potential
forgot to
third
say the
party.
thing that I
But
said to
as
say
the
to
zones
me when I
continue to
joined,
pop,
like
those
what,
odds
like
just
you know,
kinda
when I
against you, sort of say,
Salam
if you get
alaikum, habibi.
aggressive on a pull up, you're probably gonna get.
Alaikum salam.
Game number 1. So I think when it comes to early game, just straight up 4v4s,
This
and
guy.
you got all the intel. You know there's a squad in that compound.
So we're
you
back
know
in the
there's
States,
nobody
bro.
near
So I'm
you.
like,
I think go for it. You know, you
Maybe
gotta
it's a
go
guy, you know.
for it,
Yeah.
You know, because then you're just kind of leaving the zones to chance, I guess you could say. And if you could kind of get a couple elimination points, like C4,
What?
Huh?
they got 4 early game. That's equivalent to a 4th place finish. So they're already, in my eyes, having a
Yep.
great start to game number 2 when it comes to points.
Yeah. And I think eliminations are going to be the key here tonight. It's going to be the squads that
Yo,
can
Coops, try to
consistently
download
put
a
numbers
betting
up on
app
the board.
so you
And
can put in my
unfortunately,
code.
last game, a team that's more of my fan
Huh?
favorite, along with, SLR.
trying to download a
uh,
betting app so
my
you can
top
put in my
team
code.
pick is
Oh.
Blue Tiana.
No,
I mean, they
what
had,
the
those few elimination
Why
points,
not,
but
dude?
unfortunately, they're just 3-man.
Fuck you and your code.
For this match as well. And this is a squad.
Is this
had
the real
pleasure
Telly
you
in
and I had
the
seen in
Titans
PMCO.
chat thing?
Team
Probably.
that's
Has he got his
improved
Lazarus profile
throughout the
pic?
tournament play and stuff like that. I'd
Yeah.
expect them nonetheless to be improving still and
Why
being
is he
able to
watching
be here
this?
in the challenge.
Telly
finals
says
tonight,
he's
but
ready for
unfortunately,
next year.
we're gonna
Wait,
see
what if I get
that
Telly in my
playing?
team, bro? Fuck it. I'll get Telly in my my tier 2 PSF team.
And then buy out Coops. It's over.
And then buy out Coops?
Yeah.
Yeah, putting Coops and Telly in the same team. W shit.
I'm not gonna tell you ever again in my
What
life.
if I
bro.
just gamble really hard and win every single time and become a multi-millionaire and pay you thousands upon thousands of dollars to play for NA again?
Early on, looks like Jin is kind of getting tapped away right there now on
It will definitely work. I mean, that's the main reason he left.
in the front
For the
line,
fucking
trying to
money.
cook a
Like if I was
win,
giving you
bro.
like 10K a month, bro, would you come back?
You can't win with Freak. Freak is ass.
Going back to that early
Would I
phase,
play-
4 points, so they have some room to work with here. Of course, they don't want to get taken out this early.
Get a
Depends.
Haji for Freak, dude.
But if they do, they got some points.
Depends
to
if
go
I want you in my
with
team.
them here.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
So let's see what they can do here. Payne,
All right.
Honcho, who even are you, bro?
utilizes this weapon so many
Dude, I'm
times
your
before.
fucking anchor, buddy.
Switch it out.
I made you.
You're like
Spot the enemy.
1 year older than me. What do
All
I
right.
mean?
So Coops, you have to play with Telly, Juancho, and Baby Tang in NA for a
What the
year.
fuck did I do?
You lost me at
Yeah,
home.
that's everything is blue team.
You lost me at one.
For a year.
What the heck?
For a year. But you get paid 10K a month. Do you take the offer?
Oh,
no.
Somehow
No,
hell no.
I mean, they were
I'm not-
down,
I'm
I
not
believe,
doing
just
that.
a
I wanna play with
solo of
Coops.
Jin, stuck the res.
You wanna do it for 10K
Yes.
a year?
And then I think a major part.
That- you said a
of
month.
Blue
You said a
team
month,
That's
bro.
I
right.
meant month, yeah, a month. I
Control
meant month.
and
10K a month.
I mean, this is the team that
Would
was
you do
Yes,
it?
bro.
before any match.
Hell yeah, I'd do
those
that.
10 bonus
W
points.
shit.
Now, I mean, only
I
has
bet.
two-
All right, let me
10K
gamble real quick.
too.
Let me gamble real quick, Doug.
Yeah, it's a rough one. And
Yo,
Tiana
let me
looks
get
like,
lucky.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
be in
get
the team
lucky
for
real quick.
1 month, buddy.
Yeah.
We do have the intel on C4, so we'll keep tabs on that one because Lotus Esports out here. Looks like they were able to accomplish a couple eliminations, but Team Aces. we
Oops, I'm
saw
gonna
a game
fuck
where
so
they
good, dude.
Extremely aggressive
What?
here. They were able to
Huh?
take out
What'd you
duo
say?
from SLR. Now it looks like they're going to be in
Coops, when the
mix
fuck
of
are you at
Golden
your
Eagles.
PC,
Golden
dude?
Eagles, they
Fuck.
love Miramar, you know
I have
why?
a
Because they
gaming
are so
computer.
good
Maybe I
at
can
just
run it
taking
on that.
control of the high ground.
Oh.
This is their bread and butter. I
Gaming
know
Then why the
laptop.
fuck are you being a
but
little
we've seen them
B-word?
play this
You're like,
position
no, I
multiple
can't. You need a
times here, so
PC.
they're
I don't want to play with you if I'm being
this
honest.
split that they
Damn.
put down right now.
Yeah, and some of these players, it seems,
Why were
are a
people
lot
accusing
more
C4 cheating
comfortable
for?
playing alone
Because
compared to
they didn't have
Rob,
GAC
you know,
or anything.
C899.
And then
playing
they were
by
just
his
winning
own,
against
somehow
like
killing the
teams in like a
building,
6
actually
game
getting
tournament.
a
So
bit of a strong arm nade to open it up, Dave. Now, unfortunately,
That's what
the
people
rest of
were,
the squad is still part of the
yeah.
back giving Overwatch, but is going for the thirst here.
and also because one of the players play with a phone that like was Android and has built-in aim assist.
In the front lines. Look like they're trying to prioritize getting picked up on their squad
Actually?
mate over
Yeah.
here, but the Golden Eagle is 8.
Because there's no
99 in the
device
front
like
lines with the
you could play on your
DPS,
your
locked
iPad
loaded
and shit in
buttons.
Titans.
Whoa, from behind with the Tommy gun. That was unexpected. And now 122 trying to get on out of harm's way right here. So the Golden Eagle is kind of falling apart at the seams here. Getting surprised from that off angle, but let's see 122 peeking the doorway with the AKM. Huge shot.
Maybe his voice so annoying. What's annoying about it?
It's all up to Goat 69. What can they do here with their UMP? The
Who's
smokes
voice?
are providing some cover for the time
You
being.
said Nemo.
They're playing a huge off angle right now. for
Wow,
the
you
squad
saying
mates
that
to
'cause it's
really
white, huh?
explore the different
Yeah, you just hate the whites
aspects of
guys.
this
Look what's
warehouse
going
to really have some room to work with here, and it's paying off.
on. What up?
dividends.
1v1?
Not to 1v1 here. They can
Yeah, I mean, it's 1v1.
How
did- how's
this fight so freaking close, bro?
Players. I think he's still playing that little bit of a spoiler
This
Overwatch,
dude's our
but
ass.
unfortunately, Aces is still there. Goat 69 is kind of, I believe he's doing a little bit of a cook with the nade.
What are these
trying to get
names,
that
bro?
finish,
Not
doesn't
the
get it.
Overwatch.
And I mean, this is kind of spelling disaster.
12 bullets, bro. What is he
Challenge
looking
Golden
at,
Eagles,
dude?
It takes 5 or 6
Ah.
seconds to cook that
Why is he-
nade, Dave.
why is he
Getting
looking
a
at that
reset
one?
like
He's
that
looking at his
is
team
not
getting
what you're
mated.
wanting to allow happen.
Why is he looking at his team and not like where the guy would
That
peek at,
revive,
right?
but
Like,
T44
They got
also
naded,
playing
GG,
this
good game.
Overwatch position.
playing the Overwatch, but with only 12 bullets. I mean, what are we doing up here at this point? Only
GG.
12 bullets. Go 69.
What the
the
Is
fuck?
it a
What?
mistake?
What?
Pre-cooked just a little
Huh?
too much,
What's
but
going
the
on?
UMP
Chat, is there real chat?
right to the
Chat.
dome.
This is a moment of history, chat.
Golden Eagles
Take a picture.
to get the revives and the
The
resales
drop
here.
shot, bro.
Their squad mate
No
up front
way.
line
What am I
Tommy
watching?
gun drop shot, but Goat 69 did get the heal off. We cannot discount the anchor position on the high ground enough here, but only 12
Bro,
bullets. I'm not
what
sure
the- Oh
how
my.
they affect here.
He made himself to
Bruh.
1
Doing a lot of
HP.
damage to themselves.
Hey, yo, Coops, what are your thoughts on what you're
This fight
watching?
is back
Chat,
and forth.
Coops
I think
MVP
I
in this
like that
region.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
He naded himself?
wait a
He
second,
naded
what?
himself?
He
Wait.
self-naded himself?
He self
What?
Oh
Back to
my
bro.
god.
Not
Chat,
really
get
why.
me out of this viewer party. I'm gonna go watch basketball, dude. Fuck.
I guess they get 3 eliminations.
Fuck. Get off for the day. Cool.
Yeah,
What would you do if that was you, dude?
I'm not watching this, bro. I'm leaving. Goodbye, goodbye.
No, baby, don't leave me with this guy. No.
Hey,
He
Trae Young has
definitely
6
left.
points now.
He
Trae Young
can't hear
has-
in-game, dude.
Trae Young has 6 points
He will
now.
Let's fucking go! My goat. Never doubt the fucking goat.
Never doubt him.
But now T44 able to group
Never
up
doubted
with
him
this
at
squad.
all.
Wait, Mizex is all dead, bro?
Some loot, some ammunition.
What the fuck was the Kofi? I look away for
Out
2
here. But
seconds,
yeah,
bro.
I mean, I was surprised with the back and forth and how long.
Oh
this
no,
fight
why are they
was
doing bro like
able
this?
to play out here. Here's Goat 69's first attempt, trying to get the grenade. 3 grenades.
My goat.
That was
Goat
nice.
69, my goat.
That was nice.
Dude, my baby girl
Wait,
Coops left, man.
The kill feed right here.
That was nice.
Culprit? Wait, did Culprit 1v4 them? Wait, Mizex just got 1v4'd.
Got that high ground.
Bruh.
When your heart rate's
Don't be-
180. I mean,
Don't be shaking too much. I'm not too sure. I mean, a lot of people play with gyro and stuff like that. So if you're trying to line it up through doorways and stuff like that, if you're shaking, it definitely.
Who the fuck is
happens like
Culprit,
that.
guys?
Unfortunately, you'd rather have that happen, you know, in a scrim and not, you know, a 6-game finals tourney play.
Go
with
69? Dude,
PMSL
facts.
on the line and stuff like that, and good chunk of change if you're to finish top 3. So really unfortunate to see. And for that team, I mean, I'd like to just
Good
say it's Golden
chunk of
Eagles trying to get more
change.
control with their nerves and stuff like that, being a premier team and kind of.
How you ate yourself twice? That's impressive. Like, not just once, but twice.
You really just hate.
In
seeing
the
it.
exact same
it's
moment, bro.
and,
Like,
definitely a luck of stroke for the Golden Eagles.
He's competing
T44
from Europe,
actually-
the
Bro
team
is not
This
the
is
grenadier.
what helped them there because
Yeah.
of
Really
course
thinks
they
he's
didn't
the
know the
Grenadier.
basis, but we knew T44 like
He was the Grenada.
provide the support from up there.
That's part Spanish, if you know what I mean. What?
So the presence
Huh?
was
What?
definitely a factor. But Team Ace is doing a great job at just making sure the fight
What
was
do you
in
for
I need
by
some fucking
TFC
money. I
member,
need
by
more
the
money
way?
in my
Yeah.
fucking
of
PayPal right now.
Team44. So that awareness right there was also impressive. But getting into the match here, the old gangsters, one of the
Culprit
Destiny
Jamaican
betting
Warriors,
like,
looks they're trying to
damn,
make
dude, are we
Not
going to
bad.
hell because we're betting?
Team Fierce.
Yes.
Yeah, and I mean, they're
But we're gonna
look
unfortunately
like
very
players,
good.
Kidu actually kind of ISOing himself out in this 1v1
I mean, if we're gonna go to
situation,
hell
the team's
anyways
trying to
for
scramble
betting,
in, and, I mean,
so
this
might
is
as
complete
well
mayhem
just
in
keep
a
doing
sell our
it.
soul and get more
warehouse in
money.
the center of the zone.
Honestly, true. Like, does anyone know where to sell your soul? Like, I would have sold it so long ago.
Like, do I gotta go to a pawn shop or am I
Like-
going to a sell shit?
Like, where do I gotta go?
How much you offering? Hmm? How much you offering?
Like-
Trey Young with 8 points? Let's fucking go!
Gonna need to work together here. Let's hope they don't get caught off guard by bot.
Are you
4.
acoustic
They're
or something,
on
Six?
the little
Yeah.
spread.
Dude.
That crossfire going here. It's definitely a counter to the DBS.
Oh,
They were able to take them down. So the old gangsters, just a duo, teamwork, their ability to work in tandem.
Oh no.
To flush out these angles.
Multi-top.
It's working here, Enigma.
yeah, and I think
Ignore,
they had a bit
watch
of a
out.
pre-knock onto one of the Fierce
Oh,
members,
chat.
allowing
You just gotta
themselves
awareness
to take
check,
a
chat.
sort of 2v1 fight. I believe one of the players is still by the
Chat, anyway,
compound on
chat.
Hacker,
Kiss
allowing
me,
them
chat.
kind of just outman, even with them being down a player in that situation, being able to outgun their opponents. And unfortunately, the third party comes in at the end. Old Gangsters doesn't pick up that third elimination. But I mean, this match right now with the zone shifts and all this edge fighting is kind of opened up. We could see on the top right, this bottom southern side of the center of the zone. So I'm interested to see where the zone shifts can happen, because a lot of these teams have taken
God damn, I'm fat, bro. I really hate this, bro.
Wide open right
Hmm.
now. Only 9 teams to
Huh?
go. Completely opposite from what we saw
Huh?
in game one. A lot of early game fights
Huh?
here. So, and not only that, a lot of these teams are still
Hmm?
in it. They're down to 1,
Huh?
as you see. They're down to a duo. So, honestly, looking at the numbers,
Like, why
that's a
couldn't
lot.
Aiden Ross, instead of just
Yeah.
wasting the
This game,
13
and they have
million,
the high ground
just
just
give me one?
center. Definitely that
Hmm.
opportunity
Hmm.
come back up on the overall leaderboard. No eliminations so far. I'm gonna point that
Shut
out.
up,
The
dude,
whole
please.
squad up in action.
Chat, who's the best player in this lobby right
And I'm
now?
liking their positioning.
Me.
We could see the zone shift went straight east.
Chat, name the
towards
best player in this
water
lobby.
compound.
The
And
entire
a lot of
lobby.
these teams that opted to
This
take
is
the
best
we
tournament. This
can't.
is
I'm
tier
Oh,
looking at
Fishy.
2.
Lotus, I'm looking at
This is tier 2 of NA's best
HC
tournament.
taking a center position, kind of having to force
Fishy.
themselves into the zone a bit more. We do see the Golden Eagles
It's
duo
Fishy.
more off towards Crater Fields on that western side, gonna have to make the rotation in. But now we're
I
starting to get
think
to
the
a
best
point where
player-
even though there's only 9 teams, 26 total players alive, you're gonna start running out of space. You're gonna have to start
Yeah.
shooting your guns, and you're gonna have to start taking these engagements sooner
Hmm.
rather than later. Because I couldn't stress enough about last match. A lot of those teams,
Just because you said,
Indiana's
that's
kind of
what the mask
waited
is.
to
I
rotate
think you
earlier on,
are.
and then for this zone,
Okay.
I'm wanting to see it happen sooner, so you don't have Papa Blue at your back.
Without a doubt, it's Jamie in the.
That's what the
elimination
point
field.
of the
That's a
mask
hot
is.
second.
Do it smash.
OG
or
Old
pass,
Gangsters,
dream.
the decision to take this warehouse last circle paying off
Hello?
big time. This is dead center.
Smash or
I
pass,
do see
dream.
them taking a couple pot shots out there in the distance. If
Dream?
I'm a duo and I got prime real
Yep.
estate,
Pass.
might opt to just chill out a little bit here.
Smash or pass.
Prepare for a defense,
Finisher.
but, hey, you do you.
Or
You do you.
the
Yep.
dude.
We'll see
the
what
dude
ends
that's a
up
chick.
happening. F29 Reborn.
The
Still
dress
gonna be
all
alive
pink.
here this game
Finisher
on
or
the
fin.
Northeast.
Finny.
Pass.
Looking pretty healthy, if I have to say.
Pass!
No eliminations, but still 4. And
You gotta stop getting high, buddy. You acting straight.
definitely need this one out of the game.
What?
One.
What?
You're all of a sudden acting
Yeah, and I
straight.
mean,
It's
this
like
is kinda
messing with
open
your brain or
door. We're
something.
seeing a lot of the teams that are near
What
the
are you
top
ta-
really
you
struggling this
talking
match.
about?
Looking
Fuck.
at C4 and stuff like that. Mazexus being down in that
Sober
13th,
six
14th.
definitely would've
Obviously,
said
C4
smash.
had a lot of eliminations. We'll leave it up to the end. But this is a
Sober
big
six.
opening slot for SLR, who,
Yeah.
you know, kind of fumbled.
Smash or
last
pass?
match. You see Golden
Row
Eagles, who
support.
had a pretty decent performance, still in contention of finishing in that sort of top 3 position.
Hello?
Teams like Hawks. I mean, I know you're a Golden Eagles fan.
Yeah.
But Hawks,
Do you
you
ever
know,
see
maybe
the battles of the
they're
pedos?
wanting
That's
to be
wild.
the big bird in the lobby.
Josh Giddy
Yeah,
solos all
hey,
the pedos,
I
bro.
forgot to ask you, by the way, who do you have winning
Hmm.
this match, game number 2? I know we're
Like,
kinda
if you put all the
looking at
pedos
it,
in the room in a 1v1, I'm pretty sure
based
Josh
on
Giddy just wins.
positioning, based on numbers. If you had to put the stamp, the Enigma stamp, the winner
The Enigma stamp.
I'm pretty sure that it was all fake, actually. I was reading some shit on Twitter.
Was it all fake?
SLR right there.
Yeah, it was like years ago, apparently.
With the blow up, so yeah, SLR.
Social media is crazy.
That's what I
bro.
read.
Let's get an elimination.
Yo, Hawk free win?
The zone shift too, Dave. We see it went just south. Now, obviously, there is, I believe, Hawks on that southern side. They're gonna have to fight for that hill, but
Yo, Trae Young has not scored points in
That's not
Hell
their own little compound zone buildings. Forced now to play what seems, I believe, just mostly an open field, a ridge, and
Man for
I guess
day.
the old gangsters warehouse that they've proven dominant.
Man.
Wait,
My dude's got so many bullets.
yeah, and I almost feel bad thinking of the Golden Eagles.
Why does this guy have 300?
And
7.
times.
Yeah,
Oh my
Like,
god, Fisher's
wow.
not
he
good.
basically
wonder.
spawned
That's
in
what they
with
all
Fishy
him.
live, fishy.
Full 3 gear. I mean, Fishy here.
Fishy
he's got
med.
full
Fisher
3
makes it in.
gear
Fishy
back
med.
You...
Fishy med.
Make it into the
No,
zone.
Fishy
It's
med.
kinda
First
healing
aid.
off.
First aid.
Bro, what is going on?
Fishy.
Chat.
Chat.
It's not real, chat.
Chat fishy.
Chat.
Chat fishy.
Chat. Chat, what the heck? Chat. Chat.
got it.
Chat, no wait, chat.
Just the goat.
Chat, it's going to go. Any
Holy
other
shit.
regular play? Chat, run into stone, chat. What the frick? Chat, just run in, chat. Chat, run in, chat. Oh, chat, it's so dead, chat. It's so over. It's shut over. It's over. There's nothing we can do.
It's still gonna be in the blue zone.
Hey, man, I feel like you just
Why
got
he
better
run?
odds.
Why he run?
Like, running in.
Oh gosh.
Oh, they definitely heard him. Oh, no.
My god, dude, he had the that bandage and then medkit was insane, by the way. Not gonna cap. Thought he was dead. He just knew that shit.
Whoa, why did
Yeah,
they letting
if
this
he'd
guy
given it
play?
maybe a few
Hacker?
seconds
Dude.
as well before coming
Who's
into
They're
the
letting
zone.
hackers
I mean,
play,
Hellcrime is
dude,
starting
over
to
to
stack
that
in
guy,
a little
OG
bit of a
hacker.
ground car, that
Oh
bus, so
shit,
to
he's a
speak,
hacker.
to rotate in, 'cause they're on the edge of zone. It wasn't
Yo,
like
chat-
he
Whoa,
was
dude,
on
you
the
called him
edge.
hacker? 'Cause
He could have
Yo,
had the
Chad, I
legs
think
that
you,
sort of
I think we gotta contact
blinding
Clint, bro.
down,
This guy's name is
right
Hacker.
behind him. I mean, he could
He's
have
definitely hacking right
made
now,
it
right?
into the next zone shift, but unfortunately,
I mean, if his name is Hacker.
we're seeing
And
here, I mean, it
yeah,
looks like
and
Golden
you know, as
Eagles
Honcho
have
say, that's
full
no
set
bueno.
play.
So like, we
Unfortunately,
gotta,
getting eliminated by
he's gotta
Unique
go.
Legacy, who has 3
You know?
players
It's
today, but
Smasher
6
pass.
eliminations, they've looked pretty good for the
Shaquille.
squad.
Looking pretty
Smash.
good, and it looks like now
All
SLR
day, bro.
gonna opt to rotate here into the
Smash or
foothills.
pass.
They do have
Karim
Hellcrime
Abdul-Jabbar.
Down range, and then the Hawks up range, so they're in somewhat of a sandwich. The next circle does shift, and it doesn't favor their current position.
Smash or pass, Magic
any
Johnson,
longer,
but if you
looks like
smash, you have
SLR
to use
setting
no
up a
condom.
defense here. Nice little
Okay.
grenade wall, trying to force Jimmy.
But then he gives you half
So
his,
this is not in the next
his
circle
money.
here, Nick.
Smash.
Yeah, and I mean,
Smash.
they're going to have to make
Aw,
Smash,
man.
dude.
Tonight as soon as Legacy
Smash.
now taking that sort of positioning. They were on the edge of the north side, allowing themselves to take the ridge line behind.
How much
Hellcrime.
money does he
They're
have,
gonna
dude?
force you
That's a
into
lot of
a
money.
sandwich
I'm
position.
taking that
Shit,
shit.
let me
It's gonna be
see.
getting
Fuck
knocked
it,
down,
dude.
and White Eulogy actually opening it
What
up
does he
in
even
the
have?
spot.
What's it? What's it so
Coming
bad
in to take
again?
the spot and zone.
My dude's got the ammunition.
Huh?
Hold them at
What's
bay.
he have
Looks
that's so bad?
SLR with a soft 2-2 split. They are going to be
HIV?
grouping up right now.
Fuck,
Looks like
what
it's
the fuck is that?
1.2 billion?
Okay, I'm
Oh,
taking
yeah,
this
it's mad.
600 million, bro. You're getting
Ran
600
over, and
million.
SLR
Holy
just
shit, bro.
steamrolled
Smash.
here.
Yeah, and one thing I liked is just all of them.
Like,
opted
bro, what
to
are you
kinda
even
stay
supposed
in
to
their
do with
vehicles
1.2
to
billion?
Try to get that sort of run over potential.
600 million.
Kinda
You know I'm doing
force Hellcrime to
600 million?
take the fight, but
Chat,
now,
I'm
I mean, you have
inflating
double advantage.
the
I think
NA
he's got a
scene so
double
hard.
grenade knock at the shot,
I want to
so
find
SLR
4 dudes and fully
$1
function
million
them
dollar
for
NA.
like an entire month. Right, dude? That's what I would do. Some ridiculous shit, bro. I would contract a team for like 10K a month, bro, and like buy them a gaming house and then fly them out for the entire like year.
What's stopping me messaging
It
Magic
would be like
Johnson
it would be,
right
it would
now?
be like a 6-digit contract
Now, is it going to be Unique Legacy?
for them to just play PUBG Mobile all day.
Looks like Gio with the mini will be taking some shots. XCZ just tapped right there before the rotate here, so they're going to be leaving them out to bleed, unfortunately. But look at that, SLR still getting runovers over there, as they are going to be pushing OGs, and they also pushed Unique Legacy, so SLR popping off right now.
Yeah, I mean, they were in the car and they just kept holding the gas down, Dave. They ran completely after Unique Legacy into old gangsters taking
Well,
that 2v2
oh,
fight.
Smash or pass?
F29,
Mark
forced to kinda
Henry.
play this a little bit of a
I don't
ridge.
know who that is.
SLR might be able to get the 3-man reset.
Look him up
here,
right now.
Nope.
giving them the opportunity.
Look
Actually,
up.
looks like Hawks is trying to prevent that.
It's
But the zone shift
a
happens.
wrestler.
This is stage 7. Does center
Look him
from
up,
mid,
please.
but
Trust me.
Hawks
You're not gonna
always
regret it.
having the
I
prime
don't
position
want to.
zone,
You're
able
n-
to watch
You
all
won't
these
regret it.
ridges that
I
these
w-
other
I
duos
won't-
are
I
doing.
You know
won't.
Big.
We're
You know
starting to
Big
see the
Show.
fight unfold.
Uh,
I don't want. Yeah.
F29, the duo.
Smash or pass?
There you go. So
Big
SLR
Show.
can
Mash.
apart from multiple angles right here. Hawks also on the
Oh,
top.
God,
Trying
man.
to clean house over there and get some additional
Yeah,
Smash or pass?
Down to just a solo
Big Daddy V.
from SLR behind the boulder. Could
Smash.
grenade, but their position is going to be compromised. Actually, does pulling up with the UMP.
You know who that is?
one.
Smash all the way.
Formations going over
Smash.
there. They are going to be looting here, though. Meanwhile,
Smash again.
You know who that
Hawks
is,
looking to
dude?
close the gap, looking to get the winner wear chicken dinner here in
Dude.
game number 2.
Dude, Hawk got the
See ya
freest
later.
win of their
Ooh.
life. Holy
What
shit,
they
dude.
said.
Dude,
Look at that. The
I mean,
Hawks
them winning, it's
taking
free every time they got hacks.
number
PMWI
2
player.
here, Enigma.
True.
Yeah, and I mean, this
Yo,
is
he
a
hacking.
squad
Wait,
that
what the
was
fuck?
just the east of SLR playing
Hacks?
sort of high ground
It's all coming
position.
together.
They played it
Oh my
to
God.
made sure not
Oh my
to
God.
Oh my
lose
God.
anyone,
Clint.
trying to get in the
Clint.
way,
Clint.
overzealous
Snap back,
maybe,
yeah.
Clint.
and take those engagements. And what
We
I
gotta
like
get this guy
First
banned. He's
two
hacking.
things
is that
all
they
the
didn't opt
time.
to just stand on
That's
top of
nothing
the
to think
side. They
about
actually
except
decided to
dogs.
rotate behind SLR, recognizing that, hey, all of this side of zone is completely free. They're able to fill it in, pick themselves up a few elimination points at the end, and secure themselves that winner wearing chicken dinner. So I like to see this stuff from them. But Taylor, I
Bring it
gotta
back.
ask your opinion about it. I know my prediction was a little late, but what
all
were
right.
your thoughts on that game?
Hey man, prediction late, better late than never, all right? Plus, it gave you a better chance to be right, given the fact that you had about half the teams already eliminated by the time Dave ended up asking you. So no harm, no foul. No, great game overall, and some teams that didn't really show themselves in game 1, now showing themselves in game 2. You know, Dave, you've been running that joke, and well, sort of a joke, but honestly a real story. There can only be one bird represented today,
Yeah.
whether it's the Hawks or the Golden Eagles. Well, Golden Eagles look strong game 1. Hawks look even better in game 2. They get the victory along with 5 eliminations. What do you owe their success to?
Yeah, I mean, without a doubt, Golden Eagles
Smash
get more
or
damage
pass?
done that game, though. Just
O.J.
saying,
Simpson.
Just saying. But yeah, the Hawks playing that one nice and slow. They had multiple opportunities to just kind of full send there
Smash.
towards the late game, especially with SLR. in the fight line, but instead they had their
He
eye
freaking
on
Where's
slut.
Cubes
kinda
at?
getting the
What
chicken
the
dinner.
fuck? Why you call me a
Points
slut?
for the winner chicken dinner. So,
Good
shout out
dirty
to the Hawks
whore.
right there. Cool like a cucumber, my man.
I miss
That's it,
Cookie
man.
Bug
Well,
Berry.
we start off
BBC
with
haven't
Red
seen
Sentinels
Mustache
running
Dave
into
for a good
submission.
while.
The
What
favorite
the
for
fuck?
PB off the rip. Enigma C4
What?
takes him down with a flawless win. Bane and Jin. A big reason behind that, we see Jin just getting that first elimination. But it turns out C4 was here for a good time.
Hawks are
not a
Ram
long
tier 2
time.
team.
They
I think
finished
Hawks
off
could
very
be
early
like
in 14th place, but 7 elims.
Yeah, I mean, 7
2-1.
Trey Young stopped scoring. It's over. There's nothing we can do.
There's nothing we can do. Yeah, Chad, the like button.
I believe zone 1. So they knew
He
exactly
only has
where that
13
team
minutes
kind
played
of
though,
rooted and dropped
and
next to
8.
one
He has
and
8
say, hey,
points.
we got another Miramar coming up.
What's
Next to
average
land here,
minutes
so you're gonna have
played?
repeat of the
Like
pain
30.
train coming in town. So I like to see that stuff from them.
35.
How many
Did take
minutes
that
does
early
he have?
35.
engagement
He has
to get those
3
7
times
elimination
more
points, but
minutes.
Going out early like that, 14th, doesn't sit too well.
2 more 13
I'm
minutes.
really more
Dave.
impressed here with Team Aces out of this whole fight. I know this
Yes.
happened, you know, all jokes aside, but I am really impressed because obviously they didn't know T44 only had 12 bullets over there on that off angle, but they
Right.
were aware, you know, that pressure from above. They knew what angles they could take the fight,
That's
they
his
knew what angles they could
patience.
peek, and they made sure
That's
to keep
weird.
Golden Eagles continuing to funnel through the doorways. Where
Holy
they had
shit.
the advantage.
Pistons?
Really,
My
They're
Julius
fucking
Randle pick
ass.
has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, Dave, great shout, honestly. I was going to ask you about that fight, and T44 was going to be one guy that
My
was going to bring up specifically with that off angle on top of the bridge.
Fuck
You
you.
know, anybody from Aces, they go out the doorway, they're most likely dead.
Frick you, I
right?
mean.
Golden
God
Eagles
damn
take
it.
over,
Oh, shit.
and then
Chat.
that fight goes
He's
very
harassing me. I don't like it.
Self-made, it happens, but ultimately, that was a wonderful
Come
engagement from
home,
Aces.
Trey
despite the
Young.
self-made.
Score
And honestly, a
something.
good job from Golden Eagles, too, to get out of that. They really showed how well they could set up and what they could do and capitalize.
This is Brook.
When it comes down to this. They're F29 though,
Fucking
second
little
place.
white
You see a couple of their numbers on the screen.
Good shit.
Enigma end up dying off, but they get second.
Yeah, I
What do you
guess.
owe that to?
You Pookie.
I mean, I think a lot of it was just kind of their positioning.
He's
Not
like
a lot of
13 minutes
people
right
were
now.
on
He
that
averages
eastern
30.
side towards water treatment, and thankfully for them,
This will be a
no
close
one
one.
really rotated into them until that last zone 6, 7, 8 range. And for them, I mean, 2 eliminations, I believe it was. It's all right in my eyes, but would like to see some more aggression out of them coming into later matches.
God.
Well, fair enough. Aggression. We'll see if it happens. Super Lazy Reflex with 6 eliminations, though. Big game from them.
Shit.
Felt like they were non-existent, Dave, when it came to
Oh, no,
game number
man.
1. But now,
My,
too, they take a page out of the playbook of C4. Come late game, they turned that kill switch on, and they started slaying out.
The odds are not looking good for me to win this one bet.
SLR, and that's exactly what we were talking about. Game number 1, it could be a huge confidence.
Because this keeper, last time he played against this one team,
it really
saved
total
save 6. And I bet for him to do under 3.5.
They were going for the runover plays, really
If I don't win it, I swear to God, I will go commit something not very good.
And another team, I don't even want to go down the
Know
list.
where
of
that's
them,
gonna
but I
be?
want to focus on
No,
number
what?
5, Unique Legacy. Really showing what
Can't
they're
say
made
I'm
of, Enigma. 6 eliminations, total of 9
Damn.
points because of the placing. They were a team that was understated
no
in game
control.
1,
They
but
just
very
didn't ask.
overstated in game 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think PB early
Dude, I'll
on
be
kinda
up
made a
almost
great
300
point up
bucks
top. We're
if
wanting
this
to see
plays
teams
it, bro.
drop
Come
to
on,
6,
bro.
7, 8, 9 elimination matches per
Straight on,
game. And, you know, we had seen the
please.
Zexus and C4 that first match drop numbers like that. This time around, we're
I
not seeing
mean,
too many squads doing those
what
sorts
are
of
the
numbers other
odds
than Super Lazy
of playing not
Reflex.
hitting?
But the team I can't take
Reality.
my eyes off of,
Right?
unfortunately, in a
Right,
bad
right
way,
down me.
is Control. I mean, the squad that started off with in first place with those bonus points,
so
really not even making
God, you
it
have
out
too
to the
much.
zone
Pookie,
5
shut up.
in the last 2 matches.
Yeah,
Dude.
they haven't been playing well.
Capella's halfway.
whatsoever. We'll be seeing them 9 through 16, but C4 still
he's
leading
played
the
half
way
his
at
minutes already.
36. Dave Hawks.
Or he's a third of the way and he's
Zexus, SLR,
played half
a
his
lot of the
minutes
usual
already.
suspects up
It's
the
fucking over
ranks.
for me, chat. I lost the bet.
We're just chugging along with the eliminations. You love
Is it
to
Jover?
see it, and we were
Can we
chatting
say
about,
that
like,
it's
when you wanna
Jover?
take the
Yeah,
fights, is it good,
I think
is
it's
it
Jover.
bad?
They did the
Oh,
power
you
play on
dive
it,
into that,
where
but
all 3 had to
7
hit.
eliminations, that's more points than a second place finish. So if they can just kind of continue to get
That's what I'm
these
talking
kills
about.
under
Power
belts,
plays is the
they're
way.
just trying to maintain first.
Okay.
Power play is hurt,
Okay.
dude, when you get 2 out of
That's it.
3.
Your Sentinels, total of 12 points. Game 1
They
was
do.
phenomenal. Game 2,
Chance
not
hurt.
so much. First team to be eliminated. We saw their fight early on.
I have 2
against
power plays
Man,
tonight,
I-
bro, and it hurts.
And, you know, of course, Enigma, you pointed out
One for
Control.
$10,
one
for
for
$20.
They
And
started
then I
the
got a
day with
6
10
picks.
because they were the most dominant team
$10
during
flex.
the
I miss when I
Challenger
used to win,
qualifiers.
dude.
Now they find themselves in Challenger finals and seem to be dropping the ball, kind of alluding to Dave's, bonus points kind of curse, which I am starting to believe at this point. And also Team Aces down there towards the bottom, which Team Aces started out very well. They've been playing incredibly well, but why are they down at the bottom? I don't know. But we do have 4 games to go, and when we do come back from the
I don't want to
break,
keep
we go into
donating to
Sanhok,
this
which will
app,
be the
man. I
only
need to
time
start
we'll be
winning.
seeing Sanhok tonight. As we do go to the break,
What
though,
PO
we have a special
players does SLR
opportunity
have
to hear from
today?
C4
I don't know.
Esports coach. It's going to be JP47. He's going to give us his thoughts on the Titan series.
What's up, everybody? My name is JP. As you all know me, I'm the coach, manager, and whatnot of C4 Esports. And today, I'm going to be talking about the team's most favorite tournament, Titan Series. The only teams that I see that might be winning TNDC from the American region is just Alpha 7, Luxor, or Influence Gammon. Because the rest of the teams just don't have the mentality of winning, and we have seen these perform dominate in the American region, so I hope one of them really take the victory. Well, also
Is
it's
bro reading a
not
fucking
fair to
script?
win because there's a very low chance of them.
He's reading a fucking
in their
script.
past, how they have choked in finals. But if an NA team perform well in a global stage, the region gets more recognition, and it's just better for the entire North America.
Casper? No.
Teams in
like
Challenge
Casper.
Division of Titan Series this season are the bigger deal, as there's the pro-season qualifier slot for next year to the winner. And honestly, I'm
Bro.
not even sure who can
Melody!
pull it off. There are so many teams
Melody.
that are really
Hi,
good
Melody.
in competition, but a few teams that I think can pull off
What I
the
miss?
titles could possibly be
Everything.
Sentinels and
Everything.
Blue Team, taking
Oh,
out
no.
C4 won a game,
CC.
Hawk won a
They
game.
did really good. It all could also
There's
be
actually
straight
a
out
good
of
one
the
game.
Hawk
Did bad
Esports
next game.
because I know them players and they can pull it off as well. But who I really want to see would definitely be All Gangsters. They're my friends, and I really want to see them in PMP next year. But I hope the fans are ready to cheer us up, not only because we are going to be the defending champions, but also in the hopes of another water bucket on our favorite Hot Jukes. And as we're advancing in our career, we are prepared for PMPL next year, so all the support that we can get is better. This has been your mate JP. I'ma see you in PMPL next year.
There you go, JP. There you go. Nate Farman. Why did bro do a music outro? Fish the guy. He's supposed to run with all these stuff. I don't know. He named himself and ran to his nade. Oh my god. Why is his music so goddamn fucking long? Juancho. Nothing. You're just quiet. Hi, Melody. How you doing?
Might take you long, but he gets the free fire like 2 players.
Oh my gosh, Ayala, don't do it to him, Ayala! Don't do it to him! Happens, the magic happens! Mythic! Oh! Oh, from Native gets the first. What an opening salvo!
Ooh,
Oh!
the beam, it's a 1v1.
Say, peekaboo! 1 down, 3 to go. Ooh, this is gonna be zombie boys. They needed beach. They got 1. They're looking at 2.
Oh, this is look good. Actually, some real good, baby.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 4 Challenger Finals. I'm Taylor Reflections, double joined by Powerbank and Enigma. Map 3 is hot and ready, so we're going to get our predictions out of the way so we can see, or at least continue, the action. Enigma, straight to you, baby.
Sixless making for you for college football, Georgia versus Alabama.
Going with Hellcrime. They had 4
No.
up in that late game. A little bit too much of overzealous taking that center spot. Have basically 5 or 6 teams aiming at him, but Hellcrime's hitting my ass.
All right, Hellcrime for the first time tonight on the desk, getting predicted to win a game. Let's see if it proves to be true. Kiwi, what about you?
Dude, Enigma's camera quality is so bad compared to Powerbank and the other guys.
Game 2, just crushing people. I mean, I didn't want to pick him because it seems like the front runner popular choice, but they won game 1. They
Hawks are losing. That means Trey Young better play all these halves.
But I'm gonna go with C4.
I mean, the
He
next
will.
half. I mean,
Low key.
I think I'm going to switch it up tonight. I've been going C4.
Chest.
I mean, high key. If they losing and then he's not really playing right now,
They're just too dominant, bro.
there's no way he don't, right?
They were here for a good time, not a long time. This time
Mhm.
around, they're gonna
Right, Melody? Right, Melody?
No. Wait, what?
What the frick?
No.
No.
We lost.
Why?
I don't know what you asked, to be honest.
We need Trey Young to do
Nah,
good,
if it
Melody.
doesn't hit, and if it doesn't hit, Melody, I'm gonna lose one. I'm gonna
Oh no.
lose.
I mean, yes.
I'm gonna lose.
Wait,
I'm
maybe
gonna lose
no one can
75
jinx
bucks,
me.
man. What the heck?
I told you. Gotta stop gambling.
You literally said that you're rich because you gambled. So I need to gamble.
I was being sarcastic.
They weren't.
I already put in all my monies.
Are you able to get in that center position? Make sure you're not getting gate kept on the edge of the map. Now we do see the flame path. In my eyes, it's pretty good. Being a previous competitor, having to drop, on different parts of the map.
Hey, you got winning premiere? Don't know.
Maybe a little bit nervous coming to this match because after this, we're at that halfway point of where these squads are at in terms of matches played.
412 might win.
Squads, if you're at the bottom, you're coming out of Sandhawk. That's really more so maybe you just felt like the zone wasn't in your favor. Having just 3 games and finish top 4 is not a solid feeling.
Absolutely not. We got the team starting to drop in. Hawks Esports dropping down right now off a strong game 2 performance. They're going to get looted up here. And I got to shout out their drop squad. It is Tat Monk. And in chat, we've got Telly predicting boldly that whoever lands Tat Monk is taking a W here, cashing it in. So strong prediction from Telly. And looks like it's going to be Hawk Esports 2 games in a row if that turns out to be true.
Hey, I like that prediction. And Charlie was a player that used to play with me way back in the day on the Enigma fan club. A lot of people know that. I know. Shout out to me, of course. But, our drop.
Taking now your Gat for that race or
That was the fastest delete I've ever seen only S hit, bro.
I just got a league TikTok. I think you know what time it is. 6.
Overwatch?
No, it's never Overwatch time.
Why? Hanzo? Ruins it?
Mm-hmm.
They have a game mode where there's no Hanzo. No Widow back here. No Junkrat. It's in my dreams. Okay. We just play Widowmaker and Junkrat, so we like one tap everyone,
Under attack already. Hawks Esports landed here, but they are already under assault. Can we debunk Telly's prediction
No.
in the first 30 seconds of the game? I don't know. This is not looking good for him though. Geo answers back though. That's a huge trade.
Yeah, and the DBS shot was insane, but he's going to get traded out immediately. And I got to go back to Tully's remark. If we have every single team laying a tap box, surely one of those teams will win the match. But unfortunately, we only have
Please tell the petitions. Never got right about anything in PVC. Yeah, but PVC is global teams. Anything can happen there. This is NA. We know who's good and we know who's bad. So, it's pretty easy to figure out who wins in NA.
What kind of points? The bonus points.
First place, bonus. Yeah, the free one.
Absolutely. Check it out. We got control going up against mid.
I need to get some water, chat. Holy fuck, my mouth is dry as fuck.
Big one. We need to see this Pynon encounter happen. We need to see control.
Melody, order me a full meal, no balls.
Nate sees the crossing, calls
No.
out his teammate. Zuko
Starve.
Damn.
Oh man.
Unfortunately for him, the Zexus is going to lose one member early, and Control needs to get this fight going in their favor. Only 2 points tonight have been scored.
Oh yes, top 3 PVC finals. Oh.
After the qualifiers. And,
Okay, top 3 PMGC finals. SC Mongolia, A7, WBG. My top 3 boys. Those are the top 3. Trust me.
Finished strong in that first match, really just getting pieced apart right now in finance. So really like to see this sort of stuff from Control showing life coming into the Sandhawk match. And this is at a part of the map where, a lot of these teams that are going to be rotating won't be coming anywhere near you. It'll be a straight up 4v4 fight showing dominance.
oh, baby. We got life out of Control.
Chat.
Trying to hunt down Valic.
What if S2G wins again? Would they be the best team in the world?
Very unlikely if they're going to find 3 players and
I mean,
drop somewhere else. So they're going to be clearing.
Because like right now,
it just makes sense, no?
like right now we consider STE and like A7 the best team because of their consistency, right? Even though SCG's won, we just consider that because of their consistency. But like, if SCG wins, that means they have 2 wins in PVC and like a top 4 in PVC as well. That's like kind of crazy.
I think it's going to be a real momentum shift for them, being able to kind of perform well in this sort of tournament play and control. I can't stress enough. This is the point of the match where you're wanting to make sure that you don't
Sheesh.
lose 1 point going for.
Yeah, but what if there's no what if?
Not being able to get the finish on the Nox player control.
Hey guys, what happened to Sixless?
Absolutely. It looks like there is the
Valic got glitched.
ultimately
Did he?
JPK will get picked back up here.
Yeah.
My Pookie.
Sextus is out of here. So interesting turn of events.
Chat, trust me.
Have the standings after
S2G
Sextus firmly in the top.
top 5. I got them in the 4th or 5th position. Trust.
Now because they're out early.
I've never been wrong about this.
They need to continue to perform well, obviously, to maintain their spot as the Premier Finals again are this Saturday, and only the top 4 teams move on.
Yeah, and I mean, the only team I can say is more in a comfortable position, not just guaranteed just yet, would be C4. The squad that's got, 21 eliminations, I believe, after just 2 rounds of play. I have to put a note in that, but it's Unique Legacy now.
No headphones?
Sentinels, 2 squads that are desperately needing points, trading back and forth. That's only off thing, I believe. I have no idea how to say this name, but Sentinel squad taking the aggression towards the 2 last remaining Unique Legacy players.
Where you got 4V?
Taking the fight to him.
Half the people in the world, I think, are named Mohammed, so I'm gonna go with that. I don't know if that's actually true, but
Nice.
seems like by the odds, it's a pretty good guess. But anyway, it looks like Sentinels here getting a bit turned around on. Unfortunate for them, they were just starting to build that momentum. They really need.
Chat, do you want me to rank all the teams
Unfortunately, they're getting pieced up
first to last on where I think they're gonna get?
having no health left, but maybe they forgot about it. Maybe they left them alone.
Shut up.
Fight to see another day here.
Yeah, and these squads, I mean, we're talking about only a few points separating them. Maybe
6-1 kills, 672 damage, 4 games, Divine.
at the point in the lobby where you're
What?
going to start seeing teams that are consistently performing kind of make that cushion.
C4 2-piece by DBS.
Buy those for those
3-piece. Okay, yep, it's over for C4.
It does center more towards the camp alpha drop. The mountain's not really going to be too favored for some squads, but C4 now, I'm not sure what happened, PB.
Alright, I'll rank all them after this game, chat. Every team.
Things are getting crazy right now. Lots of action early on in this one. And C4 again, they can afford a bad game right now because they came into this with 5 bonus points and they absolutely owned the first couple of games as far as picking up points. So off to a great start. You love to see it for them, but they're not. They got something to prove. I was talking to JP in the chat, and he said just wait until our favorite caster comes on board. So that's going to be interesting to say the least.
Yeah. I'm kind of scared for Jukes, I'll be honest. 'Cause I'm hearing a gallon of water. I'm hearing he's, doing like a million different things for the squad. He's cooking them dinner.
Alright, Diggs to morph out in round 1. Today at 16th place, please stop.
Yeah.
They had an easy group, easy group. That group was random as fuck.
Hey, I'm not the one. So, a little unfortunate for Jukes. But right now we're seeing Team Ace. They do have 6 eliminations. I believe that was from a bridge camp just along the southern side of the zone. But I'm looking at the map feed right now, and I'm seeing a lot of Michael Phelps in the water. Okay, BB. I'm not one that's too crazy about the rotation play on Sandhawk.
Six, what is your
Not
bit
gonna
rate
opt into it tonight.
for the stream?
Michael Phelps on your screen
Like
right
4K.
now, swimming the 100 meter from left to right. He has gotten to safety.
Like I said, RC winning grand finals. Like 3 people said RC winning grand finals. Like they didn't even make it, bro. They weren't even close. Like what the fuck?
They still gotta get to shore or try to rotate in. Zone favoring them for
Divine only had 1
but
kill.
Lotus, not exactly sticking to the game.
Divine only had 1 kill, 4 games, and only was 650 damage. What's your thoughts on that?
Blew it up or something,
What
but
the fuck
I
are
believe
you
on that
talking
western
about?
side of the map, there's not too many places where
Are
they
you
can
as
up
stupid though?
the shoreline. Kind of opted to be funneled into those 2 or 3 little ramp spots on the rocks that get you in the zone. But a lot of the teams now opting to make these rotations, kind of stay towards the edge of the zone, leaving a lot of the center portion in play. But Strangers BD now making this sort of rotation. I believe Golden Eagles just to their south side, taking the pod shots at them. Interested to see if they'll actually take.
No, my stream froze. What the fuck?
You know, this is a zone we don't see oftentimes, dude. Just centering up straight.
PMRC isn't a competitive tournament in my opinion.
Normally when we see the camp out of the zones, it's split.
Like Boom won PMRC or some shit like that. Like the motherfuckers can't even make it out of that region.
Yeah.
Why so toxic, bro?
Not sure. I want to do despicable things. If Trey Young starts shooting, can Trey Young start shooting more, please, for the love of God?
And then can he start like playing the game? Would be lovely. Oh, it's halftime. Oops.
He's played 18 minutes. He has 8 points. Fuck. Yeah, that's not hitting, Doc. That's not hitting. Chat, it's not hitting.
Choice, yo, bitch. Yes, the fuck is.
Titan Series, she's Divine? Who the fuck is Divine? I don't think Divine plays Titan Series. And this?
He really has 8 points. This guy's trash, bro. This Twitter guy is trolling me. Like, come on.
Perfectly done from Team Aces. They'll set him down, but there is a trade. Goat 69 is down. Super Lazy Reflex has breached, and they do secure this point in the first building. We'll see if they're able to make something out of this opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, this was the duo, though. It wasn't like SLR slammed with a full four-man A's losing one player in the engagement, but the nades come out. Nothing you can do about it. Unfortunately, SLR being eliminated out. And a lot of teams, they did hear the action, choosing not.
Your team bro, PSF. I don't know what.
They have 8 eliminations on the board, only losing 1 player in the process.
It's a good defense there from Aces.
We're not even playing like the finals or anything, bro. I don't give a fuck about the league stats.
Because they have a very desirable piece of real estate right now in this circle. Half of the zone right now is quite literally in the water. You still have swimmers out there trying to make their way ashore, and the shoreline is starting to get a little bit crowded. So it's going to be interesting to say the least. Teams may have people come out of the water like the SEAL team when they least expect it. So everyone's going to have their head on a swivel. But right now is the time to secure position, and Team Aces sitting in an optimal.
Yeah, and I mean, on the right side, we see the battle tracker. It's not like these teams, it's just the bottom 4 squads that were eliminated taking casualties. We're seeing C4 down to a solo, Unique Legacy, and F28 down to just duos. And a lot of the squads, they have eliminations on the board, but being down 1, 2, even 3 players really makes you wonder if you're going to be playing more passive. You're still going to try to keep that sort of aggressive play style coming in the later parts of the zone.
Absolutely. We take a peek over here at Lucian. Again, 3 players coming into the game. They still have 3 alive. Got 3 elims so far to their name. Obviously blessed with zones straight away here, but they find themselves on the edge now, working their way in. Kind of interesting that they weren't able to be the ones to secure that center circle, playing perhaps a bit more passively than they normally would due to their numbers. But ultimately going around control here, they're going to take a spot here on the northern edge of the circle. We are right here inside of a little divot. Take our attention over to the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, and I mean, the only people on this eastern side, I said the mountain was really going to be kind of that icky sort of spot. Not a lot of teams are going to play it, but the Golden Eagles now opting to take a control just to their south, kind of creeping up onto the compound that they were.
Alright, chat. I need to get some water, bro. My mouth dry as fuck, dude. Holy shit. Let me just go fill this fucking Bojangles cup up.
Swimming up, a lot of the squad actually 4 lows being spread out on the coastline, but all these teams speaking the zone shift is happening. All the teams on this western side of the coast having to come straight towards HC, dead center of the circle.
Beautiful picture of the zone here as we see our swimmers going around the island. I felt like underwater they were looking for some lost treasure or something, trying to find a hidden cave system. Unfortunately, unable to do so. But hey, they're still alive. They're still in it, and who knows what can happen here in Game 3 of our Challenger Finals of Season 4. Again, the top 4
Hey, shout him out.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of these squads,
Who did?
opting to take a slam into the Hellcrime compound, not without casually blue
Hmm, the guy talking, the caster guy. He was like, shout out to Sixless and Passion Fruit.
sort of early rotations, kind of getting picked
So
apart.
funny.
It's kind of like that fight with SLR earlier on. Now it's going to be
It's not funny.
Ooh, that's not good.
That was
Strangers,
not
Actually, it's
fun.
fucking hilarious.
man, the shots are ringing out across the zone right now.
I don't think so, dude.
Getting into it. Unfortunately, for
What did you just say, Honcho?
one man, and they will have
I
a
don't
chance
think
to
so.
get back up. Not a whole lot of full-strength squads.
Honcho, I just got back. What the fuck did you say?
He's just over here yapping for no reason. So weird.
Melody like
Who?
won't stop yapping. She's like, blah,
Oh,
blah, blah,
it's always
blah,
Melody. It's
blah,
always the
blah,
woman, dude.
Blah 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 blah.
What the heck I do?
Exists.
I don't deserve this.
It's you.
They needed this. Them and Aces are both near the bottom of the table right now. Having weak performances in the first two games. Aces putting together a bit of a run right now with 9 elims, and same with Control up to 8. Both squads still have 3 players remaining. Enough to really give them a good chance going into these final circles. We still have a couple of teams to go out before we start getting into the points for rank placements, and you can see Bestia taking it down here from bot 4. That's a real person.
But hey, that is the squad. They're both going to be in zone. I expect some sort of reset to happen. But the squads that aren't in zone, I'm looking at Ace, I'm looking at King Legacy, Control, and still the solo on C4 kind of just racked it out on that corner on the north side. Now forced to rotate into, I believe, outside the compound here. Interested to see what kind of plays these teams make, because at this point in the game, I'd opt on to just take the engagement, take the fight with someone, rather than let Papa Blue or let the Blue Zone take you down enough for some free picks with these other squads.
Absolutely, and like we kind of talked about during the break, this is an important game for a bunch of these teams. A big storyline right now is Mazexis out with 0 points, Golden Eagles out with 1 point, Super Lazy Reflex out with 1
Damn.
point, C4 down to 1 man and 0 points.
Lotus. Fishing not my go, bro. 1 kill.
In the middle of the table to make their jump and make their push for that top 4 placement. As the Aces up to
Honcho.
20 limbs and
Honcho.
Mm-hmm.
this is their time to
They
shine.
killed the hacker. They killed hacker. Holy shit, dude. Who killed hacker?
Control right now is trying
Holy
to
freaking heck.
and taking these engagements. Unfortunately for Hellcrime, they're going to be the ones taking casualties right now. Control actually making a great effort into pushing this compound mines. Looks like a 2v2 situation on the wall of compound.
Hmm.
Getting caked out, taking a 2v2 situation for the Hellcrime squad. And on Hellcrime, I'm opting for them to just kind of play the numbers and try to group up taking these engagements. But Jimmy almost getting caught off guard at the doorway.
Baby Tang on the push.
Damn, Baby Tang got shit on.
Right into that shotgun. That was unfortunate for him. Baby Tang looking to be potentially eliminated here, but Jimmy not going for the finish. She had opting to finish the heal first. Ends up being a good move. And he's gonna connect, but missed the follow-up, and he goes down. Hellcrime still in it.
Yeah, but I mean the knock there, you're on the edge of the circle. Hopefully they're able to get that sort of reset happening. Down to the top 5 squads in the line. No total players out there.
Chat. Holy shit. There's like 1 left. What? Who actually? Wait. But no, there's not.
They take some cover, which is great. Blue Tian finishing
Wait, there is. I just missed it.
top 3, but I gotta commend the effort. Getting it to the top. In this game, they really needed it. But now, we've got the Fears with 4. We got Hellcrime with 3, and we've got a solo from Team Aces trying to get it done, trying to clutch it out for his team. But we are down to, it looks like, a 4v1 against
Holy
Hellcrime.
shit.
Yeah, and I mean the Fears, it's a matter of just if they can take
BT the GOAT.
The ace player is way out in zone, just heal stratting. So
Did they get fourth?
it's only a matter of time. And I mean, the squad dropping 8 eliminations. I'd like to see them pick it up on Iato here, but not too sure if they're gonna give it to him. And it looks like he might just be. Oh, there we go.
Everybody seems to know what the drill is here. Aces Nada will be going out to the zone, but not before securing a second place finish for Team Aces. Those 6 points, along with their 10 elims, are a sight for sore eyes for that squad. That's going to vault them way up the standings. We'll see if it's enough to crack the top 4. But the story here is the Fierce picking up a winner chicken dinner. 8 elims in this one. Enigma, gotta ask, any surprises in that game? Obviously, you mentioned a lot of the top teams going out early in this one, kind of opening the door a crack for some of the others.
Yeah, I mean, it's them and Ace being the 2 squads. They were top 2. Both of them almost dropped in double digits. I believe Ace was the only team in the lobby that dropped 10 plus eliminations. But for these squads, I mean, there's a reason why they're in this sort of finals play. It wasn't like they were invited or stuff like that, or this is qualifier stage. This is these teams qualifying into finals play, battling it out against their other teams in their respective groups, now battling it out against each other. So Taylor, I want your opinion on with these squads coming in, with the challenger teams against Premier, do you think there's going to be a bit of a shift in momentum from the Premier squad?
Could definitely be. You know, clearly this map has been practiced throughout the Challenger series, because that's pretty much all it was. And by the way, shout out to you, Enigma. Hellcry, 3rd place. Very well done. Great prediction. I don't know how you do it. You just come out of nowhere, you say a name, and I'm just like, there's no way. Right? Even JP in chat was like, dude, well, you know, what is Enigma on right now? But then Hellcry gets 3rd, blows me away. But I think I want to bring it back down to reality, though. This was a much-needed game for many teams, specifically the Challenger teams that make it into the Premier Finals. But the reality is, people,
Where PMSL Lens want to be at Brazil.
now we're going back to the maps that we've been playing, right? We're going back to Aragao, we're going back to Miramar. Now, while this map was important, how important do you think it was now that we're about to go back into
Pill Battle still works in Titans? Yeah, Titans is fucked right now.
If there ever was an opportunity
There's no PMPL circles either, if you noticed.
teams that are obviously great performers on Miramar and Erangel, the traditional battle royale maps of PUBG Mobile, if we're seeing the lesser played Sandhawk as an opportunity for some of these other teams to maybe take down some of the less practiced teams on this, they closed the gap here some. Maybe they didn't get into the top 4, but they've made it a race, and that was so important in the first half of games tonight to actually be within a stone's throw of those top 4 spots, because as the night moves on, if we are 30, 40 points out of those top 4 spots, it's a wrap. You're not going to be closing out, you know, multiple chicken dinners in a row with 20, you know, elims a game. That's just not likely to happen. So now you can, again, just focus on consistency here as these final 3 games conclude.
That's well said, PB, and I guess you could say map number 3 obviously is the halfway point of today, as there's 6 games, but it could very well be the swing map needed to change the momentum and change the intensity for some of the teams that were on the outskirts of even breaking into top 8. Control being one of them. Enigma, a great game coming from Dale, 9 total points from 9 eliminations. It seemed as if they finally woke up, although it took a little bit to get there.
How many slots for NA?
It wasn't like they were given the zone. It wasn't like they just sat there and
There are 4 total slots from NA.
teams and teams themselves.
4 for NA, 6 for Latam, 6 for Brazil.
But unfortunately, taking the losses against Hell,
And for NA, we have 2 uninvited teams, most likely Nova, and then we don't know the other team yet. Both those teams will automatically be in PMSL, and they won't be playing the PMSL qualifiers in NA. And so then, from the PMSL qualifiers top 16 finals, it will be the top 2 teams. So you have to be the top 2 in NA.
Do just that. PB, what impresses me about the Fierce, or what excites me about them rather, is 10th place map 1, 11th place map 2, 1st place in map number 3. Something just ticked and something worked out. What was it?
You know, I have no clue. I wish I was the expert on what happened
I
here,
love that
but,
answer
but-
because I would give the same.
But honestly, I don't know what clicked with them. I want to kind of see if there's a trend as the game goes on. But quite honestly, Enigma just pointed out something pretty brilliant. If you can stay
The invites will be orgs, basically. The invites will be orgs only.
Hotchooks once told me,
You won't get an invite unless you're an org.
for C4 Esports. And, you know,
That's why orgs are most likely going to come back in the scenes a little bit. Like, that's why Sexless is still staying in the scene. Like, you know, you have Golden Eagles stuff as an org. You have to be a registered org.
attention here to the match results. Taylor, I mean, when you look at this board, we got the Fears putting up 13 points. We have Team Aces putting up 16 points. These are massive jumps.
It's also based on clout.
Bottom of the tables. I'm gonna
Like, just because you're an org, you're not going to, you know, you have a good chance. It's like, you got to have clout.
Yeah, 100%, and I think that's well said. For me, I gotta focus.
So there's only 2 slots to play in for our finals? Yeah, there's only 2 slots for our finals.
A goose egg, 0 points. Hawks Esports goes from first place in map number 2 on Miramar, goes to the Sandhawk map 3. They get near last place from first to worst. Signals as well. Looked like they were stepping it up. Looked like they were doing very well. You shouted them out at the beginning, PB. Off over there in 14th place. They continue to slow down. SLR, same story. I thought maybe there was going to be a turning point after game number 2, but it seems as if now they're back to their old ways. And well, C4 with a bit of a lackluster game 3, they kind of taper off. They're still in first. Now they're still in first by 11 points. Very impressive. I don't see them placed outside top 4 today. However, with them not having a star-studded game enigma, it allows others to potentially catch up.
By the way, what do you think about Camper?
You know why? Because they're both trash. And that's why I got the
But
previous
PMSL
second.
is 20 teams. PMSL qualifiers is 28 teams.
Really open the door for some of these squads that, I mean, we had
Whoa,
Stop.
Poncho, you're in the wind
Poncho,
tunnel.
Poncho, chill.
solid game from some of these squads. Tonight,
He's
Is it
definitely
only
sleeping.
I mean, 8th place to 4th, it's only 3 points. It's not like someone's blowing out the lobby. This
Is there only 16 teams in PMSL for America's Conference? EU is 20 teams league stage. Pretty sure it's 20 for.
Let's take a look at 9 through 16.
No, it's 16 for us then.
A bit scary now. Reach the half.
Because they told us it's 664, which is 16.
They released the scores going into game 4 in the Gen chat.
This X's is 10th place right now.
But if you look at places 4 all the way down through 12, only 7 points splits those 8 positions. This is anyone's game right now. The difference between number 2 and number 13 is only 12 points. I mean, literally, any one performance right now from any team puts them right back into the rankings. So no one is safe right now. Not even C4 with all of those teams being right at the doorstep. We've got 3 games left, and teams have better leave it all out on the line because this is where the championship rounds come into play. Who's going to be left standing? I honestly don't know where it's going to go from here, but it's clutch time, baby. We have to see who shows up.
The old Titan Series chat from now is Russia only. So they got caught now, I guess. Yeah. They have the org that signed them the big EU org. Big Russian org. Like Old Boy played for them and stuff. Like Icy. Like really popular and good players in EU. Like chat, let me show y'all. Let me show you who. Titans Gaming. Like Old Boys play with them.
Maybe we could be watching one of the greats today before they start becoming great. But either way, great game number 3.
They were in PMGC. They got 18th. Pretty good.
Previous competitor, Lotus was doing something pretty unique. It seems like they stayed
Second Africa.
for the majority of that map. They come on
EMEA.
pick up a couple of eliminations. I think it was 3. What was the strat there? Because you don't see that too often.
And then Titans had a roster in EU with Robs, Old Boy, Icy, and everyone knows who Old Boy is. Like he's clouded, like one of the goats. Won like World Cup. Robs. It was 21st at PBC. You know, won Europe Season 2. Won France. And then you got Icy. Who like, hasn't really done much yet because he's kind of a newish player, I feel like. But he's definitely gonna pop off and dominate. Like He EVP'd one of these, I think.
What should be the homeland of C4, right? PB, they end up winning it, and this is where they kind of started their
EVP'd
run.
this, whatever this was.
Continued their lead forward. I
Super
think
Weekend too.
number one, and I'll double check C4, 14 eliminations. So now that they go back, we talked about that lead. It didn't grow too much after map 3. You think it's going to grow after map 4?
They're hoping it is. They're talking a lot of mess in the chat right now. Again, big shout outs to the chat watching this stream tonight. You guys have been fun to engage with. A lot of them are asking, how do I type and talk at the same time? Hey, professional
Alright, chat, let me rate
Wow.
let me rate the
Points.
PvP teams.
Crazy.
Alright, chat, these rankings will be so awesome high as fuck. Alright? But let me rank it, okay? I'll probably skip some teams on accident. Alright. If I had to accurately rank it on who I think is doing best, first to 16th. Alright. Accurate as fuck, alright? A7 first place. Mongolia ST second place. ST third place. The other ST. WBG fourth place. That's at WBG fifth place, right? TEC sixth place.
Control dead. Unmute him.
Loop seventh place. 4MV eighth place. Evo's ninth place. Did I say MP yet? MP is in there somewhere. National team's like somewhere around 11th place. 11th place, 14th place, 15th place, 16th place. I probably missed some teams in there somewhere. Morph, I don't even remember ranking Morph. They're somewhere in like the Morph is somewhere in like the shit. I don't know, like 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. Lower down there. Well, I know this is for NA to say that Brazil got 20 ping in Americas. That's not our Oh my god, hi. Let's talk about me, chat.
You know, if you want to check him at Sixless
That's a nice
watch party. We love all our watch parties, and if you're out there, we haven't shouted you out. Understand that we do appreciate you.
We'd look like you on another planet. I am right now, dog. I'm so fucking gone. Are my picks hitting right now, dog? I gotta see if my prize picks are hitting.
I gotta again carry some weight when you predict a team, man. Unique legacy. I'm feeling it. PB, what about you?
I'm gonna go with Control. They started slow. First 2 games were non-existent.
Trae Young is fucking me right now, bro. Holy shit.
Put up some points, and now they're challenging. They're knocking on the doorstep right now, tied for 4th place. I think it's Control's game to win.
All right, Control, and for me, I never do this. I'm going C4 all night tonight, baby, because they're just my team, all right? They're going back to where they won. They're going back where they picked up 14 eliminations. They've got the confidence.
Yes, fuck yeah.
They want to find success. They
Who do you think's gonna
the
win?
title once again.
Win what?
Series champion. Will they get
This
there?
game?
Well, they gotta finish
This
out
game?
the
I
night
don't know,
strong.
Mel, dude. I haven't seen the playing path.
Let's hop into map 4. We're going back to Erangel.
Just guess on a gut feeling.
Yeah, I'm going with
Producer DX doesn't exist. Phase DX don't even exist for 6. Nah.
I think they're just doing this just to
They
mess
don't.
up at this point. This is ridiculous. I mean, they absolutely throw right in the Premier Division, and then just come and dominate in the Challenger Division. Dave, what's going on?
Hey, it's all according to plan, man. This is their strategy. You know, they want to get as many reps in before the main lobby, right? They want to stay warmed up, loose, and ready to go, and scope out the competition, honestly. So I appreciate it. C4, I know you're one of their biggest fans. They're looking to not only make you proud, Hot Jukes, but also be the back-to-back Titan Series champions. 4! That's 4, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. So yeah, I'm rooting for them here.
I swear, if they do it, this needs to be renamed to the C4 series.
The C4.
Like, seriously. This is ridiculous. I mean, it makes no sense. I mean, I don't know if they're doing it, like I said, if they're doing it on purpose just to get some extra reps in, you know? Because it's just, almost a meme. It is a meme at this point. Just how they could just do so bad again in the Premier Division and then just straight dominate all of a sudden. So, you know, when the whole bet of this season came in, if C4 was going to win it, I'm just super hesitant because I just, like I'm saying, like it just happens too many times for it to be an accident.
I feel like we're heading down the same path that we did last season, where if I recall, you had to like pour water on your head or something like that because you didn't believe. But let's see. C4, Jin out here in the open doing a little bit of bunny hop action with the DBS. Already looking to get some eliminations on the board here in game
So decided to tank 2 seasons with Jimmy so they could get rid of him.
The players does get caught. Culprits.
Why did you copy and paste that, bro?
Right there. The rest of the team is too far away, so he is going to get finished out.
Who are these people, chat? It's tier 2.
That's like basically just, you know, hey, Hot Juke, we're here. We're ready to go.
Is Hot Juke's casting? That's what they said.
Oh, yeah.
First
Is he casting? Okay, we're going to get this first elim for sure.
Man, and that's on the Fierce, too, who are on the back of a really solid game. Same could be said.
Still 4 games left, right? 3 counting this one.
Golden Eagles, your second favorite team over there. So the Golden Eagles will be somewhat separated for the time being. Team Aces picking up some steam here tonight as well. I don't think it's too late. Still got a couple more matches to go, so they're honestly starting to head in the right direction at the right time as Team Aces currently in 6th place right now. So that last match definitely boosting them up the leaderboard, and now here they come, full on sending it on top of the Golden Eagles.
Here they go. I mean, hey, might as well. You see them starting to bleed. It's time to take advantage of that. But it looks like one is starting to send it right on in and right on back. He said, hey, man, I tried.
I've been pretty good. How about yourself, dude?
I tried. I don't think I got this. It is early game, so the utility, the armor, it could all be pretty low. But they did make a U-turn. 122 looking for the revive on a 233. But the grenades from GOAT69 looking nice out here. Hot Jukes connecting on the mark right there.
Yeah, it looks like Team Aces does have plenty of utility here. You see Minato up there. He's going to have that perfect angle. He's trying to catch those audio cues. He's going to miss it right there, but I think he has a pretty good idea where the rest of the squad is. So Golden Eagles has to be careful not to get naded here. Big 1v1. Oh, actually a 1v2 situation, and 8 is not able to convert.
Shotguns coming into play here. Let's see, T44 with the vault over the broken wall. Yeah, that's going to hurt them right there. Now it's up to 122. Tommy gun, AKM out here. No helmet, level 1 vest. Looks like Team Aces trying to get the squad Wiperino over here. 122. Yep, going to be eliminated right there. So the Golden Eagles, the Kakas of the lobby, going out there early first here. Game number 4.
Terrible.
Well, you're watching Titans tier 2.
Break my heart, but I mean, hey, you know what? I mean, there's still 2 more games after this, right? It can still happen. All it's gonna take is 1. It's not gonna be in this one though, so they're definitely gonna put themselves in a really, really difficult spot. I always say when you try to qualify for a tournament or you're trying to win, especially a short one like this, you never want to leave it to the last game because those teams at the bottom don't have anything to lose. As we're gonna watch. F29, right? This is the team at the bottom, right? Now starting to get some eliminations in.
Yeah. On SLR as well. So I believe, what are we going to watch? Showcase. Replay action right here. That's what opened it up. That's what started it here. I do got to give it to Golden Eagles, though. We were kind of talking about that one squad mate kind of hitting the eject, running away, retreating, but nah. They came back, man. They turned around, and they're trying to make this group effort out here.
I mean,
Go out with the squad, Hot Jukes. You go out with the squad, all right?
Yeah, if you're going to go out, you definitely go out with the squad.
Yes,
I do agree with that. I think at a certain point, though, like, especially in an early game of the position that they were in, I think they could have easily escaped with those vehicles on that back wall. If they would have just gotten a couple vehicles, just dipped over the hill, I think they would have been fine. But, you know, sometimes you got to leave it up to the IGL, right, to decide whether to commit or not. I mean, it could have gone the other way, right?
Yeah, and also in that replay, one thing I did notice, I noticed in the elimination feed, the Fears getting picked apart by C4. So C4, 3 eliminations to kickstart their game number 4 out here. Good looks. Bad looks for the Fierce, especially after their last performance. That momentum, you know. Hate to see that get put to a halt. But over here, Control. David Dang up here on the high ground on Mount Everest. Pulling it down. control. Another team here, Hot Jukes, who started really lackluster. I guess you can say they had some bonus points to really help keep them afloat. But they're picking up the steam here so far, now that we are officially over the halfway mark.
They definitely need to do in this game, right? I like the fact that they're trying to play Everest here, playing it very...
Oh, quals to the finals? Yes, the top 4 of this qualifies to the finals.
Jukes, I see that. Okay.
This games.
I just busted that one out for the first time. I got the control. I'm proud of myself to see that. They do.
10 out of 10. Chat, let us know. 10 out of 10.
Do they have it? Because now Super Lazy Reflex is starting to creep up on them. This is one of those places, especially so early in the circle, they could just like... They could hug this. They could share.
You're watching any potential? I don't think anyone has potential, bro.
I hope that Golden Eagles like look at
maybe C4. If C4 does good again in this, I think they could have potential.
We tried to go for an early game, but if we're gonna do it, let's make sure we're in a position where we have the terrain at least to our advantage. Like that spot where they were at a big disadvantage, and they had to know that.
Yeah, there's just too many open positions right now that they could have taken and survived a little longer, or maybe, you know, set up like an offensive position. We even saw some of their members no armor, no helmet, so already at that disadvantage. But look at this, talking about being at the disadvantage. Looks like Lotus already set up on the defense here. C4 getting separated on the rotation here. Looks like Jen is going to be somewhat off of the squad as a whole. DBS Scar in hand.
Okay, looks like got him with that B zone. Very nice. On that other angle, I wonder if they're going to realize that they do have a player completely separated from Lotus. Because if they do, C4 should collapse on this. They're just playing with a lot of confidence right now. But Lotus does have 3 eliminations.
Yeah.
Oh, Ezra's really out of position. He's got to come out and help his squad here somehow.
Yeah, Lotus definitely with a lot more to lose here. 12th place, really haven't been doing all that well here tonight. What people would have expected just based on their last lobby, but this could be a huge turnaround for them here as Jin going to be lean peeking right there with the Scar, taking some shots long range, missing the mark, but they do have the intel.
Yep.
So now we're looking like we're looking to make a play happen here, get within grenade range. The thing is, no grenades, no utility, unfortunately here. Just a piece.
Yeah, I do like the fact that Ezra's leaving that position. He had to know, like, oh, they spotted me. They know I'm totally out of position. You can see C4 trying to collapse on that building. Oh, but gosh, that rotation, so smart, and a good shutdown there. That literally stopped C4 in their tracks completely. So now the rest of Lotus need to realize that now C4 has a player out of position, and they should sweep on over to that left side.
C4 is new YKG.
Catch some sneaky angles up here on this roof. So Lotus, I don't mind this defensive.
Does that mean they're just going to do good in NA and then we'll take it to America to get shit on?
Really risky. Are they going to pre-fire it? Yep.
Oh.
Is that what we're talking about?
Two grenades.
Gonna get away.
Looks like, yep, looks like that smoke tunnel was a success. And we were chatting about C4 feeling confident right there. The bond push, overconfident in my opinion, and they paid the ultimate price. So I'm going to set this up for a 3v3 right now. C4 definitely have a lot of points to work with already. 4 here this match, so that's equivalent to a 4th place finish. So they're definitely feeling comfortable in this fight. Meanwhile, Lotus have a lot to lose here. Kira, I like their position on the roof. Oversight, some grenades in hand, ready to let it rip, pull the pin.
How can you compare someone who dedicated his life to the game? Because we just watch Sixless free time? Like what?
They can flex.
What are you
the
talking
great part
about?
about starting off so strong, right? They can take those risks. So if there was any team I could say like, ooh, yeah, that was a little bit of a greedy push. When you're that high on the leaderboards, even though, right, it's not necessarily that high, they have plenty of breathing room for sure.
Yeah, the goal, top 4, ladies and gentlemen. Top 4, and well, they're up there with a nice little cushion. So obviously they want to continue to just solidify themselves, but they have room to work with. One of the members from Old Gangsters, Cardi, out there in the north as well, just kind of watching as both these teams rotate through Pochinki. I don't think they're going to have any action, but look at this. Oh, F29, I was about to say we're about to have some action over here, but looks like the third party from downtown. SLR. SLR, very interesting squad here tonight, Hot Jukes.
What do you think about them?
I think they're doing a lot better in this lobby compared to the Premier. I feel like
Bruh, that shit's not gonna hit, bruh.
I guess you can say. And I think the main strategy
That shit is not gonna hit.
Catch the enemy off guard. I think that's what's really been helping them here this evening as we progress with matches.
What the heck, you're alive. I thought you fell asleep.
I did.
He did fall asleep. His fat ass bro was snoring.
Me and Sue were talking about that before. when you look at them, when it comes to rotationally, they're on point.
Man.
Good IQ for the game. They just struggle in fights. I think that's literally just their kryptonite. So if they're able to kind of get their fight game up and just really level up their synergy, and they will, the more they play together, I think they're definitely to be a team to be concerned with here. But C4 pushing up onto Lotus here on the backside of Pachinki, looking to finish him off. It can go either way here. Jin is down and out, gonna get thirsted here.
Yo, chat, can someone explain to me what's happening between like fucking the Witch King and fucking Diron or his name is? Someone explain to me real quick and tag me. I'm fucking can't pay attention, bro. I'm so fucking. I'm, paying attention to this game, of course. Yeah.
So what I want to see is Lotus just full on send it here, but be cautious of the DBS.
A little toxic.
That's what they did.
They shot the bodies of C4. That's wild.
Right there to show them what's up, but Lotus 7 eliminations here in game number 4. That's a solid start here.
Yeah, it is absolutely. So Lotus are feeling themselves right now. Lotus where were they on the leaderboard?
Lotus 12.
Yeah, they were 12. They were 12.
Yes.
So this is huge for them.
Yes.
Yeah, really huge.
Oh, now Cardi wants what? Now
Good.
Cardi decides to fire some shots out. Cardi, come on! You watched that whole thing happen this whole time. Why
He's
pop up
AFK.
now?
Confidence,
those
man.
OGs.
Confidence. Unfortunately.
Confidence.
A little too confident right there. So.
Zero close your Bugatti and PUBG terms.
This squad, man. Lotus, 8
kinda
eliminations
funny.
so far. That's huge. They had 16 points at the end of the last game. This alone and just eliminations is going to jump them up easily into the top 3, right? So all they got to do is continue this now, really take advantage of this, play it more, I think, smooth. I think they've taken enough risks, right? They got enough elimination points. Now it's time to get into endgame.
Endgame's where it's at. It's all about that smooth move as Lotus look to slide up leaderboards. And honestly, my eyes now have to be on control. If I recall, Power Bang, Enigma kind of looking at them here, 5th place overall.
Alright, chat, can we stop arguing and just chill?
But starting to kind of gas it up.
Why is your chat fighting?
I don't know, someone's dick riding. And they're just roasting him. And the dick rider's just fighting back. That's all I've heard.
Down south, sticks out to you here, Hot Juice.
Chat, just watch the games.
We're going to have a full-fledged Pachinki finish. It's been too long, Dave.
So does Lotus move out though, or does Lotus just straight up chill? You know, being in Pachinki already.
I don't mind them chilling here, right? Because I think by now they have to realize that all the other dominant spots like Pachinki Hill, different areas like that have to be probably already taken. With how many elimination
Free
points they have,
timeouts?
I don't mind them staying, especially right there on that outskirts.
Sure, you can give them a free timeout.
Just in case, we used to have a crazy
If you want
hardship.
to.
I don't mind seeing
That's
them
if you
just
want to.
throw it,
You don't
like,
have
a little
to.
bit safe, not too
But if
safe,
you want to,
just
it's
for
up to
now.
you.
Sending it! Oh, so close.
Oh,
Jumping
wow.
out with the 360. UMP spray down. Team Aces, baby, showing up to
The
the
Team
party,
Aces
Hot
might be
Juice.
cracked.
Let's go. They said we want to take this spot right here, right now. That's how you
Kind of a
do
demon
it.
for that.
Faced aggression, almost looking like straight out of a movie. Now we're gonna have Team Aces there trying to make the pushback. Here goes Minato. Oh, you actually Unique Legacy on the back foot here, trying to defend. Nice shots. They do just get one. He almost gets 2 here. Can he hit it? Oh, gets ran over and
Team Aces, I think they unlocked the cheat code out here, and that's just stay in the vehicle, baby. Stay in the
There was just so much happening on that little hill for a second there.
Pop out and fire a weapon. That's the old meta here, Hot Duke. 6 eliminations on Team Aces, and they were able to claim the spot, like you were pointing out.
Nothing like the power of family. That's how you do it right there. Team Aces working together in the vehicles. That's how you get it done.
Man, that's how you get it done, baby. So, I believe, smart play. You don't want none of that. 2 more members. Oh, last one, actually, because their squad mate bleeding on out over there. So, last member of Unique Legacy popping in the vehicle, trying to avoid that mayhem, trying not to be roadkill. But, going back to what we were chatting about.
Bros,
Lotus
what's
and
with...
Pachinki, looks
Can
like
you
they
stop talking about your
pushed out
farts?
here, a little bit.
You're
Interesting
fucking
play. They
weird.
have to be grouped up as a trio out here.
Okay, not a bad build. I mean, this is a tough building in my opinion, right? I mean, yeah, they are gonna have those vehicles held onto for now. It's very weak against this hill. The problem is that that's where they're gonna stay the whole game.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like about that building is that trying to leave it is so hard.
That's it. That's the play. That's the spot. And hopefully the zones continue to favor them. With Hellcrime on the hilltop overlooking them, you can kind of play their guardian angel almost, just in case the team decides to crash that one. You know, they can take some shots, try to get some elimination in the pocket. But I agree with what you said. Lotus kind of just putting all their eggs in that basket here on this map here. So let's
yeah, that's why I was like, I like the edge of Pachinki because yeah, it does have that hill, but there are a lot of options like for them to be able to push through. They did it. I mean, this is a spot that they dominate.
Yeah, they won that last fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they moved out.
It's an interesting play. It's an interesting play. You know, this is why I kind of get a little nervous because it's, you know, it is a very conservative one. Is it too conservative? That's the question. We'll see though. We'll see. Maybe that is the 1,000 IQ play, especially if the zone goes in that area. They're going to be set up.
Love your point though. I mean, Pachinki, just so many options to move through the city without being spotted, right? So. We'll see. Next circle is about to pop here very shortly. Zex is in that church, just on top of Pachinki. Lutiam still alive. Okay. Next circle does favor the Lotus squad. They're gonna be right there on the edge. Hawks as well gonna be in it. So Strangers BD. Let's see what they can do here. Oh, Sentinels Jelly. Yeah, it's gonna be control. Losing 2.
Okay, control down 2 now. Let's see what's going to happen from here. Yep.
They know Jelly's alone.
We get pink guy? No.
Grenade, prepping it, cooking it. 4 to go. Tossing 1. Moto.
Oh yes, he used to these people, bro. Holy shit, dude.
Squad mate gonna be pushing upstairs with the DBS. Look at this, Jelly with the DBS as well. Vaulting on out the window, trying to go for that 200 IQ window peak. There's one. Moto down here as well, pretty low. Jelly. 9 more.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Jelly. The 200 IQ volt out the window right there. Control, didn't even see it coming out, Jukes.
That was sticky. Man, that's how you do it right there. Way to go, Jelly. That's a play. That's a nice little highlight reel moment right there. He's going to get looted up. Good to go. 4 eliminations to his name. He does have this edge as well. I mean, man, that's how you do it. Not to mention, he still has a teammate up.
Yeah.
In Legendary. Gonna go ahead and be like, hey, come get some loot, buddy.
Or listen, Legendary, just stay back there. Keep watching.
What the hell is Jelly in this? He's a Sentinels.
That was the 1v4.
Jelly lays down the law out here with the DBS. I love the vault.
It was.
Moto, no clue right there. Just boom. Done.
He did 1v4. That's kind of wild.
Yes. Listen, DBS. All right, that's it.
4-piece.
Put him in a blender. That's tough. A huge 1v4 right there. That's how you clutch it up for your squad, because where's Sentinel at? Sentinel is... Oh, yeah.
Sentinel?
They're
down there. 14th.
Yeah, they needed that one big time. That's going to give them... I think that'll put them to 18 points so far. The leaderboards is so close that it's fine, right? If they're able to... Those last two players are able to snake it out and put some points on the board, they're in a good spot. Here comes Team Aces. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we're going to hear Lotus. Is Lotus going to hear these shots and try a third party? This could be a good chance for them.
Good chance for Lotus to really get some points over here. Looks like Jimmy rolling on up. Jimmy Top with the DBS to seal the deal. Take out Team Aces right in time. But you called it, Team Lotus. In their vehicles, investigating here just a little bit, but he can
Dude, what really 4-piece them?
turn it back around.
Yeah, teammates like die while he was fighting him.
Oh, they're taking too much time. I mean, this is what I was talking about, right? They have 8 eliminations, and this is a tough point for an IGL. You have to make a decision here. They opt to play it safe, but will it bite them? Because if they did take that fight, that would have been some huge eliminations and full control that hill. Now Garrett's gonna have to push more.
I gotta see it. It looks like there is them.
Yeah, huge missed opportunity.
One just got knocked.
Of course, you just gotta pay attention to elimination feed too, and just your surroundings. But Hawks swooping on in from above, taking out the Fierce, eliminating them.
I don't know where they're at.
The Hawks with Trio. Clown is gonna be.
Can they open the map? Holy shit.
Now it looks like Lotus are gonna be finally push on out, but Hellcrime gonna be rolling in right behind them. So we'll keep tabs on that one because Lotus, well, they're putting in some work here in the front lines, clearing out the path ahead.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Now, yeah, here they go. Lotus gonna go ahead and take this fight out. Now they gotta worry about that backside. They need to take out the Hawks sooner rather than later, and they do. So Lotus making that rotation and taking this team out really quickly, putting themselves in a really good spot. Now Hellcrime's on the back foot.
11 eliminations going over to Lotus.
Wow.
Good game for them. checking on over here. Well, there's like 9 smokes right here. It looks like one of these teams attempted to make the push. Valic now going to be sending it in the smokes in the buggy, getting pieced up though, looking for the heal. Right there, knocking on the doorstep of Blue Tiam, the trio who has been doing solid here tonight. Here comes Mazexis, the 4-man unit, looking to clean house here. Valic on to Junior, there's one. There's the flush. Second story.
Party at Slaughty
Get the
Slaughterhouse.
KP.
Here we go.
Farm BT free KP.
Oh,
Mazexis clean.
wow. Great job from Mazexis. Now they got to make sure they secure this back building before it's taken. Actually, they got to worry about their building down. They can just hold it for a little bit longer here. This is a very, very common circle for a lot of these teams. They know this area very well.
They got an entry on Zuko. Did they push that?
Maybe get a knock or two.
No, they aren't pushing
Honestly, even playing it quiet here is going to be huge. Strangers BG.
it. Yeah, I'm so fucking high, bro. Holy shit.
There's some nice shots down there looking for the vehicle explosion.
I'm gone, chat.
Way downtown onto the Sentinels. Oh, looks like
Where's Swanster at, Melody? Yo, Jimmy, what the fuck are you doing? You dead.
Yes, you're hot juice. Jelly's still popping off. Take the DBS away from Jelly, somebody, please.
That is insane. Jelly is making a name
Yeah,
for
but this
himself
is
right
one
here.
shot.
Plays like that
But
put
that's
yourself into the PUBG Mobile Hall of Fame.
But this
Meanwhile,
is
you got
definitely
Lotus
one.
on top, making a statement here. 11 eliminations, 3 players still up. Jelly though, like you said, he's got that DBS. Lotus better watch out.
Mazexis wins, but Lotus most points. Conga here.
About to be the peanut butter to his Gara if he ain't careful.
Spotted,
yep.
okay.
Spotted, and he's a terrible spot. Oh, he's in a terrible spot. Oh, put him in a sandwich.
Yeah, here comes a grenade.
Put him in a sandwich.
Rip Jelly.
Goodbye.
Still, huge come up for Jelly right here this match. So, tip of the cap to Jelly out here on that DBS.
Sad as hell? No fucking shit, bro.
Put himself in a good spot. I mean, heck, he still made what was that top 5.
Alright.
So at least, you know, gonna go ahead and put a
STS,
double place
second place.
Lotus, though, is continuing
Third most
to
points.
eat like crazy.
Lotus,
I mean, we're gonna see them
third
not just
place.
jump, they're gonna rocket launch up the leaderboard.
Most
here.
points.
What
And then
else?
Mazexis
C4
wins,
needs to
second
watch
most
their back
points.
at this point.
Yeah, C4 really need to start picking up the slack here and not coasting, not making these micro mistakes here with their over aggression. But Mazexis still 4 strong, Lotus still 4 strong. Same with Strangers BD out there down range. So
Lotus is not 4 strong, really.
so many
STS is 4 strong.
being active. SLR down to just rotate. Nasty nade over here with the M4. Pop some tires, get some shots down there on the Lotus. Looks like
Yeah,
they're
now it's
stolen.
just about surviving. Yeah, it's just about surviving for Lotus. They're not necessarily the best spot. Yeah, especially with the zone shift, they're in a lot of trouble. Just try and hold on. Not gonna work out though. As man, revenge from
Hold on, sleep, sit up. I'm not falling asleep.
Put in the work, and that should be the end of Lotus here.
Oh, we got our couple trees to work with for cover, couple smokes. Volt looking to toss some grenades out there and flush out Lotus. Here comes the follow-up run. There we go. 17-38. Finally eliminated here. Player from Lotus.
Alright, chat, predict everything correctly so far.
On this map. So 6 eliminations going over to
So we'll see for that spawn show.
so far, Mazex is still active in it. Ready to go in the compound. Revenge keeping tabs on him for the time being. Oh, boom, baby! Nate for 2 right there. Solid grenade.
Gosh.
Do you push out, though, if you're Mazexis after that knockout juice?
That's
No.
the question. That's the question.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
full
push
zone.
out? I
You're
am
full
not-
zone.
Honestly, you don't. You just hold this top. Hold this top edge. You know that they are.
They can get farmed if they
completely
push
stuck.
out, bro.
If you
Holy
run out towards
shit.
them, you're
No.
right on the open. Just hold it down. You have circles.
Hope Valic calls
and
that they just sit
Mazexis
here.
win all day long.
Mazexis coming into this map.
They need to watch their right
Overall,
more. They could be
Strangers
farther
lead
outside zone.
13th, so huge come up for
I guess they're safe there.
whatever team wins this. A huge game for them with only 2 more maps to go. This game alone is shaking up leaderboards without a doubt, Hot Juke. So I agree with you. C4, you better watch your back at this point.
Yep. Definitely, because we got a new monster squad. That's Lotus. And Mazexis gonna put some good points here. Valic,
Mazexis could have got more points if they
would
would have got proactive and played right to left. Would have wiped them all.
Very
Because
good. Strangers VD
Because it was so distracted. I mean, if they win the game, then it doesn't matter. They win the game. That's 10 points right there. It doesn't matter if they didn't, get 10 more points a game. They got the win.
Through the smokes, mowing down the grass right there. That was about 60 seconds of just pre-firing right there.
They just got zone blessed, right? So they just took the advantage of zone blast and didn't, fuck over the zone or get fucked themselves in the zone blast.
Beautifully done right there. I mean, they did get blessed with that circle, right? They were able to secure that building there and just take advantage of it. That's like a big point of those kind of situations. You got to be able to get the dub with some eliminations, and that's exactly what they did. I'll tell you what, Lotus was definitely the team that I had my eyes on right there because they were dominating.
It's all about that momentum. By the way, Hot Jukes. Hey, what's going on, my man? The Hot Jukes Dave stash combo back here. Very interesting game, without a doubt. Let's bring in our main man, our main homie Taylor as well. But I'm getting worried with C4. I've been gassing them up all evening. I know top 4 is the goal. I don't know, but with Lotus now popping off, taking a lot of the points, 2 more games to go here.
Yeah, and coming out of nowhere as well. Game 1, not really existent. Game 2, okay. Game 3, a little bit better. Game 4, the best game they have seen yet. And PB laid down the law. There's not a lot of points separating really, top 2, top 3, all the way down to maybe top 8, top 9. There was only a 12-point spread. So, big game like that from Lotus could very well put them up in the top 4. And with C4 only getting, about 4 points and then 7 points the game before that, that's still okay comparative to some of the other teams. But they've kind of been cruising ever since their first.
It's not about having the win. It's about how to improve. They could have been way more proactive with that zone blast. Had Valic, Overwatch, and everyone else pushing right to left. Could have gotten at least like 5 more points. No one's trying to improve when playing the finals of a tournament. You're trying to win, and whatever confirms you the most points, you take. If they're at a compound and it's a free win, that's a confirmed 10 points. They don't want to risk trying to fight teams to then eventually maybe lose 1-2 guys and not be able to hold this compound, like they should. Playing there's the smart thing because it's a confirmed points. You're getting confirmed zone blast. You free win, free 10 points.
From Jelly, from the Sentinels, Dave, it seemed like all game you were singing his praises.
Oh yeah, hey, listen, I can't make my toast without the jelly, so definitely gotta be singing the dude's praises. And it was a great game. Listen, when you 1v4 a squad, you deserve.
If it was scrims, sure, go for it. Try to learn some stuff, try new things.
Team Aces, they're going for some.
But not in the tournament. Don't do that in the tournament.
I love it.
Yeah, super happy with Aces. Super happy with Aces there. Hot Jukes all night. I know you've been watching. Aces has been a team that has been impressive. They have been kind of, hit and miss at times. But this game, very solid. They're a team that is moving up the leaderboards, and they're a team that could very well break in the top 4 by the end of the night.
100%. They're going to do it sooner than later, though. I think this next game is going to be one of the most important ones because I think we'll definitely see a gap on that bottom side after this next one. So those teams at the bottom got nothing to lose. They're going to start doing some shenanigans. So I think out of all the matches, this is going to be the huge deciding factor coming up. So they've got to definitely get that huddle going. You know what I'm saying? Maybe drink some of that secret stuff and get it going.
Oh, I don't know what the secret stuff is, man, but I'll tell you what, I'll tell you.
You watch other regions, not just YAFA and other regions. Good teams know what they're doing. They play more proactive. Okay, can you tell me what team? Tell me what team in other regions do that?
They were top 4, going into game 4. Now they could be dropping down.
Yeah, that last fight, not really sure what the game plan was from them. They were on defense. Mazexis had a beautiful smoke tunnel to kind of bridge the gap from the warehouse to their building, but I didn't really see any solid defense from Blue Team. I didn't see any utility usage like a Molotov, a grenade in those smokes, anticipating the push right there. Instead, they kind of just held their own angles and waited to die almost in that replay. So hopefully lessons learned from them. They are
even for 12 teams too, they got Zoblas for first match. They were proactive the entire time. Can you see me the clip?
So that's something to be said in its own right there.
And real quick, Hot Jukes, SLR seems like they've really been hit or miss. Been saying that about a couple of different teams, but they're a high-profile one coming from Premier, looking to make it back into Premier. 5 points, not a lot. They still continue to move up the leaderboard, but very slowly.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that I think when it comes to their whole fighting style, they are a little bit slow off the rip. So if they're able to kind of just get acclimated to it,
Especially when zoneless, you kill the team that had zone.
if they have a good game here, they're in it. I mean, really, that's all it takes here.
Yeah, they were zone blessed. They killed the team there and then got zone blessed there.
And just get it done.
All right, well, we said map 3 could very well have been the swing map, the map that changed momentum, and for Lotus, well, it definitely was. I'm sure they're going to be shooting up the leaderboard, something they desperately needed. They were in 12th place going from game 3 to game 4. Game 4, after their wonderful performance, should absolutely put them up there in contention. Who knows, maybe even top 8. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, the final 2 maps will be coming your way. First, we're starting off with Miramar. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Bro, Punch, are you here?
He fell asleep again, so I muted him.
Okay. Alright, dude, Trae Young fucked me over, bro. What's this music on now? Is his voice right? Wait, what? So today's alright, hold on. Let me check this real quick. Instagram. Knox. Very first match. Alright, hold on. Alright. Very first match.
With the fight, they get taken out in like 12th place, and that's just not the.
And like,
Still
still so many teams that are not even. You can see what teams are doing. We're starting to see some other rotations go on here as we watch the
Let's watch it 2 times.
get some nice shots downrange. And they're going to be holding this north side of the circle for now, so not a bad setup. Things could change in the next few minutes for them. 1 minute 14 seconds on the clock. This is stage 4.
Alright, you said first game, 412, good sunblast. And does something with it. Okay. Alright, let me go back. Because here's a third party, their first third party. They're third party because they know how many players there are up. But this is didn't have info like that. Alright, so 412 is just holding the hill. Alright, let's see. They look for a third party here. Alright, C4, pay attention. They knew how many people were here. Okay, let's see. Adam's holding it well. They're just doing it well because he's making sure they can't get third party by that team. Sixless just wasn't in the position to farm teams here. Why was I getting knocked in the kill feed, chat? What the fuck was going on?
Ooh, this is gonna be zombie boys. They need a speech. They got one. They're looking at two.
This is look good. Actually, real good, baby.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 4 Challenger Finals. We're deep into it. 4 games down, 2 more to go. The final 2 maps. The last chance for several of these teams, really, to break in the top 4. And we just had a massive shakeup, I'm sure of it, after that game number 4, which was exciting. Lotus being the heavy hitters.
Nox, please tell me you didn't just send me a clip of Mongolian STE, and you're like, STE did this properly. No shit. That a team that is argued as the best team in the world did something correctly. It could be because they're the best team in the world. Do you think these tier 2 NA players know how to do that, Nox? Oh yeah, that's why they're tier 2 and not in PBGC right now.
I'm excited to see what went down here in game number 4. Full transparency, we got some things burning on the back end. We're gonna figure out scores for game number 4. But the good news is, we got the storylines kind of figured out. And that was Lotus and Team Aces putting up massive elims in game number 4 to rocket themselves up into the top 4. C-Force got company, ladies and gentlemen. They're nipping at their heels. So big performance from Lotus. They put up 17 points in game number 4. That eclipsed what they did on the first 3 games combined. So Lotus needed to show up, and they did.
Bro, really compared a tier 2 NA team to the best team in the world right now.
Number 5, I think they're pretty much guaranteed to break into top, or stay in top 4 rather, and then play in Premier Finals. If they have a bad game number 5, it really does come down to a solid game number 6, and they're going to have to perform well because it's pretty much do or die at that point. So this game, in my opinion, almost more important.
Yo, Cookie with the fade out us says WBG winning PUC. Go suck is the best player ever. Facts, Cookie. Cookie knows. Cookie, the GOAT.
We've seen it every single time. Those teams at the bottom.
So it doesn't matter. Second and third team was literally in the fight.
Maybe even some of them are going to be depressed. Man, let's just get out of here and just push people quick. So those teams that are desperately going to need elimination points, especially in that mid pack, are going to be screwed. If they're done right here and right now.
All right, well, the Hawks were a team that took this
Locks.
just a little
All
bit
right.
earlier. Map number 2, F29.
Let me break it down even more for you.
Will Hawks be able to do it again? Well, this
Not many teams do that, alright? It's better that, or do that and are successful, okay? Not many teams do that, okay?
They got to do it now, though. Like you guys were
Alright, like you're sending me a video of SCE doing it in PVC with their STE, the best team in the world. Of course they're gonna do it, right? And then you see me a clip of 412 in PMCO. 412 is probably the second best team in NA right now. Like, and you sent me a clip of them doing it in PMCO against some tier 3, tier 2 players. Like Mazexis, like these guys are like not, like these are some of these players or some of these teams are like around Mazexis level. They're not gonna be able to do it correctly. They don't have like the, I feel like they don't have the synergy to do it correctly. So Valic's not gonna call to do it.
I'm gonna go with SLR. You know, I have faith in this team. I think they have the IQ. If they could just settle down a little bit, get it done, I believe in them.
All right, fair enough. All right, look, got some solid picks.
If you don't practice it, he'll get better. You practice it in scrims, not in a tournament. Not in the finals of a tournament. I said that at the very beginning.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My faith is wavering now. Like it really is. Okay, they're starting to look pretty rough, but they're still in first place. They still got.
They want to take the guaranteed 15 plus free points and not risk, you know, getting 20 points. You know, when there's like a 60% chance you like lose. You know.
But did they still get a decent amount of points?
They want to risk it.
So this is their time to shine, and if I'm not mistaken, they got 14 points last time they found themselves on Miramar, and those were all from eliminations. And like I said, they were there for a good time, not a long time, but they made an impact. So let's see it. Map number 5, so critical and important for so many teams out there. Without further ado, Hot Chicks PB, take it away.
Thank you so much, Mr. Reflections. We are into it here. So close this race is, Jukes. C4 sitting on top of the table still, but only by a few points. By my math, again, this is completely unofficial, but I got C4 sitting at 42 points overall. Mazexis right behind them with 38. Lotus and Team Aces both in the low 30s, and a number of teams in the high 20s. So again, C4 needs to perform right now. They have to separate a little bit and make it impossible for a number of those teams to pass them, because again, they've been sitting pretty honestly,
starving, as some would say.
Chat, like they got this locked down. Not just yet. They've got to have one more good game.
One might die. Yeah.
I think so. I think it definitely would not hurt, right? Don't leave it to chance. Put in that work. Let's get, I don't know, maybe 9 points? 9 points I think should do it, right? What do you think?
Oh yeah, they'll be good with that for sure. I mean, there's teams that are close. It's certainly not all said and done at this point in time, but it's one of those things where 2 games remain at this point, right? We're here in Game 5 right now live, but how many of the teams knocking on that doorstep, how many of them can also simultaneously put up great points? I'm sure that a couple of them will, right? But C4 have to have 4 teams past them at this point to miss the cut. So 4 of those teams have to perform in games 5 and 6. The odds of that, probably not likely, but still very, very possible at this point.
100%. Definitely don't want to put up a goose egg right here, because I don't know if you remember what happened in the Premier Division, right? The last game, C4 hey, all I had to do was put up some points, and then passion fruit, right, on purpose, said, nah, we're gonna put you in the challenger finals. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a situation that they do not want to risk replicating, because one of these teams at the bottom or even in that mid pack can do the same thing if they want to.
Whew. I'm loving the points, Hot Jukes. You're on fire tonight, baby. On fire. We've got SOR seemingly playing it safe. Finally, they see somebody dropping near them, and they divert their
Well, I
route.
also
So
see
that
this.
is,
I see
that is
people
helpful
do
for
it
them
in
for once.
scrims,
They're gonna
but
try to
then
grab a
not
vehicle here, but
once
unfortunately,
the tournaments.
these bad boys are
Why is that
broken down. They
unconfident?
have a
And if
live
so,
one here. They got that
how many
UX. There we go.
times do
They're
you
gonna be
do
off
it
to
in
get some
scrims
loot
where
here
you
shortly.
works
See
to
if they run
be
into anyone
confident
else.
to do something extra nice?
This circle, oh my
It just
goodness.
depends when the
Alright,
teams
taking it
feel
all the way up to
confident.
the
Every
north.
team's
I think a lot
gonna
of
feel
teams would
different.
prefer this, though, because those southern zones are just trying to drive down them.
They're gonna feel different trying to
Fun,
do stuff in tournaments than they do in scrims.
Against those good visible rocks. You know about the visible rocks, baby.
I've had a few in my time. You have made fun of me for doing so also. Yeah, this is good good stuff here as we take a peek at this circle. This is probably the most northwestern circle I have seen to start off a game on Miramar. Gonna be interesting. Maybe we get the trailer park finish we've all hoped and dreamed for.
Oh, the dream. I'd be so excited. Let's take it up north. You know, I know it's not Zarky. It's close enough, though.
It's not Zarky, I will say. So, Golden Eagles, one of the teams here, needing to put together some points. They are still in this race, but at risk right now of being knocked out and not making it back to the Premier Finals this Saturday. They definitely know that they need to perform, so that the pressure is on. We'll see if they can come through. Blue Tian, another team here, really kind of doing quite well today.
They're with Max the last son, she's still with him.
Definitely curious to see if they're able to put together some elims here in Game 5.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because we've seen,
Chat.
like, especially in that last game, their play style very
The correct play is what y'all are talking about, but I said they're just a tier 2, like this is a tier 2 tournament in North America, one of the worst regions in the game. They're not gonna do the perfect thing that fucking ST Mongolia is gonna do in a PMGC lobby.
You don't want to just be stuck in a building looking at a corner.
That's right. It's like being out in the woods and coming across a bear. You gotta get loud, you know.
That's right.
And that's exactly what's going on here. Lotus having to run away. Shots being fired in from one of the opposing squads occupying this nice little town here. They're gonna be content to park it, loot up some nice buildings here. Lots of loot at their fingertips, but looks like here we got a nice little stadium. I always like to loot these little stadiums, check the steps. You never know when you get a nice little present here. You on from Super Lazy Reflex. Getting squared away here, I believe, in El Pozo.
Yes, that's right. El Pozo, the highest loot area inside of this map. And
Why should you prepare finals too? No, I'm playing that shit.
You know, have that heads up of just, hey, let's just take a vehicle, go there quick. It's going to be a team like SLR. They know this map. They have the strategies down of a really high-end team. I will say that, you know? It's just when it comes to a fight, they panic. As you just see them just kind of like, oh, like all that, you know, that tight play style, everything just kind of goes out the window. If they could just really just stay diligent here, clutch it up. I mean, I think this is absolutely a team to be reckoned with.
It is, and we see them looting up right next to Lotus Esports, able to get some shots in early on Lotus. And one thing I will say as we watch these teams, you know, kind of down south get looted up in Valle del Mar, it's Hellcrime here, and they are right next to the Fierce, who has gone to the southern island as well. They're down by Los Higos and the prison. So, interesting long rotation
CS,
from many
but
teams in
doesn't
store
exist,
right now.
but
Also, F29
it
Reborn
is
coming out of the
West
south.
EU who
Also,
doesn't exist
Sentinels
anymore.
down there. They're going to be rotating right into each other. They are very, very close on this map.
What do you mean?
Yeah, so far down south.
There's a
not
PMPL
worth taking
EU.
the fight at all. You know, like maybe if you pop one
And
person
PMPL
out,
EU
go for it,
championships.
but other than that, just try to get into this circle. I do like to see a team like Old Gangsters, right? Being able to get the heads up of, hey, you know what? We have a hard shift circle like this. Let's take it up to La Corrida and let's go ahead and get to that hard shift side. Big chill. It's a really smart play from them.
Absolutely. Sentinels, another team needing to get things going. Man, there are so many teams. I feel you can say that about more than half the lobby right now. Everyone is in it right now, really all the way down to the bottom of the tables. Unfortunately for Unique Legacy, they have been caught out.
What was the greatest thing from there, or would it be better
down,
to fall in line with everyone else to say shit?
Fat chance, though, from that far away.
Nox, I said they're probably trying scrims. They try stuff in scrims all the time, you know, so they can drop high-co games, you know, or try to find out like the best solution. But they're not going to do that in an important tournament.
Oh, a nice pre-fire there. Gets caught right on that edge. Definitely getting picked apart there. Team Aces now down 2 players, getting shot up like crazy. They're in trouble.
Aces need to convert here. They are down on their knees, but they are definitely not out of the fight. Pika trying to get that heal up. Another one goes down. Goat 69 on his knees. And just like that, Aces, after a strong Game 4, eliminated early with 0 points in Game 5. That is very, very sad because Jukes, they were sitting, it looks like in 4th place coming into this match, and I don't think that the teams around them in 5th, 6th, 7th, etc., I don't think they're going to get a goose egg here. They're going to be putting up points, and Ace is going to have to come through in game number 6.
And they're gone. That's gotta hurt. Oof. Tough position to be in here. So it's going to come down to the wire for them. And all those teams right below them on the leaderboards, they got to be licking their chops right now because the door is wide open to get that golden ticket to the Premier Finals.
Is this a chink in the armor here? C4 Jin down and exposed. There's angles on them from above. We got the Golden Eagles with the Overwatch here. Unfortunately for them, that one of their players was traded, but I mean, this is
Who the fuck is this Golden Eagles team?
Pain they can bring down here. Let's see if they can protect their teammate. They may just let him go, but it's also going to be a challenge to get that finish here.
Question. Now that they have one of the players from Golden Eagles knocked, once he gets finished, they'll realize who it is. Do you think that them realizing it is C4, do you think they get aggressive here or just let them go?
I think both teams have a potential here to get on the aggressive once they realize the other one. So now they know 2 has been down. I think it could be likely that you'll see C4 go on the aggressive here. This is a team, Golden Eagles, that is just outside of the top of the standings. They are one of the teams challenging. So, you know, it could go both ways. It's like if the teams are feeling confident, as I know C4 does. I mean, you hear them talking a bunch about how they got this. This is all part of the plan. They're just here to get some, you know, free elims and hunt everybody down. You know, now that they know that this team is challenging them, they may just go try to put a nail in that coffin right away.
Now let's see if that's what's going to happen here. Meanwhile, you got other teams after that next circle shift going to start heading into the zone. Hellcrime making it all the way from down south, taking that hardship side. Very, very smart rotation. They are very close to Strangers BD, though. Oh, actually, yeah, no, here we go. See what Bolt can do.
This is unique legacy already with 4 points this game, and they're not satisfied, and they need it, man. They need those points. But they're going after Strangers BD right now, and this is kind of a last chance for Strangers BD. They have to win this fight, get that momentum going, or they can kiss their chance at the Premier Division Finals goodbye. And there is a good push from Flash God, taking down the first member and turning on the second. They've now taken down the off angle, and the push is on from Strangers.
Oh, here they come from the other side. Beautiful rotation. And Strangers BD picking Unique Legacy apart here. Uh-oh. Nice little return knock, though. Could make things interesting. He's got to win this 1v2. Can't do it. That is Unique Legacy done for.
That's going to really hurt their chances, Hot Jukes, as it's probably pretty obvious there. But Strangers BD, was that not the cleanest run over on the pull-up you ever seen? You saw the drift come in, and just like that, runs over Mujitaba, and just like that, we're done. That's a squad wipe. Done for Strangers BD. Love it. So, hey, one of the teams I want to keep my eye on, Jukes, Hellcrime. They put up 7 points last game. That got them to around 5th in the table. They are
you're still talking sometimes.
And they're rocking a full squad so far. So I want to keep my eye on Hellcrime as this game continues to go on.
Meanwhile, you got Blue Tian. They're rocking that duo now, as they did lose one player. It's tough. Oh, it's a big fight. Lotus now against C4. 2 monsters in the lobby. Once
stakes are high with that
knocks, you know they're definitely gonna go at it right here.
Absolutely. Good nades from both teams to start off this fight. They're just looking for that opening, not Fishy on this severe off angle right now. This is an important one here. He's got to stay up because once he goes down, C4's got the advantage and they can turn their attention. But it looks like he has retreated to join the group just a bit more. Overwatch coming in from that top player up there, 1738. But if he is unable to support, he's kind of out of the fight.
100%. Let's see what the option's gonna be here. As Bond, yeah, gonna throw that nade a little bit off the mark here, no problem. I want to see him hold on to some of this utility towards the end, though. He doesn't need to throw everything he has here.
Or does he?
Throw it all, why not, right?
Just throw everything and the backpack.
Oh boy. I think Bonnie's the one that's screaming that since he's inside the building right now. He's like, throw it all, please, we need a knock. Ezra, yeah, trying to get the same thing in return up here on top. Bond's got to be careful here.
Look at the sneaky third party sneaking in from behind with SLR having angles there. Ooh, Kira gets the clutch knock. There is a trade. 2 players down now from Lotus, Kira, and Ezra on the
Lotus
floor.
up.
But 2
Like
players
2v2
down
right now?
Payne and Jin from C4. It's a 2v2.
Valic's down right now.
And Bonnie's got to come here clutch with this heal. Hopefully they can get in time.
Jin screaming that I'm safe.
Valic's is dead.
Getting
Juan's
that
down.
res off. Bond.
Zuko's down.
Here, just kinda, I don't know what he's doing. Why are you looking inside the building?
Nate
Make a
1v4
decision.
question mark?
Go, and yeah, it looks like he is going to start finally committing to this push. And let's see if we can get an angle here. Is that Mizexis looking at? No, that's a different fight. Okay, all right. I saw the C, and I thought it was
All right.
So we're going to go ahead and switch to this.
Nate 1v3.
No, we might switch back. Because, man, that's a huge fight right there between the 2 top teams in the lobby.
Absolutely. This is another big one here between Control, who desperately needs to get things going. Trying to pick up Rhyme right now. Baby Tang on the push. Nate holding point, though. Is he going to connect? He misses the shots. That seemed like kind of a layup, and unfortunately unable to convert. Nate now has to deliver. It's a 2v1.
That's them done for. So that's Mizexis eliminated just like that. So that's a huge loss. C4 get eliminated, PB, with only 1 point.
They're opening the door. You know, they picked up 1. They're sitting, by my count, about 43 points overall. So, again, not where they want to be, and that has got to be a bit scary. They've got to come through in game number 6, which will be closing out with Erangel here in just a bit. But for now, Miramar is where the opportunities lie for all of these other teams. Lotus Esports, again, knocking on the doorstep after game 4. They've got 4 elims right now in game 5, off to a hot start, and a full squad left to boot.
Oh boy, all right, well, let's see what happens here, because the rest of the lobby saw those names go down, and you know that they're going to try to hunt these points and try to get one of these teams out of that top 4, and there's a lot of chances, that's for sure. So we'll see how these teams decide to play it here. This is that critical time, that zone 3, zone 4. I think teams need to avoid fights at all costs here, because if you take a fight in this type of timing, you're going to get third-partied almost 100% of the time.
You really are. And, you know, as I kind of continue to look at who has gone out so far, we look at the bottom 12 through 16. That's 3 of the top 4 teams that came into this match. So it's really anyone's game. Like, I know we keep saying that, but this is the closest PUBG Mobile tournament I think I've ever casted. Literally, the parity here from 1 on down to 14 in the lobby is dang close, and at this point, it's really hard to rule anyone out. And it's also hard to rule anyone in. We always see that one team that's way out in front, and they've secured their spot, and they're kind of coasting in the last couple of games. That is not the case right now. Every single team needs to be on notice.
That's right. I will rule out F29, and that's it.
RIP. Unfortunate for them, they have not had a great performance so far, but literally the only team in single digits here after, 4 games.
Tough. And they got nothing here in this game, so it's going to be 5 games, you know? But hey, you know what? This is what this is all about, right? Putting in that work, being able to learn, adapt. Not everybody's going to come up and, just get first place, off the rip here. So hopefully they take these lessons, don't get too, put in a bad spot, and, put in that work. Come back the next time.
That's the way the math works, Jukes. There can only be 1 first-place finisher,
That's a fact. That's a fact here.
Can't share it with all 16 teams. There's got to be 1 top dog in the lobby. It happens.
Don't you stop it. Stop it. I know that you are a huge fan of participation trophies.
I don't know, Mr. Jukes. How about that one? See, my generation, we came up a bit different. We had to fight it out, and there was 8th place that actually went out. It wasn't just first and everyone else,
That's right. That's right. Only one team got the trophy, and that's who won it all. And Blue Tiam not looking good here as that tire does get popped. The buggy's on fire. Is he going to be able to get away? Ooh,
Junior.
Good job. I'm gonna cap this shit mad fucking boring, bro. This shit is mad boring, dude.
But not enough to get to safety. We're gonna see a kill
I'm
steal here.
I think I'm gonna end stream. Is that just doing shit?
Gangsters over there, but Hell Crime picking up the point. That is
I really don't
massive
care
for
who
Hell Crime. Again,
qualifies
remember,
that badly,
knocking
even though I'm
on the
playing it tomorrow.
doorstep, coming
But
into
like,
this match, believe 5th overall. They
I honestly
every
just
single point
didn't want
they
to play
can
tomorrow. I
get.
wanted a viewer party because it'd be better. But you know,
Because again,
Melody won't
our
let me.
number 3 and 4 teams
He's a
already
meanie.
eliminated in this one. So very interesting stuff on this leaderboard.
100%, right? Being able to
Wait, what happened?
elimination skills are
You're a meanie.
at this point. I think that's
Why? What'd I do?
That meta shift
Exist.
to the mini, because that mini
Oh, I got you Wendy's, by the way.
You got me Wendy's?
able to kind of just put an eyeball
Yeah.
down, get a
Never
We'll be there in
mind.
like half an hour, I think.
Oh my god,
This hard shift.
you're the best.
That's crazy.
This hard shift's insane.
tough. I wonder if we're gonna see Strangers BG like go into that hardship side near Crater. That's actually a really good place to be right now. Maybe even the teams at the bottom can do that hard wrap. We'll see which teams want to do it. We always know when we see a hardship like that hardship
You're
side is
still
wide
like
open.
39 in
That's exactly
French.
what it is right now.
Definitely wide open. I'm curious to see that crater, and you know there is some hard cover
That's
there.
okay.
Does Hawk actually back up and take that spot, or do they try to put up the hard wall and make it impossible for anyone else to get there? Right now, Hawk's in the center of the zone. That pink on your map, they own about half of the circle right now. They are in the compound with this hard
Chat.
cover, but they
On a
have
scale of 1 to
Lotus
10,
looking right now
how many kills does Coops
so
drop in this lobby
clearly not
per
in a
game?
position of comfort, I would say, but are in a position of safety, at least for the moment, until others start to rotate in.
What do you think you do in this position if you're
Is Harvey here?
Would you tell them to hold on to these buildings or head up the hill?
Harvey?
I'm always I'm not the best IGL in the world, Hot Jukes, but I'm always a fan of the high ground, and I'm always a fan of being outside and on Miramar in
Harvey?
particular. So I like Lotus's position here. If I'm Hell Crime,
I don't
if
think
I'm
he's
Hawk,
actually
I'm
there
on
because
one
he
piece, and I'm
joined, but he
looking
never
for
said
having
anything.
Some terrain here to try to spread
Weird.
out and cover more angles. But again, I'm not the
First
pro
tables and highlights, yeah.
here, but I like Fishy's line of sight here from the top of this mountain.
I'll tell you what, I think that's the right play. I think that's the right play 100%, right? Get out of those buildings, get some more lines of sight, and be able to really control this. Because right now they have no information inside those
And it's
buildings
just a
at
not
all.
serious
So
region.
they're just
Yeah, no
betting on that
fucking shit. That's why
circle,
now they're gonna
you know,
do
locking
like
onto them. If they have
know,
those
advanced
tiers, you'll
strats.
be able to tell that there are teams pretty far away from them. So I'd like to see them get a little bit more active. Maybe even one person, right? Send them out to get some intel. But let's see what happens, though. See if it pays off.
Sentinel's starting to pick up some momentum, Jukes. They've been kind of flying under the radar, but 8 elims so far. And we're not even to rank points yet.
They got 8?
So, yeah, this could be the massive game that they are looking for. Jelly picking up his boy, and they're going to get to circle. 3 players left on Sentinels and fighting Papa Blue at this point. But
Yeah, I
again,
think Coops is
this
not that
is
far
a
from,
massive,
I mean, that
massive
Xenox is not that far
game
from
for them
Coops.
so far, and they're going
Xenox
to
is doing a hella good at
continue to
Worlds.
put up the pressure.
Spec wasn't doing as
All kinds
much.
of squads, though, on the horizon right now. This is
He
a
did
tough
good, but he was doing
100%.
like as good as he should have.
Straight down the middle.
Xenox hard carries that team.
Hard wrap in the blue, going through Crater to hardship side. They're just gonna go take it right up the throat.
I think they
See if
replaced
they're gonna be able to get
like
it done. Eliminations. I didn't even see when they got that many. All right. So
Starlight
in that running, they need more though.
with a better IGL, like a better gun skill IGL, fragger heavy,
Absolutely.
or they replaced
Into the action right now. This is where things are going to get chaotic.
J7 with a better gun skill
Time in the
player,
action.
better mechanical player.
Unfortunately for Control, they're getting beat up a little
And
bit
they play
right
more
now,
aggro.
which is not what they're looking for. They're down to just one player as their last guy gets finished there. And oh man, TFC getting crushed as well. They're having a hard time making it safely into circle.
Oh yeah, they are. This is what I was talking about, that hardship side, PB. Guess what? Wide open here. That zone going right in that direction. I don't know why we see so many zones and a hard shift continue to go in that direction. You can start seeing the teams start to panic a little bit with 1 minute
Coops will
left
drop
on the
like
clock.
500 kills in the
They gotta come
round.
up with a plan here. They gotta
Doesn't
move.
matter. Into a
Lotus
5.8.
is on the wrap. They are passing up. It looks like on that right side, trying to get to that little divot. The hard shift continues to go to the north, and only 2 teams right now in the circle. That's Hawks Esports continuing to hold down.
Yeah, it's so hard. Best I did play
the
this.
zone.
Yeah, they go.
But
Push it
beyond
hard.
that, it is tough at this point in time.
Yes, it is. Yeah, especially tough.
That's
for
unfortunate.
He's in big trouble. He's trying to protect that vehicle at all costs.
Yeah, you're gonna play J7
Trying
then.
to shoot down that buggy. Is that on fire? 2. Oh, it's done for. Yep, that vehicle's gone.
But yeah, I find it funny that
Culprit's in trouble.
Coops drops 19 kills one day, and then the very next day his entire team drops only 5 points.
C4, Mazexis, Lotus, and Team Aces in the top 4 spots with Hellcrime and
They're retarded better than all of the IGLs they had in there. Did he though? What IGLs did he do better than?
1 point behind 5th place, and then 1 point behind them is Strangers BD. 1 point behind them is the Fierce. 1 point behind them Control. 1 point behind them Blue Team. Literally all the way down the leaderboard is 1 point separating these teams. So anyone that's popping off right now, Sentinels, I'm looking at you. Strangers BD, I'm looking at you. Lotus, looking at you. Y'all are doing wonders for your standings right now and giving yourself a chance to move on to these Premier Finals.
Yeah, C4 only got 1.2. Oh, SOR, White Alex, it's on fire, and oh, it gets blown up from the blue zone. Baby tag from Control, getting a much needed extra elimination point because yeah, he's not gonna make it to the next circle. Papa Blue started chunk.
Papa Blue does chunk, if we know it does one thing. Zone centers
Okay.
up here. Now it's a dash to the center. It looks like Strangers BD getting early position here. They've got 1 player down and another very, very weak, but Hellcrime also in serious trouble.
With Starlight, they got past the first stage. Yeah, so did Nova Hyper with Chiffon. And FS, who's played nothing in his life.
So well, you can see them trying to get that player up there. That's going to be Flash. So Bolt trying to hold it down.
So listen, and he couldn't get past first stage, neither could Coops. Or Spec. Neither of them. All 3 of those players couldn't. But they did the next season, you know why? Because they're in the easiest group possible. And they had no IGL on that Knights team. It was just a bunch of gunners. It was a bunch of people who could shoot.
Of points here. I believe that, what do they have? 1? Or do they have 2? Let's see.
Yeah, 1.
Yeah, it looks like they were out with just the 1 point. So 43 overall is where they'll be sitting right now. And Lotus doing work. Lotus coming to play again. 7 elims right now, but they're also going to get top 4 placement points at a minimum. And that is going to do wonders for their ranking as they shoot up the leaderboard even more.
That was the exact hill that I wanted to see Hawk League take. That is the spot right there. Lotus recognized it. They took it. Now they're in the most dominant position here for the zone. Look how much room and real estate and cover they have in this position. So all they got to do is just focus on one team at a time. And we're going to see a Lotus win because I think Hawk are playing this way too passive. But they need to take out Strangers BD from this position.
Center circle again. Zone is just
the best thing, the statement was the best IGL he has had, well, of course, because he's gotten further with Starlight.
A lot of attention on them right now, but Lotus, really nice spot here. They just got to be careful not to get caught by Strangers BD with those side.
You said, I mean, Starlight did better than all the IGLs that they had in NA. He didn't do better. What do you mean he did better IGL-wise?
He's going to be trying to take the flank of Hawks. 3 players left alive for them, though.
Hey, 3 players, 3 teams left alive as well. And you got Lotus with only 2 up. But I'm telling you, with their position, they're going to cause havoc on all these squads. And these teams are just focusing on each other here. Oh, Ezra getting knocked up top is critical. It's up to Gara now.
Yeah, he's out of range for the revive here. Gara's not going to be rotating around, trying to get that revive done. Just too far away, but still in a great position right now, I think, to finish ahead of some of these squads. They've made it to the top 3. That'll secure them 5 points at least. Hawks now 4 players up, the strong favorites to take this one home. And, you know, as we look at where they're at on the leaderboards as well, they were just 3 points out of 4th place. So, again, with this strong performance from them, 4 and then a 4, you know, if they get a chicken dinner here, they could vault all the way up to, you know, 2nd or 3rd place.
Yeah, they are going to get, they only have 4 eliminations so far. But at the same time, they're going to get some crazy placement points. Now we're starting to see them recognize. Okay, with that kind of movement, we're starting to see them recognize that, hey, okay, we have the advantage here. We have all 4 up. Let's get it done. Strangers BT got the elims, though, 9. But they're in a really big, real big trouble here.
With how close this is, if I'm Lotus and if I'm Strangers, I'm probably going out.
Nah,
to
to be honest, I really don't give a fuck about what you're talking about.
If you don't feel like you can actually win the game or outlast for a second place here, I'm literally taking my debt to Papa Blue because it is so close. There is 1 point separating all of like the top 10 teams, and that is going to be the difference between moving
Yo.
on. And
Come on, Pookie.
Oh, that's a good point. It's tough though because Strangers
Nice
BT
chat.
have that little ridge line.
You
They
still
have
live?
something to work with. One nade.
No, we're in the live channel. Could you just like the VC here?
That smoke literally just
Flip
No.
right
opens
now,
them
Jukes.
up. Yeah, look at that. Just, that smoke just said,
Man,
hello,
bro,
boy,
you're
here
You're
we
just
are.
throwing my
Mm.
fucking money, bruh. Stop watching this shit. Shit is boring.
Yeah, I'm not listening
Knox,
to
you don't gotta
Twitter
give us basics
again, bro.
time. You're just retarded, bro. Don't know how to explain shit.
And he's trying to get this, this
What do you
clip.
mean you're
There
not
it is, he
listening to Twitter?
connects.
One try,
He might
I got
get the
hit
second
and
skill
hits.
stolen, though. Geo picks up the point for Hawks.
Every time I
Unfortunate for Lotus.
back to back, I
100%
lost to that
Hawks
guy.
I got-
are now with their position, where they're sitting at.
Because
They're
you're
looking way too
you're betting the
strong,
wrong
way too
ones.
good. And here they
He's-
go
I
to
still
take a
checked the
huge
stats
chicken dinner.
and read what he had to
Nah,
say,
but-
and I double
which one
checked
did you
that.
bet on?
The Premier Finals.
I bet on Trae Young.
Really good, strong
I didn't bet on that one. That one felt iffy to me.
Very, very impressed with
Kinda
them.
fucked me over.
And, also impressed with Lotus having
Trae Young is.
back-to-back
Wait, did you do less or more?
performances
Did
again.
more, for
Well,
sure.
clearly fucking more, because, you know, if I bet less, I'll be so fucking happy right now. They just actually fucking game.
Game number 4.
Yeah.
Trae Young.
Literally, what, 29 points in 2
Alright,
games.
but
Trae Young isn't consistent, bruh.
I missed 2 in that one.
Here coming into this one. So
Trae Young
Lotus
is not
showed
consistent.
that they
He's
want
good, but he's not.
real bad to get into that Premier Finals again. Coming
But
up
he
this
doesn't have to
Saturday.
do
Make sure
anything.
you guys bookmark it now, RSVP. Tune in. to
Trae
the
Young on
finals.
points is
Hot
that
Jukes,
good.
Amazing stuff casting with you as always. Let's bring back in Taylor from the desk and let's riff about it a little bit. Why don't we, gentlemen? Taylor, what'd you
I
think?
hate you guys so good. And knowing what the fuck is up right after the bad's over. Yeah, just know stuff.
He's as some would say they know her.
Oh shit.
I thought it was
Wait,
good until
oh
I
my
knew
God.
it.
Alright, guys,
didn't hit.
I'm ending the fucking stream. I don't give a fuck about this tournament.
Bro wasted his whole time watching this show when it could have been fucking.
This shit's ass.
Make
I'm
him
going to
bread.
watch NBA games and placing bets on the games. Goodbye.